What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to another edition of BKNY Hoops. If you are new to the channel, I am your host, as always, Rashid White. All right, let's get into it. You guys see the title, you see the graphics. The New York Knicks, there's the fans, there's people, some pod trashers out there wanting the Knicks to fire Tom Thibodeau and hire Mike Malone. Listen, he is not going to save the New York Knicks, okay? He's not going to save it. I'm going to get into the reasons why that's actually really a factor. It's not the coach per se, right? You need actual players. I see we got Jonathan up in here, man. We got player one. They're already starting to get into it. Lakey was good, man. Was good with you. I'm not going to try to be long today, man. Let's get into the actual story here, and we're going to look into the last 3 minutes of that Knicks. Where were you? Okay, here we go, right here. Of that Knicks and Cleveland game right there, and I'm going to show you guys why it's actually not really truly a coaching issue, man. And I know, listen, Tibbs actually plays the guys a lot of minutes, right? But you got to get guys in there really that kind of understands how to play the game and doesn't make a lot of mistakes, really, like, turning the basketball over, missing like certain defensive assignments and all that nonsense. All right, so over here, this comes from New York Knicks on SI. The Knicks may be in some need of some changes this offseason that they fall short in the playoffs for a third year in a row. After swapping out Julius Randle for Karl-Anthony Towns last season and adding Mikal Bridges, the changes aren't expected to be on the players. What? Oh my gosh, man. These people do not know basketball whatsoever, man. It's insane. Like, yeah, it's going to be on the players for the most part, man. Like, if the Knicks doesn't match up, to Cleveland, if they don't match up to Boston, yes, that's on the players. You need players. You only could do but so much, right? If Mitchell Robinson can't shoot or he can't pass, then, teams are actually going to exploit that, right? That's the players, man. It's on the players to actually get better, right? So it's not going to be on the coaches but so much. They only could do but so much over here, man. Okay, it says instead the Knicks could look to switch coaches, and TWSN writer Marissa Myers believes the team could fire Tom Thibodeau and replace him with former Denver Nuggets coach Mike Malone, who was fired earlier this week. The sustainability of Tibbs as a head coach, had become more frequent as of late. The Knicks' offense under Tibbs has lacked creativity, and even the defense has looked inconsistent at times. Now, I do agree with that. The defense has been bad, right? Especially if they're like 0-10 against a lot of the top teams. But listen, if you got Jalen Brunson, if they switch Jalen Brunson on to, like, let's say Jalen Brown, there's nothing you're really going to do about that, man. I mean, there's just a height advantage that he actually has and a strength advantage, right? There's nothing that you can actually do but to actually send help, right? And that's going to leave 3-point shooters wide open, all right? You have to be able to defend your position as a player, man. And if you can't do that, that's going to cause a lot of issues in terms of, like, shooters actually being wide open, and especially if you got like good 38, 39, 40% 3-point shooters, man. It's a recipe for disaster right there. All right, it says after the recent firing of Malone, it makes the decision easier for the Knicks to move on from Thibodeau. Malone is New York through and through, and would bring a spark back to the team. Malone was born in Queens. I still don't understand why this would justify bringing in Mike Malone if you don't really have the pieces, man. You could bring in Mike Malone. If y'all remember Phil Jackson in his coaching days, he would choose teams. Like, he wasn't just going to go to any single team. He's not gonna go. He's not gonna go to Charlotte. He's not gonna go to like a 20. I mean, he chose teams that like really, really had good players on there already. You could be the best coach in the world if you don't have the players. Then that's a problem right there, man. I don't care how many X's and O's that you actually use and schemes offensively, defensively, doesn't really matter. All right, so it says, but his work with Nikola Jokic as a center would change how he would use Towns in his scheme, and that could end up in a better result for the Knicks. I don't know, man. Nikola Jokic is a special player, man. He's a 3-time MVP. I don't see Karl Anthony Towns really kind of get into that type of level or anything like that, man. I think that's insane right there. I don't know. So let's get into this over here. Let's get into the last 3 minutes. Wait, oh, not this one. Oh, let's look at the roster over here for a second, man. So you look at Jalen Brunson, right? And look at his size. He's 6'2", 190 pounds. Not really overly explosive, off the dribble, right? He's more crafty, more shifty. His thing is really more or less like, putting the ball on the floor, stop his dribble, then reaccelerating again. If you just stay in defensive like your defensive guarding position, for the most part, you'll actually be okay, But him and like Karl Anthony Towns, really, it's like your two high percentage one-on-one players. Mikal Bridges, even though yes, he can score like 20-something points, 25 points. But there's a limit, when it comes to him, right? He doesn't really explode through contact. He's like not that strong. Not the best ball handler in the world. So if his shot is not going, it's going to be hard for him to really kind of drive to the rim. And like especially let's say if you facing like Boston or the Cleveland Cavaliers, who have Evan Mobley there, Jared Allen. He's not going to be able to like really take it to the rim and like just dunk it like that, man. I mean, yo, Mo Beasley, what's good, man? Yo, listen, I'm looking out. I'm rooting for the Rockets. I'm rooting for them, man. I'm definitely rooting for the Rockets, man. I mean, they're actually, I don't know about them coming out the West right now, because I think Şengün, man, he has like, he's only shooting 30% from three. I thought he was shooting a lot higher than that. And the free throws, so we'll see. You never know, man. You never know. I mean, they got dogs over there in Houston. All right, let me get back to the I lost. All right, so all right. Let me get to the actual last 3 minutes of this game over here, and we're gonna see whether this is actually a Tibbs issue or it's actually the players, man, because there was a lot of mistakes that was made in this last 3 minutes. They were up big, right? And it's up to the players over here. Amin, I don't know, player one. I don't know about Amin being their best player. I like Amin, but I don't know if he's their best player. So, all right, this comes from House of Highlights right over here, man. When you watch all the NBA highlights, make sure you check out House of Highlights, man. Give these guys some credit. All right, so let's watch this over here. Last 3 minutes. Let me full screen this. I see Jalen Brunson. I mean, what's his name? He blows right by him. He's not. What's his name? Damn. Darius Garland's a righty, and he's allowing Darius Garland to go to his right, not force him to his left hand. They don't get out to the shooters in time. See, against Cleveland, you want to play like fast against them, man. They're bringing the ball up way too slowly again. I mean, Cleveland got Evan Mobley in there, Jared Allen. You want to play way faster, man. You don't want to be walking the ball up the court with these, with this Cleveland team. That's a bad shot, man, from Jalen Brunson right there. Bad shot. See, they set the screen over here for and this is going to be a hard matchup for Mikal Bridges to go up against Evan Mobley. Evan Mobley can actually really guard, man. He can slide his feet. Again, you just need better players, man. It's just not a Tibbs thing over here, man. And then you got OG Anunoby going up against Jared Allen, right? Jared Allen is another guy who can actually slide his feet, and he's a physical guy. He's not going to just be able to overpower Jared Allen like that and just scoring him like that. All right, so now Josh Hart wide open for three right here. All the attention is turned to to Jalen Brunson, and he just puts up another bad shot. He makes it, but it's still a bad shot. Yeah, see, Mikal Bridges got to fight over that screen. Much, much better than that, man. They just leave him wide open for three. So the defense is actually bad. Mikal Bridges is actually known for a defender. So he's probably one of these guys that just, he got his, I think he was like $85, $90 million. And, a lot of these guys, they play good, in their first 3 years in order to get the big contract. And once they get their money, they take their foot off the gas. That's another reason why it's really kind of hard to win in the NBA right now. It's too much of that. They able to stay right with Jalen Brunson, man. I don't know. That's probably a travel right there. So yeah, I saw that. Like Jalen Brunson doesn't have the explosiveness. He doesn't have the speed. Like a good example, if you look at Jalen Green from Houston and just look at how his athleticism, his first step, he just breaks a defense down. He can get to the rim in 2-3 dribbles. They have to collapse on him. But Jalen Brunson, if you have really, really good defenders, you don't really have to do that. You can just have one guy. You need guys that can immediately draw like a double team, right now, I don't think the Knicks really kind of have that. Maybe Karl Anthony Towns, depending on who's actually really guarding Cat. All right, so if y'all watch the replay of this, OG just misses the layup. Yeah, man, they came back and actually challenged it, but like OG actually has to go and dunk that basketball, man. I mean, you gonna blame this on Tibbs over here? You think Mike Malone could fix this? Well, he can't dunk the basketball, man. But I mean, Josh Hart misses the easy bunny, and you gonna actually blame this on Tibbs? Yeah, this is how good guys are, man. I mean, Jalen Brunson does a really really good job defending Darius Garland there, but he still has an explosive first step, even going to his left hand, man. And he's able to finish right there. Where was Mitchell Robinson in that play right there, man? Hold on, let me see something. That's a tough finish right there. Mitchell Robinson got to do a way better job than that, man. That's Tibbs' fault too, right? That's a bad shot, man. Let's see who's wide open. I mean, the offense is bad. There's no movement. Nobody's moving. Everybody's just standing around. You don't reach, man. You just slide your feet. It's bad defense. And see, I don't know if Mitch like can actually slide his feet really that well, man. I mean, he's up way too high. But Max Strus, I think, can shoot. So I mean, if they can't cover Max Strus, man, then you got to probably take Mitchell Robinson out of the game. And if he can't like really protect the rim, like you saw Darius Garland actually just go to the rim, then you got to take Mitchell Robinson out, man. Go smaller to get out to these 3-point shooters quicker, man. Yeah, so here's a replay of OG right here. He just blows a layup, man. Mike Malone could fix this, right? Now I think OG for his career only averages about 12.6 points a game, man. I mean, we've seen him go for like 25, 30 something points, but like that's asking a lot out of him, man. Good defense. Yeah. See, it's just like the Cleveland Cavaliers. They have like Evan Mobley who can just come up and just be a disruptor, right? I mean, you got to give Mike. If you bring Mike Malone here, you actually have to really kind of give him the pieces. Right now, the New York Knicks doesn't really match up. Let me get the link in the description for you guys here. Oh, you got DJ in here. All right, while you guys come in, let me get the. Yeah, I'm sending the link right now, man. And let's try to be cordial, man. Let's try to be cordial. Is it up? All right, up. Let me go through your comments real quick over here, man. Let's see. He says everybody. Jonathan says everybody in Knicks Town wants to throw Tibbs under the bus for playing the starters too much. From Bridges and OG defensively cannot hold their own. That's true, man. And it's just you got the top teams like Boston. Hold on, let me get Ribby in here. Yo, Ribby, what's good, man?
What up, man?
What's good, man? So, what do you think about my analysis, man? You think it's the coach or you think it's the actual players?
It's the player. It's the player, man. OG turned that ball over.
Yeah.
That's why he put his head down because he know.
Well, he missed the layup too, man. You saw he just blew an easy layup, right? He blew an easy.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
He fucked up.
That's nasty work because you out here defending Tom
Thibodeau. It comes with the game.
No, I mean, listen, the Cavs, the Knicks don't have Donovan Mitchell. They don't have
Bro, the Tibbs don't get no pass, bro.
Hold on, let me ask y'all a question and be honest, because I've been seeing this. You get what I'm saying? And I feel like this is unfair because y'all did something even worse. You get what I'm saying? So I feel like y'all be throwing like shade towards the Knicks. You get what I'm saying? And like the Nets did some wild shit, like OD wild shit. To be honest, and like, how
Wait,
can
what you
y'all
talking
be?
about?
All right, so
I mean, it's been a lot. I'm not gonna lie.
exactly. So like, let's be honest, bro.
So
So
you
like,
talking about
come on,
everything?
bro. Like, we did one thing to compared to y'all. What, 4 things, 5 things, and they
What did
y'all
we
all
do
they
though? What did we
listen
do?
though. They all backfired for y'all. They
Okay.
we
True. I
I
mean, that's
was I
true.
was didn't backfire yet. Y'all, it's like y'all just like
All right. What did we do though? Name one thing that we
He's
do.
talking
No, he's
about like
probably talking about
everything.
the,
Like
the KD, Kyrie, and
All
bro.
right,
James.
but we
That's
didn't. Wait,
it.
wait.
Don't
We
matter.
didn't
It
trade.
still is a
Wait, wait.
unsuccessful
All right, all
trade.
right. It was us. No, it wasn't. First of all, we got them for free. We didn't trade nothing for them. So that's not
no, he's talking AP. He's talking about the whole situation, like trading for James
Exactly, bro.
Harden.
Like, come on, bro.
traded
Stop
for.
tapping,
All
bro.
right, all right. So just say James Harden. But once again, these James Harden
But
is
he's
a Hall
talking
of
about that.
Famer.
He's not saying
All right,
trade.
hold on, hold on.
He was
All right,
just
what
saying
is
like everything. Like he was saying, he was putting it in one category.
and the
Exactly.
Knicks did, and the Knicks did.
No, no,
The Knicks didn't
listen.
mess up
If
as
y'all
much as
looking
we
at,
I'm
did.
if
talking
What
you're
are you
about
looking
in
at,
talking
this
about?
hold on. If you're looking
in
at,
the past 10 in the
Yeah.
past 10 year span.
Mhm.
What have the Knicks done and what have the Nets done?
The Nets won more playoff games than the Knicks in the past 10 year span. So
Are you
what are we
serious?
talking about? Yes, I'm serious.
Put your money in your mouth is.
Yes, I'm serious. Look it up. I'm serious. I'm so serious. You're gonna be surprised too. You
Nah,
be like,
Ruby, I think we
damn,
did win more, but that's
we
only
No,
because.
went.
But AP, to be fair though, that's only because KD got here.
no,
No, listen. No, we still won. We still even made the playoffs with the team, with the Kevin Levert team and all of that. So
But we lost though, bro.
no, but we won one game though. The Knicks was getting swept.
He said playoff,
Like,
bro. Didn't you just say playoff
all right,
series?
yeah. In the last 10 years, no, we said playoff games. In the last 10 years, we won way more
Yo,
playoff
Ruby, what are you
games than the
asking? You
Knicks.
saying playoff series or games? Because
you
he
said
said
say it
last
again.
10 years, bro.
He said playoff games, right?
Yeah, either or.
All right, we want more playoff games.
Not more playoffs though.
This is what I'm
No,
saying. I
listen. The
feel.
Knicks, yo, all right, got my bad,
Go
go ahead.
ahead. I feel like all right, cause no funny shit.
No, all right, you think we hard on the Knicks? Y'all think we hard
Listen,
on
just
the
hear me out.
Knicks?
Just hear me out.
All
I
right,
mean, to be
okay.
honest, yeah,
Y'all
there's a
just
lot
came
of
to the
Nets fans that's
town.
harder than the Knicks for no reason. Like we
Y'all,
can't.
y-
No,
I get
you
what
know
he's
why?
saying though.
Wait.
y'all
No, you
just
know
came.
why?
You
Y'all
gotta
just
Hold on,
came
hold
here,
on.
my nigga. You know what I'm saying, like it's
Wait. You
like,
know why I'm hard on the
yo,
you
Knicks?
gotta look at
Wait.
it
Let
from
me
his
explain. Let
perspective
me
though, bro.
explain. All right, got it.
Like you got that's what I'm saying. You gotta just look at it from his perspective. Like look at it
Mm-hmm.
from a Knicks perspective. Like Nets fans stay trashing. The Knicks fans don't say nothing about us, bro. Like
No.
it's
exactly,
ridiculous.
like yo,
Come on.
and I be
Wait,
hearing your voice too.
Hold on,
It's
hold on.
you, it's
AP.
one of
Be
you.
honest, bro. When
Shit's
KD and
crazy.
Kyrie,
No.
wait,
All right, let me
I be
just say
hearing
this.
you,
All
my nigga.
right,
AP, let me ask you a question. Real quick, bro.
One at a time, and let's get back to the topic. Go ahead.
Yeah, I
Go
just
ahead.
want to ask AP a real quick question, bro.
Mm-hmm.
When KD and Kyrie got here, bro, what was all the Nets fans saying? Oh, we better than the Knicks. We gonna whoop the Knicks. The Knicks was just chilling.
No.
They
Yo,
wasn't saying
listen.
nothing, bro.
I said, for don't say that because the Knicks was trashing us. Like you see how Harlem said, "Oh, the Nets
That
was
was
in New
until
York
like the
City."
end, though. That didn't
No,
happen until
no,
like the
no,
end.
no. They was trashing the shit out. Like every time Katie and Kyrie got hurt, they was laughing, they was joking, they was making podcasts about us and all of that. They was
What
joke. They was
podcast? What
it's
podcast?
a
I don't remember no podcast.
or the Knicks podcast, not this podcast or the Knicks podcast.
I don't.
They was joking.
I've been on multiple Knicks podcasts, and I've never
They
Yes,
was not
seen that
trashing us,
shit.
bro.
yes,
Like,
it
come on,
was. Yes,
bro.
it
You
was.
doing too
Yes, it
much, bro.
was.
I'm being
No, no,
honest,
no,
bro.
no, no,
Like, come
no,
on,
no.
bro.
I'll be
We the ones
honest.
that wanted it to be a
No,
rivalry,
listen,
bro. It's
No,
not
no,
straight
I'll
us.
be
up. I
honest
mean,
with you.
Knicks fans don't really care about the Nets at all,
That's what
man.
I'm
I
saying.
try.
They never cared, bro.
No. First of all, it's not even they care about the Nets. They were just mad that KD chose the Nets over the Knicks.
But they
So
got
they
a
But
was
whole
that was
bunch.
trashing them.
that was a good thing because I said this on multiple occasions. I'll stand by it now. He's not the same KD, man. He's a jump shooter. He
All right.
doesn't get.
Listen. All
What?
right, but he's still
BK, bro.
KD though, bro. Come on, man.
Nah,
You
he's
can't.
not. Yo, don't
Hold
remember
on.
the play. Hold
BK,
on, hold
if you
on.
want to
First
talk
of
No,
all,
about the
not to be
KD
funny,
today,
it was
hold on.
Kyrie, not KD. So
BK, if you want to
stop
talk about
claiming that.
the Kevin Durant today, as of right now, Suns Kevin Durant, I'll give you that. He's a jump shooter. But when we had Nets KD, stop it, bro. He was not just a jump shooter.
nah, he wasn't. Yo, he wasn't dunking on centers like that. He didn't have the
Come
same.
on,
The
bro.
paint was clogged up, bro. You had Claxton and Jared Allen down there, bro. You couldn't do
Yeah,
nothing.
Yeah,
exactly, bro.
listen, you
Come
have
on,
Russell
BK.
Westbrook and Kendrick
What are you
Perkins,
talking about,
man.
bro? Hold
and
on,
when
hold on.
he was with
The reason why it was
OKC.
such a failure
All
is
right,
because
but they
it was similar to how the OKC's play offense ran, bro. We had no spacing. What are you talking about, BK?
Yeah, but I mean, he still will come down the lane. I mean, Kevin Durant can create space.
Hold on. If you a basketball player, right? If you an NBA player, you at the wing position, bro. And you trying to go down low in the paint, and you got about two centers sitting there. They can't hit a shot to save their life, bro.
No.
They out there just sitting in the
first
paint.
of all, we had Bruce Brown
Someone
on the
like hold on.
court. We
Someone like
had
Mitchell
we had no
Robinson.
spacing.
All right, so someone like
We
Mitchell
had
Robinson.
DeAndre Jordan on the court.
Hold on. Someone like Mitchell Robinson needs space, right? You're gonna say, "Hey, we want to get the ball
All
to
right,
Mitchell
you can
Robinson."
play. You don't
He
have to
needs space,
start.
but
You
KD
could put.
can actually create space.
All right, but Mitchell
But that's different
Robinson.
though, because if you have Cat and Mitchell Robinson knows, like, he may not be able to space the floor, but he knows to get out of the way.
Listen.
Yeah,
BK. I would say this. BK. I would say this. After Knicks trade Mikal Bridges for KD, they will be in the championship. That's how
Nah,
confident I
KD
am.
is not the
How
Yes,
you
they
same,
know
bro.
will.
that? You don't know
KD is
Nah,
not
yes,
that,
the
they
same,
bro.
will.
bro.
Yes, they
You
will,
don't
bro.
know that,
Nah, KD
Son,
about
they
37
missing.
years old. No, bro.
All
bro.
right,
KD,
hold on. Well,
Nah.
KD could do the
let's
same
get
shit that
back to
happened
this.
to him
Hold
the
on.
other season,
What?
bro.
Hold on. Let's
KD,
get. What,
I think
all
y'all
right,
just
hold
stuck
on.
on what KD used to do. He's not that same player, bro.
Hold on. My first 20 minutes. What do you guys think about my analysis? Do you think that it's the coach or is the actual players, man? Because
Everything.
there's a lot of limitations, like offensive
Well,
limitations.
it's the coach.
There's some
It's the coach
defensive
that's causing the
limitations from some of the
players.
players on the Knicks.
No,
It's
first
both,
of
BK.
all,
I didn't like how you was just harping on the players, bro. What about the coach?
No, I'm
the
not.
coach
I'm not. It's
gotta
not their fault. It's not. It's not.
the coach gotta develop the players on the bench. He's not playing them in the regular season, so he just burning
But
out
that
all of the
takes
starters.
years, though, man. And
That
they
don't
have.
take.
Hold on,
First
BK,
of all,
BK. Answer me
that
this.
don't have to take years, bro.
What was our main
What?
problem when we got our rookies, right? What was our main problem when we got our rookies? We hardly played them, so that messed up their development, bro.
Yeah, but you're not going to just be able to be a great
You can't
ball
just let a
handler.
rookie rock.
No,
Like, I get
listen,
it. Hold on.
listen.
BK, I get it. If you have a team full of just stars, it's gonna be hard for rookies to get playing time. But when you see
Exactly.
your stars is out here tired, drained, bro, that's when you throw your rookies in.
Yeah, but
That's another thing. That's another thing. Not to cut y'all off. So I hear everybody saying, "Oh, the Knicks players is tired and stuff like that." You know how what's you know the highest, the most played person on the Knicks thing is Mikal Bridges, right? After
hmm
that, the next player is probably number 27 or something like
No,
that.
no, no,
So
no,
I
no.
don't
Number
see
seven.
how.
Number seven is Josh Smith. Is
Who's Josh
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 Smith?
Hart.
Hart.
Josh Hart.
Josh Hart. Excuse me.
But I
I
don't
seen
see
the list.
how the
No,
narrative
listen.
is
But Ribby, the
oh
narrative is Ribby. The narrative is Tom Thibodeau been doing this on the Timberwolves, on the Bulls. He'll run the players to the ground,
yeah, but
playing the
I'm
That's why he
talking
got
about
starters
the
fired off
over the
all
Knicks.
those
minutes.
teams.
The Knicks.
No, he do the same thing with the Knicks. Like the
But
Knicks
hold
could have
on.
been.
Do y'all remember the
If
Noah
you look
Clowney?
in, go ahead.
Go ahead, Ribby. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
If you
Finish
look
up.
right now in the how much the Knicks players average and stuff like that, they miss and stuff like that, you're gonna see it. It's not like that. The old Tom Thibodeau.
No, yes it is.
Bro, it's
Yes it
like
is. Look
Oh
37
at the
my
minutes
numbers.
a
god,
night. What are you talking
yo,
Yes,
about?
bro.
37 minutes is running them. 32
Yo,
minutes, okay.
all right,
37
can I ask you
minutes
a
is
question? All
high
right,
as hell.
that's quite
Yeah.
that's great. You just said that. Can I ask you a question? How much minutes
hmm
do Cam when Cam Thomas was playing? How much he averaged? How many minutes he averaged?
Like 30,
Wait,
32, 33.
minutes?
Yeah,
What in
When
the
he
When
was
first
this
2
playing,
year?
years?
like 32, 33.
Wait. In the first 2
What?
years, you mean, or
Yeah,
or
yeah.
yeah.
now?
Yeah, wait, what you
Oh, he
In
mean?
the
was there
first
like
2 years,
12
he was
minutes.
getting
All right,
like
all right. So
no, he
let me
was
ask you a
getting
question.
like 5 minutes average in the
No,
first 2
13.
years.
No,
Yeah,
no, you,
13.
no,
In the
you just how
first two
you
years?
no. I'm
Well,
talking
they
about.
got
Remember,
it.
you just
No, hold on, AP. They
got
got it listed at like 11 minutes.
Yeah, well,
no.
yeah.
Remember,
I mean,
you just said 30 minutes. I just heard somebody say
30
30 minutes.
minutes? Hell no.
Well,
He was
I
getting
thought you was
30
talking about right
minutes.
now. I thought you was talking about
No, I'm
like when
talking
he's
about
playing
as of
now.
right. I'm talking about this season. He never played 30 minutes.
This season he played 30 minutes. Yeah,
Yeah, he
All
played
right, so let
30
me ask. All right,
seasons.
so it's, exactly. So, quick question. All right, so
that's
Mm-hmm.
30.
in
That's
in
we not
two
talking
more
about.
seasons, you don't think he gonna be averaging at least like 35
No,
minutes?
All right,
because
no,
hold
he
on, hold on.
still
He's
averaged
gonna
less than
no because
30
we're not in the
minutes this
playoffs.
year, though.
We're not contending for nothing.
First of all, we trying to say Tom Thibodeau burn the players out in the regular season. Y'all
And then they
got
be burnt
playoff
out in the
potential.
playoffs. It's proven. Hold on. Ribby. The players are saying this, bro. Yep, the players are saying it. You
Even
got
Mikal
Jalen
Bridges
Brunson,
said that.
Josh Hart, Mikal Bridges,
Isn't that
all
Hold
so
on.
young
Wait,
hypocritical that
talented.
so
Bridges is
it's
the
crazy
one
because
that
you just said
complained?
that
Roster
and
real
you
quick.
don't even know what Mikal Bridges said. So exactly what Mikal Bridges said.
He
Exactly. Tell me
whined.
what he said. Because I
He
know exactly what he
whined.
said. So what he said.
Ribby,
So
he whined.
pull the quote
That's
up,
what he did.
BK.
Mikal
Hold on, I
What he
Bridges,
want to pull
said.
up the roster real quick.
hold on. Mikal Bridges was saying he wanted the bench players to get more
Exactly.
minutes.
He
He
didn't
was
say
vouching for the
he
bench
didn't
players. But hold on, Ribby,
exactly.
All right, how the bench players gonna get more minutes unless they take minutes away from the starters?
They do not
Bro,
have a
to be
good bench.
honest,
Like, what is Bridges talking about at that point?
Bro,
Well, no,
first of
but
all,
right,
Jonathan,
right,
they
hot
have
cold.
young players on their bench. It's not like they all stars on the bench. They have
No,
young
I'm
rookies on the
saying
bench
they
that
don't
needs to be
have the
playing.
depth this year because of the money
yeah, they
that
don't
guys
have the
like
depth.
OG,
They don't
Towns,
have
and
depth, but
Brunson are
you can't say, hold
making.
on. You
They
can't say they
don't
don't have a good bench if they're not showcasing that bench.
And can I just say this too? As much as Tibbs is taking the heat, I
We
look at
don't know
OG.
what that bench
Wait,
can
wait.
do,
Can I just
bro.
say
We
this,
haven't
DJ?
seen
Wait,
nothing.
wait. Listen, DJ. As much as Tibbs like probably deserves some heat here, OG and Bridges are main reason defensively why they've lost against all the top teams. Defensively, they have not held their own. You could say, oh, they need a
It's
breather here or
not,
there,
hold
but
on. It's
they
not
were
because of
brought up
what?
Mikal
to
and
be
just
those
OG.
big
Don't do that, bro.
anchors.
Nah,
Are you
They not,
Mikal was getting
hold on.
yo,
Mikal was
John,
getting
you
Everybody,
cooked
really a
hold
this
on. I'm
troll.
season,
gonna vibe
Like
with the
bro.
Knicks right now, bro.
like for real, man.
Everybody, hold on. I
Oh
got you,
and
Ribby.
Nah,
10. Wait, Ribby.
I got you,
Oh and
Ribby. Hold
It
on,
10
I
don't
got you.
against the
matter. It
top
don't
three
matter.
teams. What do you mean it don't
Hold
matter?
on,
Those are
Jonathan.
the
no,
main
0 and
Jonathan.
12,
competition.
0 and 12, 0 and
No, 0 and
12.
16. No, wait,
But
AB.
John,
0
You
and
hold on,
said
hold on,
16
hold
you
on,
just
hold on,
said
against
hold
some
on.
something about
teams.
John. You
But
just said
Ribby,
something about
hold on.
OG
Here's the thing,
and
though. Here's the
Mikal
thing with John comes
defense
wrong at,
wise.
right?
All right,
Here's the thing.
listen, OG, I give
Yes,
you
Defensively,
they've been
Mikal
getting
Bridges.
they've been getting
Mikal
cooked
Bridges.
OG about to be in
defensively.
the
But that's,
No,
what?
bro, that's
Look,
ridiculous to
listen,
say that. Oh, it's
OG,
OG and Mikel's fault. I don't
I
think
give
that's
you
the fault.
Mikal. No, it's Mikal. First of all, Mikal is horrible on
You
the
can't hold
perimeter,
on, AP.
bro.
You can't
OG
blame
about to
two
win.
people for that, though, bro.
No, I ain't saying OG. I said Mikal. You can't
No, you
blame him
can't
because
just blame one person. Hold
he
on.
look. No, no, I'm not
Everybody knows.
blaming one
Hold on,
person.
AP.
All right,
AP,
go.
everybody knows because Jonathan just said you got to blame OG and Mikel, right? Everybody
Mhm.
knows when they
Yes.
traded Cat, their defense was not going to be the same, bro.
Exactly. But we
No,
still
but
So
they
had
switch.
traded.
Knicks.
Hold
But
on,
wait,
wait.
Towns is
They
not the
traded
defensive
for.
anchor of that
First of
team.
all,
That's OG and Bridges.
they traded
That's
for
not
Mikal
Towns.
Bridges for the
Jonathan,
defense,
explain to me how
though.
you can blame two people for a collective defense.
Because they're the main defensive anchors, DJ. At the end of the day, who's
It
the
don't,
front
bro.
line?
Come on,
It's
bro.
OG and
It takes more than two
Bridges.
people to play defense, bro.
Oh, come on, bro.
Listen. I'm not gonna say OG. OG
Yes.
played
Hold on,
great
hold
this
on.
year. I would
AP,
say
think about this.
Mikal Bridges, though.
If your team is one of the worst defensive teams, right? Are you gonna blame
Hmm.
that on two players? Cool, they
Yes.
defensive players. They can't do it by themselves, bro.
But those are
All
the
right,
anchors of
all
DJ. You
right,
got to
but
look
they
at
don't.
roster construction this year,
So
though.
y'all
Those
not
are
gonna
the
blame.
two
Hold on,
main
hold on.
All
guys.
right,
So hold
but
on,
I
hold on.
mean,
So Ribby and all y'all, bro. So you're not gonna blame. Y'all not gonna blame Jalen Brunson for that. You're not gonna blame Cat.
all
You're not
right,
gonna
but
blame Mikal
Jalen.
Yes.
Robinson.
Them niggas
Listen,
is trash. Nigga, they don't play
but
defense.
all right, but
Those are
listen,
your
they
main
wasn't.
offensive
But
pieces. So you're going to say
So
they're
is
the
that
reason?
Vince?
hold up.
Why you
First of
think we
all,
haven't traded Vince?
not every player plays defense. Like the Warriors don't. They got certain players that play defense, so they rely on them if they don't win.
But hold on, hold
So
on.
at the
That's
end
not
of
true
all
though,
right,
because
good.
were they one of the top
Draymond
defensive
Green is
teams
the
in the league?
defensive player.
All right, no, I
Hold
said,
on.
but
Since Jimmy
Curry
Butler
don't
got to
play
that team,
defense.
everybody stepped up on defense, bro. They one of
No,
the
Yeah,
top
but
defensive
I
teams in the
no,
league
but
right now.
listen, they hide Curry on defense though, because
exactly. Like
But
anybody
they
can
that's but
take
you're
slide
talking
apart
about
Jalen
one
Curry on
Brunson
player.
on
We
defense.
talking about
defense.
a collective, bro. We talking
Yeah,
about Jalen
that's all I'm
Brunson,
saying.
Cat.
No, but they supposed to hide
Bro,
Jalen
that sounds
Bronson on
ridiculous to me,
defense,
bro.
bro.
John
You
just gonna
can't
come up here and
blame
say
Jalen
it's two
Bronson,
players. That's their fault.
but
That don't make sense.
you can't blame Jalen Bronson on defense. He's not even brought in for
So
defense.
you can't
He
blame OG Anunoby
Exactly.
for that, then, bro.
0
OG
and
is the
10 against the
defensive
best
anchor.
teams, DJ. You're not going to say OG doesn't
Bro,
deserve some
hold on,
credibility there
hold on.
or
This is when y'all
responsibility?
contradict yourselves at. Y'all just
John,
said,
you a
hold
troll,
on, Ribby, hold
bro.
up. Y'all
No,
just
no,
contradicted
Ribby.
yourselves,
0 and
bro.
10, Ribby. Stats and facts
Jonathan,
don't lie,
hold
man.
on. Jonathan,
What is the
hold on.
Nets right now?
AP,
What is the
you
Nets
just
right
We're in the
now?
We
lottery right
tanking.
What
We
we
now. We
gonna do
got
to
tanking.
y'all
6
We
first
tomorrow?
round
tanking.
draft picks for Mikal. We're in a
What
good
are we
position
gonna
right
do to
now.
y'all tomorrow, John?
hold on, Ribby, hold on. Y'all
What's
just
going to happen to
contradicted
you against
yourselves,
the
Well,
bro.
I mean,
Pistons in a
Hold
week?
on, bro.
That's the big
y'all
question.
Talking about
resting
Hey,
y'all.
y'all starters anyway, bro.
One mic.
Jonathan, you and AP just contradicted yourself. Y'all just said,
How?
OG and Mikal, they supposed to be the defensive anchors. Bro, they
That's
won
what they
out,
were
Yes,
bro.
brought in for. Wait, DJ. That's what they
yes,
were brought in.
AP,
yes.
Remember what
hold
they
on,
said about
All
Bridges,
hold
he
on, hold
was
on.
wait, can I say this one thing?
Let me chime in. Let me chime in.
Jonathan, stop
Wait, can I say
talking and
one thing
listen,
to
bro.
DJ?
Hold on. Jonathan,
DJ,
stop
when
talking and
Bridges was
listen, bro.
traded to that
Listen
team,
to
wait,
what I'm
DJ,
saying,
when
Jonathan.
Bridges went to that
They
Listen
all
team,
to what
he
I'm
defensive
was
saying,
anchors,
supposed.
bro.
bro.
Jonathan,
Wait,
open your
DJ.
ears, bro.
No, DJ, I'm trying to say this to you.
Let him talk, DJ. Let him talk. I want to hear what you gotta
When
say.
Bridges was brought in, I kept hearing he was supposed to be the counterpart to stop Jalen Brown or Jason
Who said
Tatum,
that,
and
bro?
both
What are
those
you
guys
talking
couldn't.
Nah,
about?
niggas.
That's what NBA was saying.
First of all, Harlem was saying that, and pretty other Knicks fans were saying that.
Like,
You
stop
wasn't
it, bro.
saying that,
Y'all be
DJ.
acting
Hold
like
on.
y'all speak for
Oh,
every Knicks fan. Like,
DJ. You wasn't. We not saying you was saying that. We saying some
bro,
of the
stop
Knicks
trying to
fans were
talk like
saying
y'all
that.
speak for every Knicks fan, bro.
All
That's
right, but
whack,
Knicks
bro.
fans wasn't saying that though.
Not every Knicks fan. You don't speak for every
All
Knicks
right,
fan.
but wasn't Knicks fans saying that though? Yes or no?
No, because I don't know every Knicks fan.
All right, no. So you say you never heard no Knicks fans say that?
No, anybody that came up here, I didn't hear none of that, bro.
Harlem said that.
That's one guy.
Yeah.
No, he said he ain't heard no Knicks fans say that.
I didn't hear Harlem say that. I didn't hear Harlem saying that
All
Mikal was
right, all
going to
right.
change their
Well, I
defense.
mean, BK heard it.
At the end of the day, Bridges and
We
OG
need Harlem up
defensively
here. I
haven't
never
been there
heard Harlem
against the
say
top
anything crazy
teams.
like that, bro.
Yes,
How
he did.
is
He said,
how
first of
John?
all, he said the Knicks go to the championship. Remember before the
Ribby,
season,
First of
he
you
all,
said
now
the
just
you
Knicks
look at their
changing
gonna.
it. First of all, now
performances
you
against the
changing it. Are
top
you saying
teams.
No,
Harlem?
Defensively, they haven't
I'm
brought
telling
it.
you, all the stuff he said prior to the season. He said
But
Mikal Bridges is a
that's
perimeter
irrelevant though. We
defender.
talking about defense, right?
No, yeah,
All
he
right,
said
hold on.
Mikal
Let me
Bridges is a perimeter. He said OG
All I'm
hold
saying
down
is
the paint.
I never heard Harlem say that.
I
How
heard. We heard
OG
him.
hold down the paint, and
How you
that's
No,
gonna
I'm
tell me what
telling
I
you.
heard? I didn't hear
permits.
him.
No. I'm telling you what we heard. I ain't saying to you what you heard. I said what we
I'm gonna
heard.
say what the
No,
hell?
what you heard, you can't speak for everybody in
No,
here.
Yo,
Did everybody hear
BK
that?
just all right. BK,
that's
you ain't hear
Nick's
that,
job
BK?
to hold down the paint.
He did say
BK,
that. He said
I
he
think
did.
you.
He
Who
said.
did? Once again, that's why I said you ain't heard. I
Um.
said you ain't hear it. That's what I
All right. So
said.
what would? No,
We
no,
all heard it
let me
though.
ask the panel something over here. What would
I
Mike
I
Malone
just
do
don't mess with John
differently?
when he be just trying to blame and point out just
Bro,
one
stop.
person. Like
I
Because
mean,
Stop
those
doing
are
we.
the
Mike
main
Malone.
defensive
Mike
pieces.
What
Malone.
you? So who you gonna
Wait, DJ,
blame? Who
who
you
else is
gonna
playing
blame, bro?
elite defense on that team for the Knicks?
Hold
I'm
on,
blaming
hold
them as a
DJ,
on.
team,
who
bro.
else
As a
is supposed to
team.
play defense for the Knicks if it's not OG and Bridges? Tell me. Who else? Right
Anybody?
now,
Drew
You
nobody.
can't
Timmy.
have.
Drew
Hold on.
Timmy.
Hey,
This how
Drew
you don't know
Timmy.
basketball, bro.
He's
Drew
You
not
can't
even
have a
Timmy.
on
basketball team. You
the.
Drew
can't have
Timmy.
two players playing
That's
defense and
bad,
thinking that
Ribby.
your
You're
defense
using
is going to be
another player
calibrated,
as an
bro. You sound
excuse. Come
crazy.
on,
Yeah.
Ribby.
I
Come
mean,
on.
That's
we
your
all
favorite
got.
player.
Every
No,
NBA
it's
player
your
got
favorite
roles
hold
player.
on.
though.
You know this man never
Every
played
NBA.
basketball in his life,
Mike.
bro.
Hold on. Let me ask. So what would Mike Malone
He
do
sounds
with this?
crazy, bro.
Hold
He
on.
never played
What?
basketball. He just sounds crazy. He just talking.
Oh, my God. DJ, how is it I don't watch the Knicks and I know what the problems are
Like
more
you
than you
sound
do?
Only
Tell me,
thing
ridiculous,
he
bro.
tell
know
me.
is
Your
Drew
IQ
Timmy.
of basketball is crazy, bro.
Yeah, okay,
It's
okay,
just
okay.
it's
So OG and
ridiculous.
All right,
Bridges
all
have
right.
played perfect.
So,
So OG and Bridges have played perfect to go 0-10 against the Celtics. The Cavs don't
Nobody
get
is
to.
saying that.
Thank
This how
you,
you know you don't know
DJ,
what
for
you're
the
talking about. I
lecture.
never said that, bro.
Out
Don't
of
put
here,
words
bro.
in my mouth.
Stop
So
it. Stop it, bro.
what do
You
you?
will not know what you're talking about.
So what's the issue then, DJ? What's
John,
the
have you
issue
ever
then,
played team
DJ?
basketball?
No. Don't ask him about his
No, DJ,
personal.
have you seen what OG
No,
and Bridges have
no.
done
Ask him what's
defensively?
the
Stop
issue.
the
Answer the
excuses.
What's the
question, John.
issue?
Have you ever played team basketball?
Yes, I have.
And
No, you have
who was
not.
your best? And was you the best
I actually
defender on your
have.
team? Was you the best defender on your team, or was it somebody else?
I'll smoke you.
Well, I was 6'1", so I was one of the tallest on my team. So my job was to rebound a lot. So
So
yeah,
is it
Bro,
answer
I
yes or no,
see.
bro? I don't care about the height or none of that. Answer the question, yes or no,
Yo.
bro.
bro, I have played team basketball before. You guys are just upset that you're trying to make
I'm
Yo,
asking
excuses
you,
for
have
bro.
you
why the
played
Knicks are
defense?
playing
I'm asking
bad.
you about
That's all
defense.
this
I didn't
is.
John.
say that. I'm asking you
All
about
right,
defense.
all right. Hold. Let me get back to the topic of the show. So
There's no
what
blame
can
Yo.
to the
Mike
players for
Malone?
that, bro.
What can Mike Malone do with this specific roster that Tibbs
Nothing.
cannot do?
Nothing. We don't want him.
So what's the all right? So I'm listening to Knicks fan TV over here, man.
He would.
They're the
I ain't gonna
biggest.
lie. Mike Malone would decrease the minutes that these starters is playing though.
But still, they bench is still not good
That's
enough.
well, y'all said what he asked what he can do. That's what he gonna do.
Listen,
No,
can I
but
tell y'all
we talking
something?
about to win though. They
Can
ain't
I
gonna
tell y'all
win without
something?
that.
Can I tell
I
y'all
can't say
something?
that though. I can't say the Knicks not gonna win. I don't know that.
Listen,
Yeah,
I don't we not winning. All right. To be in my opinion, we not winning this season. That's in my opinion. Next
Truest statement
season.
you've ever made,
and
bro.
Well,
Ribby. Listen,
hold on.
Ribby's right
Nah, don't say
Because as
that.
soon
Don't
as
say that.
let's just hear
Don't
me
say
out.
that,
Hear me
Ribby.
out. Hear
Don't
me
say
out.
that, Ribby. You gonna make some of the Knicks fans go crazy if you say
Just hear
Nah,
me
that.
out.
he's right though, man. Like you,
Hear
I
me
I
know
out.
mean,
he's
when
Hear me
you
right,
out.
trade,
but
hold on,
hold
hold on.
on,
When you
hold on,
trade,
hold on,
it's
hold
only
on.
If we
been
listen, if we win,
if you think
hey,
about it, it's only been like
woo,
what a few months
that's
since
a
they traded. It's only
miracle.
been like a year since they traded for Cat, bro. I mean, it's
That's what
gonna
I'm
take some
saying.
time,
Like
bro.
we
all
that
right, no, No, but
We
it was
just
Knicks
traded
fans
for
saying they going to the
Mikal and we just
championship.
traded for Cat. We
So
just
are you
traded
gonna
for
blame?
Cat and
So Ruby, are you blaming
6 months,
Tibbs?
7 months ago, 8 months ago.
Tibbs
I
should at
don't.
least get some of the blame though,
Like
bro, for how he's
listen,
playing these
the
players.
article was saying right that Tibbs should be fired.
Running stars into the ground.
They blaming Tibbs for this whole season. Why? And it's not the
You know who
players,
Leon
right?
wrote? Go ahead.
Yeah, it's not the players, right? It's not the fact that Cat is a defensive liability. They don't look at that.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah,
BK, you
go
know
ahead.
who Dolan is?
Yeah, the owner.
So you ever watch their podcast? The
No, no,
roommates
no,
podcast? Well,
no.
Dolan was on the podcast and stuff like that, and Tibbs is great, bro. He's not getting fired. So
Yeah,
like everybody that's saying,
listen,
"Oh,
We
he's
you're
getting
don't we
right.
fired,"
don't we don't know that. We don't know
he's
that
not
yet. We
getting
don't know that
fired,
yet.
bro.
If
We
you
don't know
look
that
at
yet.
if
Come
you
on,
look
bro.
at Boston, right?
I
Well, I
mean,
mean,
That
there's a
just
lot of
sound like
fans.
AP
clown,
got a
bro.
point. Hold on, hold
There's a
on.
lot of fan
Ribby,
chatter out
Ribby
there
do got a
that
point
wants
though.
to see
AP, he
Tim
do got a
fired.
point.
They're blaming him.
He
DJ's
just
blaming him,
got
but
resigned
Come on,
this
you got a
season.
better basketball mind than this, man.
Hold on. First of all, I said it's a collective. I'm not sitting up here about to just blame and bash players, bro. Everybody gets to blame.
DJ, the main
Yeah,
defensive
but
anchors are not holding up their end of the bargain. That's all
They
you
not.
gotta
Hold on,
say,
hold on.
man. You're not
hold on,
wrong
hold
for
First
on.
of all,
that.
I'm not talking
If
You're
about
you
that.
not
look
bad
at
for
First of
calling it
all,
out.
BK, when you
let me
looking
pull
at
up
a
First
team,
of
bro.
all,
Hold on.
let me
It's
just
like
let me
you
just
cook. It's
say
like you
this.
cooking,
Let me
bro.
just say
Everybody
this.
gonna
They
have a turnover.
lost.
Do Claxton hold up
Listen,
his defense stuff?
no, all right, but
Why are you
we
bringing in
talking
other
about
players?
the
You're
Like,
the
talking about
Knicks.
your
The
team.
net. Oh wait,
You're
we
talking
talking
about your
about the
come
bad
on,
Knicks.
Knicks
We
bro.
talking about
team.
the Knicks.
You're
First
talking
of
about
all,
your
the
own
Nets
ten
not
Knicks.
Well,
the Nets is
I can
not
answer that
the
question.
Nets is
I'll answer
not
that question. No, of
The
course you
Nets
don't.
is not a complete team, so we can't talk about the Nets. The Knicks is almost a complete team, so that's
You
what we
heard?
judging it
Look.
on.
You just said right.
No, they hold
Almost,
up.
yeah.
First of all, no,
You
they
heard what
not.
you
They don't
just
have
said
no number
right.
one option.
Almost.
all
We're
right,
not a
so
No,
complete
let's
all
team
right,
yet.
but
hold
all right,
on.
Remy. Wait. Let me just say this, BK. Only issue I have, they let Hardestein go,
Bro,
and they let
They
not to
couldn't
cut you
All
off.
right,
pay
Not to
go
him.
cut you off. Let me tell you something. Hardenstein, he wanted
He
more
wanted way
money.
more money, bro.
Listen,
Yeah, no.
they
I'm not
offered.
saying. I'm
Listen.
not saying they did. Okay.
They only could have offered him 21 million. He got
No,
Yeah, I
paid
no.
know.
32.
No. I know that.
What did we
Listen.
do,
It's not y'all. No. It's not y'all fault. But I'm just saying he was a defensive anchor. He was a
Right.
bro?
defensive
That's
anchor,
why we got
and
Cat.
no, but Cat is not no defensive anchor
I
though.
Cat
know
is
that, but I'm talking
horrible
about as far as because
defender,
listen.
man. Come on. Horrible
Oh
defender.
my god.
Yo,
All
John.
right,
No,
so
I get
listen,
what
all
you're
All right. Let
right,
me
saying.
You
ask
were
y'all a
saying when he
question.
was in the
Let me ask
playoffs
y'all a
against the
question.
Nuggets.
Who would y'all rather on y'all
Okay, that
team?
one
Cat.
time, but that was about it.
Listen,
One,
Cat or
yo, you
Julius Randle. Be honest.
No,
you said
I
who?
rather no. Hold on. You can't. You saying
I want
incomplete.
Cat.
You mean Cat and Cat
No,
and what's the nigga name? And what's the nigga name? The white nigga
Dante
name?
DiVincenzo.
no,
Dante
because
DiVincenzo. No, because that's the trade. That was the
no
trade.
listen no it's
He
That
not
just
was the
asked
that
you out
wasn't
of
trade.
the
the
trade.
two he named, bro.
They pushed that trade on. They pushed Dante in the trade because they wasn't
No,
gonna
I
give
Dante
him.
know.
wasn't
all
You
right.
know what I'm
originally going to be
saying?
in the trade,
All right,
AP.
hold on,
Exactly.
I
hold on.
know.
Let me
No,
ask you.
but I'm
All
just
right, let me
saying
ask you
that.
something. If Joe Mazzulla was on the Knicks right now,
Oh
right,
Joe,
my
and we take
Joe Mazzulla is not even a good
No,
coach,
no,
bro.
no, no,
and
no. First of
we
all,
take
no.
Tom Thibodeau, hold on, we take Tibbs and put him on the
You
coach.
can't do that. You can't
Yes,
do
we
that,
can.
bro. No,
Look what Boston has to work
No,
with. How can the
listen.
Knicks match up to this right here?
Listen. The
First of all,
Boston
BK,
Celtics
first of all,
coach. Wait. The
Hold on, hold on.
The Boston
Mazzulla
Celtics
isn't no
coach
great
is a
coach, bro. He just has a
3-point
bunch of talent on
specialist.
his roster.
Yo,
No.
Mazzulla got lucky with that team,
His
like DJ say. They got
philosophy.
lucky with
His
that team.
philosophy is to shoot threes. His
So I'm saying he's
philosophy
not no
ain't to
good
shoot
coach, bro.
threes. So
But they
that's
were
two
already
different type of
shooting.
coaching.
AP, they were
Hold on,
already
guys.
shooting
I
threes
gotta answer
before
the question
Mazzulla
over
took
here, man.
over.
Because
We just
how does the
answered it,
Knicks?
bro.
Hold on, the Knicks doesn't match up with Jalen Brown. They just got better wings. They got a better five. They have their bigs are really good. You
But we
know,
know that though. So
Wait,
what's
who
your
you
point?
talking about? Who you
the
talking about? Who
Boston
you talking about?
Celtics. Because like DJ
All
saying
right.
that Tibbs got to get some blame for this, but like,
I'm
how does
saying,
the
hold
Knicks?
on. What
How
I'm
does the
saying,
No,
Knicks
we
actually
don't
match
said
up
misquote me,
all
bro.
right,
Hold on, hold
all
on.
right.
this team right here?
He said no. He said both should get blamed. He didn't say just Tibbs.
I
So
said
I'm
Tibbs
So
should get
listening.
blamed for how he's running these
I'm
players into the
listening to
ground and they be
next.
exhausted in the
first
playoffs. That's
of
what I'm saying,
all,
bro.
they don't have depth, and two things could be true. Tibbs
And we
do
don't,
run them to the
AP, you know what's
ground,
crazy,
and they
bro? We
don't
don't
have
have to
depth.
go off this year. Tibbs has been doing it since all his Knicks years, bro.
I said that. Even not even all the Knicks here, the Timberwolves, the Chicago Bulls.
And
Everybody
that's
know that
always
about
been his
Tibbs already,
complaint, bro. They
bro.
always complained about that. Like, Ke- even Kevin Garnett was saying, yo, play, at least rest these dudes. You First of all, you haven't, Ribby, listen to this, bro. You got these players, he got these players playing all these minutes. Then you got them doing practice after that. Like, come
All right,
on,
let
bro.
me ask
That's
you.
too much.
That's
I'm gonna stop.
basketball
No,
life,
no, 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 no.
though.
I'm gonna
First of
cut you
all,
off
that's
right
not
now
true,
because
Jonathan, because
He
some
got
teams,
they
boxes
don't
hold
now.
on,
do
He
hold on,
didn't
hold
do
on.
practice.
that.
So
No,
see,
you know what's
y'all just
Hold on,
ironic?
saying
hold on.
rumors,
Jonathan,
bro.
Jonathan, that's
DJ,
not true.
can I tell you
I'm
one
gonna
thing to
shed some
DJ?
knowledge on
You know what's
Jonathan. me
I'll make
pass some knowledge to you. First of all, some teams don't do practice every single day. The Knicks do it
Bro, they
every
don't
day.
practice
no,
every
wait.
single
Can I
day,
say this
bro.
one thing? You know
They
what's so
train
Nah,
at
they
hypocritical?
don't.
roommate
Nah,
Wait,
they
wait,
spots.
wait.
don't.
Can
They
I say
don't
this one
practice.
thing,
They don't
DJ?
practice every single
Wait,
day. They
DJ,
don't
can I say
practice
this
Like,
every
one
come
thing
single
on.
to
day.
It's
the
like y'all. Yo.
can I say
He
this? What
used
did
to do that.
wait,
The
can I
Clips
say
used
what
to do
did
that
No,
back
Yeah,
in
they
the
used
day.
to.
nah.
See, he had to do
Used
that
to,
with
used
Brooklyn
to.
too.
He didn't do that. He
DJ?
didn't do that on the Knicks. He didn't do that
Wait,
on the
I'm
DJ,
Knicks.
not
you know
saying
what's
on
so
the Knicks. I didn't say on the
hypocritical?
Knicks.
Wait, DJ, you know what's so hypocritical? Bridges has been so obsessed with his Iron Man streak, right? He has to play every game, but now he's complaining to Thibs that he needs rest. Like, if
Because
that's the
he
case,
does,
why
bro.
should
All
He
right, can
Iron
I
Man
ask you a
streak
exhausted.
question,
mean too
You
John?
can't
much
blame him.
then?
Did Bridges out his mouth say I need rest? Yes or no? Just answer
He
that
said,
question.
I want the bench to play, which
No, no,
means
no,
I
no, no,
want
no, no.
rest.
Did he say
Yo,
I need rest? Yes or no?
can you pull
Yes,
up
he
the
was
quotes?
bitching
No, he
about
did
Pull
it
up the
not say
before
that.
quotes,
He
it.
did not
BK.
say that. Stop lying, bro.
No, yes, he did. Wait, he's implying
Pull
it.
up,
He's saying, I
pull up,
want the
pull up,
invisible bench
Implying,
to play
listen,
for
pull
me.
up the
implying it
quotes,
and saying
BK.
it is
Pull up the
two
quotes,
different things,
BK.
bro. Get the
The
word
fact,
straight.
the
No,
point
no,
is
no,
Ribby
Ribby,
is still
if you
talking
care
about
so
What
much
are we
about
that
the
first
talking
Iron
quote.
about?
You
Man
Like, I
talking?
hate
streak,
when niggas do
why
Hold
don't
on,
that.
you
hold
want
on,
Like,
to
hold on,
rest?
come
hold
Wait,
on.
on.
wait, wait. He's a
Ribby,
Yo,
hypocrite.
Ribby,
one
Why?
hold on,
If you
mic,
hold on,
care
hold on.
something about
John
the
is
team,
yo,
why
just
do you
finished
want
saying
to
it.
rest?
one mic, one mic.
Wait, pull up the quote, BK.
That was the first quote that Ribby is talking about. That what Jonathan is talking about. There was another situation where Mikal Bridges was talking about how he needs rest, bro.
No, listen, my thing is this. He complained in Brooklyn, right? When we
Fuck the
rested him in
fact.
that. Wait, can I say this? He complained to us in Brooklyn when
All
they
you gotta do
rested
is
him in
just
that
go to the
Bucks game.
podcast they be doing, bro.
Wait,
They talk about it all the
DJ.
time.
Nah,
No, this
he
is.
did say that, Ribby. He did say that, Ribby.
No,
It's
you know
on the
what's.
pod. Hold on, Ribby. Nobody up here got to lie, bro. It's on. They've been talking about it all season. Go to their podcast. They want rest.
Then they're not a serious team if that's it, because they're the
Yo,
main
it's crazy.
guys.
Hold
Nah,
on.
it's not
First of
even.
all,
Jonathan,
I
oh
It's
my
watch
because of
that
God, bro.
Tibbs,
podcast
bro.
So
every time
Jonathan,
it
you
come
tell
It's
me,
on.
because of
hold on.
Tibbs,
You
bro.
cannot
Jonathan,
tell
go out there
me,
and play 38 minutes each night,
like,
bro, and
yo,
tell me how you
They did
feel.
in the '90s. They did in '90s basketball.
Oh my God, bro. This dude talking about the 90s. The
It's
game has
different.
evolved,
They
bro.
didn't have they didn't have that many perimeter guys like you do today.
You don't
It's
got to be
hard to
Nah,
running.
guard
Hold
the
on.
first of all,
perimeter
so
first of all,
much
guys.
yeah, you
medicine and
gotta.
stuff like that. Like, yo, all right,
Hold
let
on,
me
First
ask you
of
a
all,
question.
Jonathan.
you
Back
running,
then, you didn't have
Why
way.
players
Josh
around the
Hart
court
play so
all
much
the time,
minutes?
bro. You got to be running around chasing dudes in this day and era.
Yeah. It's different from the '90s. In the '90s, you
This
could
man
play a
just
whole
said the
bunch of
90s.
minutes. You didn't
Come
have
on,
all the
bro. Your whole
three-point
basketball
shooters.
argument. Oh my God.
No, but you're telling me that these Knicks are soft then at that point if they can't handle the grind of the minutes. So you're
Jonathan,
saying they need
I just
rest.
said go out there and chase.
Nah,
I
Hold
mean,
on.
no,
listen.
no,
Hold
All
on.
you
right,
That's
How
not
many
saying.
being
minutes
man,
soft,
have to
bro.
do with
That's not
listen.
being
chasing?
soft, bro.
I'm gonna
Yo,
let Harlem go in a couple of minutes in a minute, but let me just get this in.
He just called them
Um,
soft. Like what, bro?
yo, this
hold on.
nigga,
No, but you're saying they need
yo.
rest, no, because DJ, your whole argument is they need rest, but it's not like, oh, Bridges is not playing
Hold
better.
on.
OG is not
So
playing
now
better.
hold on.
Towns isn't playing
Can
better.
I
You're
ask you
saying
a
they
question,
need
Jonathan? Jonathan,
rest.
can I ask you a question? So now we're gonna go to the fact that players don't need rest. They need to just
But why
shut
aren't the
up and just
Cavs
play.
asking for rest? They were dominating this whole
Bro,
season.
they
Most of the
not
guys played
robots,
almost
Nah,
every
bro.
game. What about
no,
Jared
no,
Allen?
no.
Well, what about
Yo,
Jared
wait,
Allen? He
John,
played every
John,
game
we
this
What are you
year.
saying,
talking
What
about?
about Jared
Jonathan,
Allen?
this is your man, bro. This
John,
is
we
who you vouch
saying,
for.
yo, John, we
Oh,
saying
stop,
the
DJ.
minutes is high, John, with Tom Thibodeau. The
Like
minutes is too high
Of
with the
course, but at
players.
the
But
end of
it's
the
Jonathan,
day,
not.
so
All right,
But at the end of the day, that's how
It
the
is
roster was
high.
constructed. But wait, AP, that's how the
so
roster was
so
constructed
so
for them
so
to
AP,
lead
what
the
he
way
telling us
because that's
is
how it is.
so AP,
And now
what
you're
he
telling
telling
me
us
they
is
can't
these
do it.
players need to be
well, let me
robots.
ask
These
you
players is
something. You
robots.
rather
Yeah,
them
they're
play
not.
less
They can't.
minutes. Hold on. You rather them play less minutes and lose more games and potentially get
No, they
more
gotta. First of
Nobody's
all, they gotta
saying
be
that,
ready.
bro.
walk
First of
ins
all,
They're
you
gonna
gonna
play
burn.
38
All right,
minutes every
BK,
single
you
night,
gonna
bro. That's
burn them
it.
out. You gonna burn them out before the playoffs start. You don't
They
want
Yeah,
do
that,
it
but
year
who
bro.
after
else
year.
they
Why you think they be
have, man?
gassed
You got
out?
to listen.
The
They
playoffs is after tomorrow. The playoffs is here, and everybody is healthy. So what y'all got to say?
No,
Because they're
listen,
gonna he
healthy
don't
is
understand. Ribby don't
different. Burn
understand,
out.
bro.
You don't understand your legs get more heavier, bro. You more burnt out without fucking if you get too much minutes.
Y'all dudes think
Like
these
that's too
players is
much.
robots, bro. Like they don't need
Son,
rest,
they
bro.
not once again, yeah,
no,
yo, y'all
I'm not.
really
DJ,
doubting
I
that.
agree with you. I mean, but you got to
Bro, y'all
blame.
sound
You got to
ridiculous, bro. This is crazy.
hold on, DJ. I agree with you a
So it's
thousand
not the
percent.
players' fault.
But
Okay.
if you don't have guys in there
Yo, John, I'm not
that
even talking to you right now, bro. Like
No,
you
but
sound
DJ, no, I
ridiculous. Like
get
your
why
whole
you're coming up with the
basketball knowledge is
excuses,
just
but it's like
stupid, bro.
you don't hold them
no,
accountable. You told me OG and
Jonathan.
Bridges had nothing to do why they lost 0-10.
Nobody is
So
Jonathan,
that's
saying that
complete
though. Who said
bullshit.
that?
hold
You
on.
said that,
Yo,
bro. Nobody said that.
listen, DJ, AP,
Putting the
and
words in my yo,
Ricky's
you hear
right.
this dude, bro?
No,
Putting
that's
words
what
in
you're
my
Hold
mouth.
on,
saying
Who
to
said
me
that?
because I said in multiple times. And you said, John, you know what you're talking about. Okay.
Hold on, let me let Harlem go. Harlem, go ahead, man.
Yo, John, you don't know what a split action is, bro. Don't
Yeah, sure, DJ. Stop. See, he has no rebuttal. AP, he has no rebuttal, so he'll just attack me with some verbal kitty bullshit. It's cool.
Bro,
What's
Yeah.
that's
action?
real basketball terminology. What's a
Nah,
Exactly.
but
What's
nah,
split
let's
action?
No, let's keep it on subject though. Let's keep it on
He
subject.
said
Let me
kids.
let
Like John,
hold on.
you the minutes do count, John. So you
No.
kind
I
of not
understand,
looking into
but
that, bro.
AP, I'm a Brooklyn fan, so it
Like
doesn't
this,
matter
hold
because
on.
we have their
This
picks.
man
We
was a
have their
Mikal
picks, so I
Bridges
don't mind Tibbs
groupie. Hold
playing him
on,
all
hold on.
those
He was a
minutes. I
Mikal Bridges
personally mind
groupie,
it.
and then once he goes to the
Hold
Knicks,
on.
now he want to hate on Mikal
Hold on.
Bridges.
Let me let Harlem get in here.
Sound
And
crazy,
two,
bro.
Jonathan, this draft is garbage, so nobody cares. The Knicks actually got
Now he want to run around here. Hold on.
so
He was running around here meat munching on Mikal Bridges. Now he want to meat munch
The only
on
body
Cooper
talking
Flag,
about
bro.
meat is
all right,
you. I got the
hold
6
on,
first round draft
Harlem,
picks. Fuck them.
Now
Let
Cooper
me
Flag
Your
is your
draft picks
savior.
is
Now Cooper Flag
trash.
is your
Yo,
savior.
what's
Yeah,
good,
wait,
bro?
yeah.
all right,
Let me see,
let me let
man. Yeah,
Harlem
what
go.
up?
Hold on, because he's been
Go
there for
ahead,
like
bro.
5 minutes.
It's crazy
Didn't
how
say
y'all
anything.
you banking on them Knicks picks. Like it's crazy, bro.
The Knicks,
No,
those,
We'll do it in a few years, probably.
we not banking on it now.
No,
That's
Giannis,
early.
Giannis,
Yo, I
Let
Not
me.
just
right
Giannis.
called out
now.
John because he's a hater, bro. Like he's
No,
so
we
Like,
got
yo,
hateable.
it's
trade chips.
crazy.
What?
No, I get it,
That's why he
John.
left. It's
DJ.
sad.
Listen.
No, you
That's
know
why
what's
like
funny?
it's
You know
It's
what's
not
pathetic,
funny?
fair.
bro.
Jonathan, hold
No,
on.
no. You know what's funny? You're hating on my picks,
Jonathan,
but
you know
your
what's funny,
team
bro?
went 0
AP
and
will
10.
sit up here
Wait,
and
wait,
defend
DJ.
you like
Your team
crazy,
went
bro.
0
But
and 10,
it's the
and
fact that
you're mad
people
at me
really
for
see
that?
that you was a hater, bro. You was a
Stop it,
hater.
DJ.
You used
Stop
to
it.
hold
Stop it,
on.
DJ. Stop it.
all
You
right,
used to love
My
let me let
Mikal
team
Bridges,
Harlem
is
bro.
go.
But
fifth.
now look,
Harlem.
My team is 50
Yo,
win
hold on,
season.
hold on, hold
What
on,
did
0
hold
and
what
on.
did
10
your what did your
against
what did your
Hold on.
team
Celtics,
have this
Cavs, and
season?
OKC,
What
Ribby.
did your
That's
team
where it
have this season,
matters.
John?
Okay. So
John,
beating
what
up
Nah,
did
bad
your
we
team
teams
have
makes
this
you a
check it.
top
season?
We
contender.
check it,
So
Remy. We check it,
beating bad
Remy. We
teams
Hey,
check
makes
it,
you
all
a
I'm
top
Remy.
trying to say,
contender.
Yo, AP,
Yeah,
stop defending John, bro.
hold on. Let
50
me let
burgers, two
Harlem.
straight seasons.
Let me let Harlem go. Hold on. Let me let Harlem and LM go. Harlem, go ahead, man. What you think? What
Dude's
you
a
got on the
hater, bro. I
topic
can't.
over here,
Tired of
man?
that nigga.
You think it's
Can you
actually
teach me, DJ?
you think they should get Mike Malone? Can Mike Malone change
I know
anything?
Adar hurt your feelings the other day. I'll give you tissue
John,
Yo,
for that.
watch your
Jonathan,
lips,
hold
bro.
on, man.
Yeah,
Hold on. Let
wait,
me let Harlem and LM go. Hold on.
Wipe that glaze, John.
Harlem, go ahead, man.
what's
man,
good,
y'all
y'all?
too stupid,
Yo,
man. Yeah, what up, man?
So
Yeah, DJ run for
I
Miami.
think it's I think it's really like both, BK. To be honest with you,
See,
Who's
I
both,
I
John?
think
told
it's the
you.
coaches,
Told you.
and the players. You feel me? Like the
Where's it go,
Told
coaches
you.
Harlem?
draw up the plays, and the players got to execute it, bro. So I feel like if the players don't do good, the coach always get the brunt of it. But I feel like the players should be held accountable too. Like you making millions, you got a job to do. You got to go out there and perform your job, bro.
all right, you
Plain
know
and
what?
simple.
I don't know if you
Um,
guys are gonna go back and watch the first 20, 25 minutes of this show. So let me put it up right now. Let me put up the actual last.
All right. What are you saying though, BK? That's what we
Yeah, like
saying.
yo.
You just said it was the players and not the
Well,
coach. So
it
what are
Jonathan,
you
is.
saying?
Jonathan,
It's like,
John,
how
hold
do
on,
you match
hold on,
up
BK.
if the
Jonathan,
Knicks? Hold
listen,
on.
No,
If the
listen
we
to
Knicks,
what Harlem
saying
just said,
if
bro.
we
the
Listen to
Knicks,
his
saying
intention.
hold on. If the
listen,
Knicks,
listen, BK, we saying
hold
it's
on. If the
both.
Knicks clapped by the Boston Celtics,
pause,
man.
Oh, this
yo,
was
And it's
pause,
crazy.
both of them,
pause,
bro.
pause,
But
Yo, nigga.
pause, bro.
if the
Yo,
Knicks
Pause, God.
clapped, right?
That's
yo,
crazy,
Ribby,
bro.
did you
By
hear
the
that?
Pause,
Boston
Ribby?
my nigga.
Celtics.
That's
I
That was
wild.
mean,
crazy.
That was
you gotta
That was
blame
crazy.
wild.
that. You gotta
yo.
blame that on Tibbs because like they don't really match
Hey,
up
yo,
to
you gotta
Boston.
edit.
Though.
Hold on.
All right.
Hey, yo,
I
BK, you
mean,
gotta
you
edit
blame
that
it
out,
on.
bro. That's
You
crazy.
could
Yo,
blame
BK,
it.
it
Hey,
feel
my
like
Get
you
You
on
could
the
trying to
blame it
you
on
trying to
sauce.
everybody,
super
bro.
blame
Get on
Listen,
the
everybody, bro.
sauce.
blame it
Everybody
on
got to
the
be on
blame it
blast.
on the GM, blame it on the fucking the coach, and blame it on the
AP,
players,
that's all
bro.
we saying though. Why is he trying to make it seem like you got to blame one person?
Yeah, you don't. You could blame all. Blame could go all three ways, bro. It don't have to go one way.
Let
Oh,
me
word.
ask you this, BK. Right? I got a question for you, right?
I'm
So,
listening.
like, I heard John and some other people say the Knicks 0-12. That's true, right? I have no argument, right? But I
exactly,
just want to
bro.
say this though, right? It's no argument. The Knicks is 0-12. But
hmm
let me just remind you guys, right? The playoffs is different. You
All right,
feel what I'm
whatever,
saying? Like it's not
man.
regular
Okay, all
season.
right.
Niggas gotta beat them four.
That's a
No.
fact.
I'm just saying, bro. They gotta beat them 4 games in a row.
Wait, so
So
wait.
you
Let
know
me
it's
ask you something,
very.
Harlem. You
Hold
think they're
on.
getting out the second round? You think they're getting out the second
Yeah,
round,
hold
Harlem?
on. But let me finish, and I got you. I'm
All
gonna
right,
let you
go
rebuttal.
ahead.
But
All right.
you gotta win 4 games, right? So it's easy to say, okay, every time we play these guys, we lose.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, all right. So
Everything's
right over
about
here, right?
matchups, right?
We know
Hold on,
Max
BK. Let
Struess.
me finish right quick. Everything about matchups. Yo, I'm gonna give y'all a hot take, right? nobody's gonna believe me when I say this. The Orlando Magic, I believe, could upset the Celtics. Now, before y'all call me crazy, let me tell you why. The Magic, right? They actually match up with the Celtics lengthwise, right?
Mhm.
If you look at their team, right, you got Derek White, you got Drew Holiday. They can
Okay, what are
shoot,
you saying
they
though?
can
What are you saying
defend.
though? First of all,
What I'm basically
He's
saying, hold
saying
on, wait.
they
What I'm
match up
basically
well
saying
with
is
the
everything
Celtics.
is about
now I
matchups.
know.
Everything about
They
matchups.
always been
So what
through
I'm
these past
saying is
4 years. They Orlando do match up
But
well with
yeah,
right,
but
Boston. I know
AP,
that.
but AP,
right.
I mean, he is right though. The
So
only
what
team in the
I'm
East that actually
No,
so
I
match
what
up
I'm
know.
well with the
saying though is
Celtics
people
are
is gonna
Orlando
sit
Magic.
here and say, oh, the Knicks ain't gonna da da da, right? At the end of the day, bro, when you look at the Cavs, to say that you think they gonna do this shit 4 games in a row against the Knicks is
All right,
I don't
wait,
preposterous.
believe in the
It's
Cavs,
not
bro.
gonna happen.
We
Time
spoke
out,
during the
time out, time
playoffs
out.
last
No,
season.
time out.
I
Y'all
mean,
not
Boston
being.
just beat him
Wait,
without
but let me
Mitchell,
say
but
this. Let me
okay.
say this. Y'all not being realistic. First of all, the Cavs won't play the Knicks in the second round. It's the Celtics that will play them in the second round. So
Yo,
that's what
Right,
y'all
AP,
have
right,
to
so
right.
worry
hold on.
about. Know what I'm
So listen
saying?
to what
So
I'm
y'all
trying to
saying the
say, AP.
Celtics.
Hold on, wait. But listen to what I just said, AP. I just said, right, because you asked me what I was saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. They might not even beat the Magic because the
Nah, they being
Magic
them.
actually.
Nah. All
Hold
right, they
on,
Magic is
might
too
not, but
young,
they
bro. They're
are.
listen
not
to what
ready.
I'm saying.
They not
The
ready,
Magic,
bro.
bro, the Magic. Yo,
This
first
is
of
their
all,
second
right,
time in the
the
playoffs. They're
Magic
not
has
ready.
more length. The
They
Magic
not
has
ready,
more length
bro.
than the
They
They
Celtics.
don't
don't
have
have
more
Mo
experience,
Wagner and
bro.
Jalen Suggs. Wait, hold on. We
You
got to take
can't
into
say
account
they
they don't
not
have
ready.
Suggs and Mo Wagner. Those are two huge
Bro,
losses
they
for the
not
Magic.
they not
You
ready,
got to
bro.
I
take
They
think
into
they're
not
gonna
ready
account.
come
yet.
back though, John. I don't
They
think
not
they.
ready
Listen,
yet, bro.
I'll
In
give
the first
Harlem this.
round, you think they
Wait,
coming back? They not. Hold on. You think they
wait,
coming back that fast?
wait. Can I say this though to
It's
Harlem's
pot.
point? I
They've been
think the
out a long
Magic will.
time though. DJ.
I think the Magic will put on a competitive performance against the Celtics, but missing Suggs and Mo Wagner, those are two huge blows to the
Is
Magic.
they in
I'm
the
gonna say
Seriously.
playing
this
First
right
of
to
now,
you,
bro?
all,
John. Right?
the Magic
Yo,
have to
John.
play in the play-in. The Magic have to play
Yeah,
in
the
the
play. Yeah,
play-in game.
that's what I
They're
was just
gonna be
asking. Is they in the
burnt out
playing?
before they even fucking before they even reach the
Alright.
Celtics, nigga.
So yo, John. So let me ask you a question, John. Right?
And they
Alright.
Yeah,
might
So
not
look,
even face
yo,
they
AP,
might not
peep
even face
game.
the Celtics if they end up losing in one
Hey,
game
yo,
in the
peep game, peep
play-in,
game.
nigga.
AP, I'm gonna ask you a question, AP. Right? Let's say hypothetically the Magic play right because like you swear up and down that the Knicks can't beat the Celtics. So let's stay right there,
No,
right?
they can't.
I'm about to get on
Yep.
your case. I got you right now. You swear
hmm
who
that the
guard
Knicks
Jalen Brown and
can't
Jason
even
Tatum?
compete with them niggas, right? You think it's
No,
just gonna be
I said
easy,
they
right?
can't beat them. I said
Good
they
If the
can't
looking,
beat them in
Magic
Harlem.
four.
take
Hold on. I said they can't beat them in 4 games. They can't beat the Celtics in
Harlem,
all right,
four
so
you
games.
listen.
got to look at like
All
who's
right,
guarding
so
Jason Tatum and Jalen Brown, bro.
hold on. If the Magic take if the
No,
Magic
no,
take
no, no,
the
no, no,
Celtics to
no.
7 games, right?
What?
The nigga,
Listen
they
to what I'm
not
saying.
taking
If the Magic take hold on, hold on. If they take them to
Yo,
seven
AP funny,
games,
bro.
right? What make you
Yeah,
think the Knicks can't beat them, bro?
the
AB's like, I
Magic
don't even need
never
stats
took
for this
the
The
one.
Magic
Magic aren't ready, bro.
never took. First of all, the Magic never took the Celtics to 7 games, nigga. So I don't know
All
why
right,
you
hold
keep
on.
saying that.
All right. I'm
Didn't
not
the
gonna
Magic
put
get
this.
swept last season?
Hold on. I disagree with you. We're gonna go through this this last 3 minutes of this next game, and so right over here you got Max Struess, right? He's like one of those a hot shooter. Like we gotta really pay attention to him.
He's a
Look how much
streaky
Mhm.
shooter,
space
bro.
that
Don't
he actually has. You gonna blame this on Tibbs or Harlem?
Yo,
Yeah,
can I
yo,
tell y'all
listen.
something? And y'all probably gonna laugh, but to be honest, this was like a trap game for Tibbs. I'm being honest.
Who?
Why you think you seen like Shamit niggas that you really don't usually see and stuff like that? Why you think you seen that?
Man, you guys got the Shamit curse, man. That's a
Oh
rough one.
yeah. I
Like
don't wish
like
Shamit. I
think
don't wish
about it,
Shamit
bro.
on my worst enemy. I don't know why
Exactly.
y'all
So
picked up
like think
Shamit,
about it,
bro.
bro. Like come on, bro. But
That he was the only
everybody, you get
person
what I'm
left.
saying? So like
Like,
Yo,
I'm gonna just rock
Yeah,
out.
I'd rather play one of the rookies or
AP,
something, nigga.
he was the only
Shamit.
Exactly,
one
but
left. Like,
listen.
what the
Yeah.
fuck's they gonna
No,
do?
I'm gonna
first of
say
all, you
this.
had
I'm gonna say this to you, AP.
what's
Right?
that nigga TJ Warren? Y'all had him, man. I should have
TJ
just
Warren
put him
is
on them.
I'm gonna say this
trash.
to
No, no,
you,
no, no,
AP.
no.
Yeah,
Better than
We
he's
never
Shamit,
like
nigga.
washed,
we
man.
never was on
He's
the Knicks.
washed,
Like we
bro.
never
So AP. So let me
we
say this
never
to you,
like
AP.
played
You
like
keep sitting here.
played.
Let me
He
all
was in
right.
the
Let me
G
let
League.
hold on. Let me let Elam go. Elam, go ahead, man. I mean, you've been listening to us for like 7 minutes. Go ahead, Elam.
What
Nah,
up,
I was
What's
just
Ellen?
good,
wondering
Ellen?
what the conversation was.
All right, yeah. So we're talking about the Knicks. There's a lot of fans and pod trashers out there.
Oh god.
Um, what
Yo.
is like Tibbs fired and for them to actually bring in Mike Malone. So my question is, What can Mike Malone do with this current roster right now that Tibbs
Where
can't
you
do?
get that
Because
shit from,
they,
though, BK? Who said that, though, bro? Where did you even
Nah,
hear this
a
He
shit?
lot of
said
Knicks
that. He
fans are
said
saying
that.
that.
He said
Making
that.
shit up, bro.
He
Nah.
said that.
He right. A
solid
lot of
sources.
I
no.
was reading this. I was
No,
reading the
if you
article.
go on the Knicks, first of all, the article, and if you go on, or like at the Facebook Knicks Facebook pages, they got multiple. They all saying, "Oh, let's fire Tibbs and get
It's the
Malone and all this
podcasters
and
were
that."
saying basically.
You know what I'm
Yo,
saying?
Can I
bro,
ask
So
you a
here's the
I think with
question?
thing.
Thibodeau,
Can
So
I ask
he
you
so
a
did
question? So
LM,
say
listen,
that.
hold on. And what can Tibbs do, right? I mean, what can Mike Malone do differently that Tibbs I can't do pretty much,
Mike
right? Because
Malone shooting
I'm
is
not
Nothing,
way
blaming
better,
this.
bro.
bro.
I'm
Nothing.
not blaming this.
Oh
I'm
my
not blaming
god!
this all on Tibbs over
Honestly,
here.
though, I don't really know.
nobody's blaming it all on Tibbs though.
yo,
I think with Thibodeau,
It's
like
yo.
they pretty much have
Hold on,
won
let me
over
talk. Let me talk.
500 games. Like they had a winning record under Thibodeau. I think with him it's just the course of injuries. Like you play a players 40,
Thank
45,
you.
bro. Like we've seen Brunson dang near almost get injured. Regardless if that wasn't on Thibodeau, but you playing these guys all these minutes, they might be gassed come playoff time.
Thank
And
you.
you're not using
Yo,
you don't
you
have much
guys
of
are
a
So
bench.
you
blaming it
rather
on
them?
the.
All right. So you rather them get a bad matchup for them to actually go probably into the 5th or 6th seed by playing these
No,
guys
you
less
not get
No,
minutes?
because
BK.
whoever
You
they
know
play in the
BK. Listen,
because whoever they play
sometimes
in
they
the
be
first
up by
round, they're gonna
20.
lose, bro.
BK, sometimes they be up by 20 points and they still got
Yo,
the starters out there, bro.
Well,
Like they don't
listen,
need
you
to
yo,
got
do that,
it's a
son.
certain
Yeah,
way.
yeah,
Hold on.
yo.
There's a certain way you got to play basketball, right?
Bro,
And you
stop
got
it,
to
bro.
do
There's
it
no way you about to
consistently.
defend that, bro.
they don't have a bench.
Yo,
That's the
If
one
you
thing.
up
yo,
by
AP.
20 points, you should
If
not
you
be
up
playing
by
your
20
starters.
points, you should not be playing them, nigga. That much
So
minutes after that,
Just
bro.
over here
Yo,
says Tibbs
AP.
has
So let
zero
me ask you a
defensive
question,
scheme.
when the
AP.
last time y'all
So
Right.
seen that?
all right, hold
So
on.
you
Cause
I
think
seen
I
the
that
Knicks.
watch
Hold on, hold
every
on.
every
I
I
seen the
watch every
Knicks.
Nick game.
Hold
So
on,
when the
hold on,
last time
BK.
y'all
I
seen
seen the
that?
Knicks up by like 15 points, and this is the third quarter with like 4 or 5 minutes
yo,
left, bro. They
AP?
was
Hold
still
on.
playing the starters.
You
All
know
right,
what's
you
crazy?
you
If
know
we
why? You
using
know
your
why?
logic, AP,
You know
right?
Like,
why?
what team does that, bro?
You know why? You know why? Because it's called comebacks. You've never seen a team
every
come
team,
back.
No, no. See,
Ribby's right. Hold on.
I'm talking
Every team
about
Hold
goes
I'm
on.
talking
through
about
one.
something
Nah,
different.
Ribby,
Wait.
Every
You
No, it
team
don't
could
don't
goes
do
be
through
that,
yo,
bro.
one.
Like
bro,
like yo.
no. No, BK hoops.
Ribby,
It be four
I know he a
BK.
Knicks fan,
It
bro,
be
so
the
he not
Ribby,
gonna
we
fourth
understand
talking
that.
about the
quarter.
game. We
It
talking
be the
about
fourth quarter, and they be up 25 in the fourth quarter with like 4 minutes
That's
left,
what
and
we
they still got the
saying. That's what
starters
we
in,
saying,
bro.
That's
Ribby.
not they're
Like,
not the only team that does that though.
what you mean,
if
my
you have
nigga?
your
Yes, they
starters
are, bro.
in
What are you
if you have
talking
your
about?
starters in games where you already won the game and there's no comeback whatsoever, that's a problem.
Wait,
Like
That's
you know
what we
what's
saying, Ribby.
wait, you know what's crazy? A few years ago, I remember R.J. Barrett and Randall both played in extra minutes when they could have been rested. Both got injuries that hurt the Knicks season. That's my
I ain't
human
gonna
side
lie,
right
but
there.
Yo,
And now we
Ribby,
got
for
your
real
pick,
though.
so I don't care that much. But I'll acknowledge that. I'll acknowledge that. I'll acknowledge that.
Jonathan, enough with the picks already. This draft is
Like
trash this
yeah,
year, man.
like yo,
How about
like
a
Yo,
few years
LM,
No,
down
what's
the
you're
up
road,
with
not
niggas
the
we'll
talking
talk
Knicks,
about
trolling,
about.
the
bro?
bro.
You're
championships.
not,
And
yo,
we'll
BK.
chill
You're
and
not
watch
talking
college
about
ball.
Bro,
Stop it, Hoops. You only watch college ball. Stop it. You
BK.
gotta
You're
watch
not
college
talking about
ball,
this
man.
year. You're not
Stop
talking
it.
about this year draft. You're talking about future draft picks with the
Thank you,
So
Knicks,
yo,
not
AP.
so,
this
so
year.
let me
We
Context.
ask you
are,
a
man.
question, AP.
Bro, there ain't no Wemby's, bro.
So
Shut
you
up, John.
definitively think
Trade chips,
Boston is
DJ.
getting the Knicks,
Use
AP?
your mind.
Yeah, I healthy at the Knicks is.
Jonathan, you
I mean,
got a lot of faith in Sean
at the
Marks, the dude that
Celtics,
lost KD and Kyrie.
is
No, I
healthy.
got faith in
They
Brooklyn,
beating the Knicks.
bro. I got faith
The
in
only thing
Brooklyn.
the Knicks probably missed out on is
Hold
probably
up.
like
What is
the
he
Duke
talking
thing
about?
on
Brooklyn
my
don't run
watch.
the front office.
I'm gonna be
I got
honest with
faith
you,
in the
AP.
base, bro. We're gonna
I
trudge it
You got
through
still,
hold
somehow.
I still got the Knicks over the Celtics.
Nah,
And
I
my
don't know.
faith ain't waver,
The
bro.
Knicks here.
And my
First of
faith
all, the
Yeah,
ain't
y'all
Knicks.
waver,
gotta worry
man.
about
Yo,
good looking,
Detroit before
Harlem.
y'all worry about Boston.
y'all
I'm
gotta
gonna
worry
keep
about
it a buck.
Detroit
I'm gonna
because
You
keep
I
gotta
it a
don't
worry
buck.
about
even
the
know y'all can beat
Pistons.
Detroit.
What
We
you
gonna
got in
smoke
lock there?
Detroit.
Yo, bro, let me
What are
just
you
say this
Smoke
to
talking
you,
about?
Detroit.
AP.
They won three out of
Huh?
four
They
games
just
against your
won.
It
team,
don't
bro. Come
matter. It
on.
does not matter.
No,
Yo,
no,
What
no,
is
no, no, no.
It
There's
don't
a
matter.
lockout.
hold
Jay
up.
It
Crowder
don't
Jonathan,
gets
stop, bro. They
matter.
was
triple
smoking
What are you
Detroit,
double
talking
bro.
about?
against your
Let
Knicks,
me
bro.
ask
What are you
Ribby a
talking
question.
about?
Wait, hold on. Let me ask
Yo,
Ribby a
like
question.
yo, just
Jonathan, they was
What
stop,
smoking
man.
Knicks in
Like
the
Yo,
playoffs.
yo,
Mike,
what
yeah, Hold
They
on,
just
one
And
mic.
you
I'm
almost
breaking
gave me
down
a
that.
F
just
for it. I
lost.
said
They just
F.
lost against the
Well,
Pistons.
let me ask Ribby a
That's
question then.
regular
So
season, bro.
what answer do
Who's
y'all have?
stopping Kate Cunningham? Yeah, that's my question.
Yeah, who on y'all team is
That's just
stopping
They
him?
can
K.
trap
That's in the
him. They can
playoffs.
blitz him.
This
They
gonna
can
be his
blitz him.
first year.
First of all, he gonna
Bro, you
cook
see how
Jalen. He gonna
confident he
cook
looks
Jalen
right now?
Brunson, bro.
Come
He's the
on.
It
point.
Yo,
don't
He's a
matter,
Hold on,
bro.
hold
assist.
on. They
That's
can
He's
hold
a
on.
wait.
blitz.
He's a
yo,
assist.
LM.
He's a assist point guard. Like
Yo,
he's
LM,
gonna
you
Hold on,
might
smoke
hold on.
yo,
Jalen
AP,
Brunson,
Brunson,
AP,
bro.
LM.
AP,
Brunson is
AP.
as of
Yo,
When
currently.
have
LM,
y'all
you
seen?
my
Hold on, hold on.
guy,
Hold
LM.
on. As of currently, right now, Brunson in the season series is averaging 38-9 against y'all. And you telling me he in the playoffs he ain't doing nothing?
They're
Yo,
gonna
Nobody
trap
is
him.
saying he's not
They're
gonna do
not gonna
nothing. When
isolate
have you
him
seen
one
a
on one.
young team make it
Hey,
far in the
yo,
playoffs?
LM. Yo,
Let me
LM, you
look at
my guy,
Detroit's
right?
roster real quick.
Thank you,
Hold on.
Ellen.
But
Because
LM,
listen,
but let me
they're
just say this to you, bro.
they're only high
BK, when have you
percentage.
seen a young team make it far in the playoffs, bro?
Like
Yeah, they're
Jesus
only high
Christ, bro.
percentage one on one
OKC,
player.
OKC,
Yo, who wanna
OKC.
bet?
Yo,
Like y'all
They
LM.
went
got
to the
who wanna
second
bet?
round.
Okay, see me.
No, I'm
All right,
talking about
if
Yo,
you say
LM,
that,
let me just say
Westbrook.
this to you,
round,
LM,
that's
It's
right?
other team. I'm talking about
Yo,
KD,
Oh,
LM.
you talking about?
OKC.
Oh, you talking
Yeah,
about?
yeah, yeah.
Come on, man.
Way back, way back.
Yo,
Now
Hey,
AP,
you
yo,
said
hold
when you
on,
say
hold
name
on,
a
AP,
team,
hold
so
on,
you know
AP.
I just gave
yo,
you.
AP,
Detroit
you
making
petty,
it
Yo,
bro.
to the
LM,
second
I
round.
feel you
Yeah,
too,
yeah.
bro.
I ain't saying this.
But
God, God.
Yo, AP is
let's
funny, bro.
keep
He
it
said,
Right
real,
yo,
here.
LM, right?
All right, hold on. Let's
Detroit
look at
got
that. So Detroit. Let's look at the matchup
Detroit
between
got
Detroit and the Knicks right now.
bro. It ain't no matchup. Detroit got one good player, bro.
See,
That's
now
it.
Nah,
BK's finally
nah,
showing some good
nah.
Bronze,
content.
bro.
Let's look at the
They got
matchup. There we
one
First
go.
of
Yo,
player.
you know
all,
so
first
Yo,
of
crazy?
bro.
all,
Only person, no funny shit
Oh
that
my
I feel
god,
like
bro.
bro, the Knicks
we
roster
Bro,
is
y'all
really
bigger than
got
gotta
all
worry
their
one good
about
players, bro.
player,
is
bro.
Assault Thomas.
Y'all
That's
got
it.
No,
one
they
first of
good
don't.
all,
player,
Wait, you
Not
saying
Maya
right
first
now.
of
Osar is
all,
more important than Kate
first
Cunningham,
of
Ribby? Come
all,
on,
first
Ribby.
Heck
of all,
no.
the
First of
Pistons is
all,
more
listen,
deeper
you
than the
got
Knicks
one
right
good
now,
player,
bro.
bro.
Bro,
You
the
got
Pistons is
Cade
way. Hold on,
Hold
hold
Cunningham.
on,
on.
but
The
All right,
Knicks
yo,
is
but
way
pause that,
taller
you
than
pause.
already
all.
know
They got
when
Yo,
way
they play
more
AP,
height
let
Assault
than
me
the
Thomas
talk
Knicks
to
than
you,
Thomas.
the Detroit
AP.
Pistons,
Every
bro.
Yo,
time a
AP,
sore
let me
Yeah,
talk
Thompson,
to you,
but
AP,
Cat,
They
right?
don't
but
they not
Cat is
gonna start
soft.
I,
10
every
players.
time a sore
yo,
Thompson
AP,
has been
let me
put on
talk to you,
Jalen
AP.
Brunson, he's been in
Yo, the
lock.
Knicks
Yo,
hate is
AP, let
crazy,
me
bro.
talk to you, AP. Isaiah Stewart
Pistons
and
actually are a
Jalen
tough team.
Durant, they
They're
not
not winning
creating
nothing in
no
the playoffs, bro.
offense,
They're not
my
even gonna
nigga.
get past the first round.
Right?
Do,
All
do
They
right,
you
not
but
creating no
once
offense.
again,
Detroit
Take
play
them niggas out.
physical?
Hold
all
on,
right,
Oh
hold
yeah,
on, hold on,
one
AP,
mic,
all right.
one
hold
mic,
on,
one
AP.
mic, one mic, one mic.
You
Who's
got a
who?
lot
Yo,
of
hold on,
faith in a
AP.
team that's just getting into the
Them
playoffs their
two
first
niggas
time,
is
bro.
not creating no offense, right? Amon
Mhm.
Thompson is not giving you no offense. So that leave it to Cade,
Says
Tobias
who?
Harris, and Malik Beasley. If you think
Says
Malik
who?
Beasley about to do that shimmy bullshit he doing, bro, stop it, my nigga. He not doing that
I,
the
I
whole
mean,
playoff.
I
Cut it out,
mean,
bro.
Who?
Cut it out. No,
that
no,
sounds
no. Cut
cute.
it
Who?
And
out. Cut
that
it out.
sounds. First of all,
Cut it
listen.
out.
I never
Cut it
said
out.
the Knicks can beat the Pistons. They probably could,
You
but
We
no,
gonna
you
beat
they're
did
them
not
say
getting
that.
past.
inside.
No,
We
no,
gonna
that was
beat them
Ellen that said it.
inside, bro.
I said they can't beat the Celtics, nigga. That's
I
no way
said
y'all
they have
beating the
a
We
Celtics,
very
gonna
nigga.
beat we gonna beat the
I
Celtics.
said
We gonna
I
yo,
said
bro, let me
before
ask
they
you a
play
question, AP. Hold on,
Boston,
hold
they
on,
All
wait,
right,
should
wait.
so
beat
let's look
Yo,
at the
Detroit.
roster. Hold on, let's look at the Detroit
let me
roster.
just
So
ask
Malik
AP
Lee.
Bro,
one
we see the
question.
roster. That roster ain't
Nigga,
that
this first
ain't
round ain't
that
gonna
Yo,
good,
be
AP,
bro.
no
let me
All
ask
right,
you
hold
one
on. I
question,
mean, no,
AP.
I'm not saying they're gonna get past the Knicks in the
Bro,
first
you
round,
got
but
hold on. First of all, when you got Shooter on your
Man,
team is doomed, bro. Stop
BK.
it.
We're saying they ain't gonna be no sweep.
oh no,
Yes, they
I
will.
agree. I agree
They
there.
ain't gonna be
No,
no sweep.
I know. Of course
Nah,
not.
hey, Ribby, I got all the faith. A sweep.
That happened
Nah,
regular season.
nah,
That happened
nah.
regular season,
I
DJ.
don't.
All
I
right,
don't even
Jonathan,
think
One
no
and
Jonathan.
Knicks
Hold
one.
on.
fan think
Malik,
that, bro.
I give it
Malik
4-1.
Beasley.
Not even
Hold
Knicks
on, hold
fans
on.
think this is gonna be a sweep. Like, let's
Hold
Jonathan,
on.
stop.
Malik
hold
Beasley.
on.
Wait. Hold on. Malik Beasley. He's actually he's averaging
Hold on.
16
Is this
points
Kate
a
Cunningham's first year in
game,
the playoffs, Jonathan?
He's
right?
so
Who's
Wait,
bum.
it?
you
Who's
didn't answer
it?
my
Who's
question.
it?
Wait, DJ, you didn't answer who's stopping Kate Cunningham? Because I know it ain't Mikal Bridges, that's for
Is this
sure.
his
OG.
first time in the playoffs?
What are
OG
you
They
talking
gotta
defense
about?
wait
been
a minute.
horrible against top
First
Jonathan,
of
teams.
all,
Jonathan.
How
Mikal
you
Bridges.
talk like
Mikal
yo?
Bridges frees up in the playoffs. Mikal Bridges is not
Wait,
a
hold on.
player,
AP,
bro.
AP. I just want to hold
Jonathan.
on,
Listen,
Jonathan. I want hold on, BK,
they're
BK,
gonna blitz.
BK.
They'll
Let
blitz.
Jonathan
Kate
Jonathan
Cunningham.
expand on what he's saying, bro. Let Jonathan explain what he's saying. So he's
Listen,
saying
all
Cade
I
is
know
going to
is
take down the Knicks.
The Pistons gonna make it very competitive. The Knicks,
No,
if
you
the
just
Knicks
no.
don't,
Go back to
if
what you
the,
just said earlier. You just said Cade is going to take down the Pistons by himself.
I think
You
he's
said
gonna definitely give the Knicks a run for their money because nobody can
So
really
is it
stop
going to
this
be
guy
one
right
man.
now.
It's gonna be one man.
Well, I
It's
mean, James
never
Harden
one
one
Yo,
man.
time did it to
Well,
almost
I
win
mean,
yo,
with
AP,
Oh
Houston.
let
my
me
God!
ask you a
What, bro?
question,
What is he
AP.
talking about? James
We
Harden
talking
did it
Yo,
by
about
AP,
himself.
let
What
me
the
Yo,
ask
fuck
you
is
a
y'all
Jonathan,
question.
talking about?
Brunson.
Jonathan. They're
Brunson
gonna
don't need no
force.
Yo, AP,
They're
did
gonna
you watch when
force.
the Knicks took their Boston, AP?
Yo, Ribby, you hear this? So
yeah, I
Cam is gonna
did.
take down your whole
Yeah, I
squad. That's
hear
what he
it.
just
You
said.
No,
did?
It's
we talking about
crazy.
the
Ah,
Like,
team
yeah.
where
so
we
if you
talking about
watch
the
that
team where
game,
there's no
AP,
And
longer
LM, this is your man you vouch
did you
for,
see
bro.
Cat dominate?
no. Hold on, we talking about the team where there's no longer Dante Stevenson show, and
Well,
Bro,
he
he just
played
said
good. He
Cade is
ain't
gonna take
dominate
down the
so
though.
whole
you
Knicks
gotta.
team, bro.
So
He
look,
just said
right?
that.
So you
Ah,
gotta think about.
but
I
I'm
mean, you
saying,
look at their whole
they couldn't
roster; they
stop
have
him.
defensive
If
pieces on
Cat
the
play like that,
Pistons.
But
the
wait,
whole team, like
you
if
gotta look at
Cat
it
play
like
like that, the
this.
whole
But you
playoffs,
know,
he gonna
you
give
complain
Boston
about
fits,
Cat.
bro.
You complain about Cat all the time. So you know he ain't playing like that the all
Yo,
No,
games,
no.
that
nigga.
is
First of
that
all,
is
we
There's
low,
no
already
way
But
he
bro.
know.
AP,
playing
if
All
like
he
right,
that,
do
But
bro.
though,
look,
Cat,
but look,
but if
Cat,
you
he
got
and
do
and
though,
Brunson is our
if he
liabilities.
do though,
Everybody know that.
Boston is
no. It's
done,
not
bro.
even. It's
If
not. It's
Cat,
more than that,
if
Ribby.
Cat
If they
play
don't,
like
if
that,
Cat
AP, you
and
know
Brunson don't
Boston is done,
show up,
right?
Bro,
if Cat and Brunson don't
LM,
show
No,
up,
all
listen,
you
they
gotta
not
do,
playing
all you
like
gotta
that
do,
though, bro. Cat is
all you gotta
soft. You
do is
say
just
I'm
let.
Cat is
just
Hold on,
soft.
hold
saying.
on. You know what the game plan is, LM? You know what the game
Yeah,
plan
I
I'll go with,
mean,
bro? Let
Hey,
K do his
listen, man.
thing.
He might
See if
fuck
K can
around
beat
and
you.
change
First of
my
all, K
mind. I
can't beat
don't
one.
know.
He can't beat 1-on-5, bro. He can't beat a whole squad. You
No,
just
He can win
I'm
the
telling you,
interior
Josh,
though if somebody
they're
plays
gonna try.
defense
They're
on
gonna
him.
listen.
I
They're
can't
gonna
tell.
blitz. They'll blitz. Cade, right? They're gonna force like guys like Malik
Dennis
Beasley,
Yeah, to
Schroeder,
hit open
Dennis
Tobias
shots.
Harris.
Schroeder,
Listen, if
Isaiah
you
Stewart.
Let him
first of
speak.
all,
Let him
Malik
speak.
Beasley is
AP,
a
let him finish. Let him
3-point
finish.
shooter.
AP.
Once you
Listen,
blitz them and they pass it out for an open three, nigga, it's gonna
No,
be
he just said.
problems,
He
man.
just
it's
said.
not
He
like he
just said
don't got
they're
shooters to
gonna
pass it
force
out
I
to.
Cade
like
to
your
do all the work,
confidence.
bro.
Yeah,
Yo,
he said
bro,
they're gonna blitz them.
He got shooters to pass it
I
out
got a
to.
question
So
for you
You're
guys.
gonna,
Is this
but
Kate
Ellen, you have
Cunningham
to listen
first
to what he's
playoff?
saying, bro. So what they're
and
gonna
mind
do
you,
is
Jaden Ivey is
force.
coming
All you gotta
back.
do is
They
just
just
force
said
Cade to
Ivey
do
was
everything,
coming
bro.
back.
That's all you gotta do is
And
force
that's
Cade
true.
to
Yo,
do
I would
is
everything.
this
exactly.
Kate
I wouldn't
Yo,
even
Cunningham
like.
Jaden
I
Ivey.
first
wouldn't even double
playoff?
Kane. I was just like,
Jaden,
First of all, Stewart would make Carl Anthony Town piss his pants. So, like, I don't know where y'all
Oh
put
Yo,
no
him
no no
on
no
that.
that's
no no
wild.
no
That's
no no no.
wild,
We
bro.
got Mitch for that. We got Mitch for that.
Yo, bro,
We got
cut it
Mitch
Yeah.
for
out, cut
that.
it
Mitch,
out.
Mitch
Fuck
He's
Robinson
not.
was
He's
Mitch.
hurt,
not doing
broke
that.
the
He's
ankle,
not doing
bro.
that.
Come on, what
He's
are you
not
No.
doing?
doing
He's not
that.
First
an
of
X
all,
factor.
He's
Mitch,
not doing
Not
that.
the
first of
X
all,
factor
Isaiah
he
Stewart is not a good
is.
rebounder,
Stop it,
bro.
He's
bro.
not
first of all,
doing
they
that.
got Durant. They got Durant for Mitch. They
is
got
Mitch gonna be
Durant for
healthy this
Mitch.
series?
Bro,
Wait,
are you
what?
Bro,
yo?
Durant don't got the experience,
Yo,
bro.
Mitch
bro,
is
them
what
Yo.
he's
niggas don't give you no
saying.
offense,
Yo,
AP. Come
Durant is a
on, bro.
boulder out there, man.
Yo, if
You
you
discount
working might get
Durant?
easy. You crashing a whip right now,
Yo,
AP.
Ribby,
You crashing a whip,
they will
bro.
pick
And then
any, bro.
this nigga
Yo, Ribby,
said,
they will pick
yo,
any
bro,
team
you
over the
think
Knicks. It's
Isaiah
crazy,
Stewart is
bro.
stopping
No,
Cat?
wait,
That's a
DJ.
nasty
You want to know
take,
what the
bro.
I'm
truth
just
is?
saying he
Detroit
might
plays
not. He gonna make them
defense.
shook
The Knicks
though. He
aren't
Hold on,
gonna
hold
playing
on,
make them
hold on, hold on.
shook.
defense like Pistons are.
Let me chop it up. Let me chop it up real quick, bro. These dudes up in here would choose the Orlando Magic, the Hawks, the Bulls. They
DJ
would choose
0
the
and 10.
Charlotte Hornets over
Nah,
DJ
Mitch,
0
nah,
and
bro.
10.
nah, nah,
DJ
nah,
0 and
Yeah,
nah,
10.
I
nah,
know.
That's
nah,
all we got to
no,
say.
Listen,
no,
0 and
man.
10.
I know.
No. First of all, I said they ain't beating the Celtics. I ain't said nothing about
Hold
those
on.
other teams, nigga.
You know what's crazy, bro? Y'all would probably say the Bucks can beat the Knicks, can't y'all?
No,
They can.
I would say your
First
Knicks
of
probably
all,
does beat the Bucks because they have no
Yo,
First of
these
Giannis.
all,
dudes,
They
no,
only have
yo,
no,
come on,
Giannis.
no,
bro.
because
Hold
Yo,
on, hold on, hold on, hold
no,
on.
they
We got
said
AP,
Lillard. Wait, they
AP,
said
we gonna leave it
Lillard
right
might
here.
come
Let
back.
it go,
No, they
bro.
said
Hey,
Lillard might
BK,
come back.
next topic, bro.
They
We just
said
lost the topic
no,
right
they
there, bro.
said
Next topic,
Lillard. They
bro.
said Lillard might come back. So
Wait a
if
minute.
Lillard
What?
come
That don't
back, they
mean
can.
nothing.
The argument isn't
I don't
that
know, bro.
the
They don't
argument
got no
isn't
squad
that
over
they
there, bro. The Bucks is
because
trash.
If Lillard come back, they
I
still
think
gonna
if
beat the
either one
Bucks,
of those
bro.
teams, I think either one of these teams could win.
Nobody's scared of
I
no
just don't
Dame, bro.
think it's
Dame is
gonna
I
old,
be.
don't.
bro.
I'm looking at the roster. Like Tobias Harris regressed like from his days. Like if you look at the points,
What?
No,
yeah, man, he's only averaging 14 points
Yo,
a game,
AP, I'm
man.
gonna
he
be
ain't
honest with you,
regressed.
AP.
He
I
ain't
didn't
No,
even
regressed.
his
He
know
three
this
pretty
point
shit,
good.
shooting is
bro.
average, man.
I'm
Look
not
at it.
even, yo, bro.
He was asked to
Young
do
play,
more when
nigga.
he
AP,
was
He
in
I'm
don't
not
play
Philly,
even
bro.
no
all the way
defense. Like,
sold.
come on, bro.
But he was asked to do
AP,
more in Philly, though,
I'm not
BK.
all the way sold that the Bucks is gonna beat the Pacers, bro. The
The
Pacers
Yeah,
got
I
to
Pacers
agree
turn
with
gonna
around
that.
get
and beat the
whooped by the
Bucks real
Pacers,
No,
quick.
no,
bro.
I'm
No,
just
no,
saying.
no,
No, I
no.
mean,
First of
he was.
all, I'm
I'm
not.
saying like at one
First of all,
point he was almost
The Knicks
20
can't
AP,
beat
possessions.
AP,
the
think
Knicks
about this,
can't beat
bro.
the Pacers, bro. The Knicks
The
can't beat the
Pacers beat the
Pacers,
Bucks
bro.
last season, bro.
Yeah, but
Now,
Hold on,
and
hold
they
on,
beat
hold on,
and
hold
the
on, hold on,
Pacers
hold on,
beat the
hold on,
Knicks
hold on.
last season,
How we can't
and the
beat the
Pacers
Pacers?
because they beat y'all
Yo,
last
AP,
season.
you saying,
Why?
They
All
was
right, can I
yo,
ask you a
injured.
AP, you
question?
saying anything right now, bro?
Why did they
You
beat us
saying
last
anything? Come
season?
on, bro.
To
Knicks
be
was
Why did
fair,
they beat us
injured,
last
bro. What you
season?
talking
hold
about?
on.
Brunson was
To
injured.
be fair,
OG was injured. Like, come
All
on,
hold
right,
on.
they
let's
wasn't
be
injured the whole
let's be
series.
fair,
They
bro.
Yes, they
wasn't injured the
was,
whole
bro.
series,
Let's be
bro.
fair,
Bro, it
bro.
didn't matter the most.
Bronson
They
was
was injured.
injured. Bronson broke his
They
hands
had a
the
lot of.
last game of last game of the series. He didn't.
Exactly.
That
yo,
He said he
matters
was
these
though,
injured the
bro.
whole
excuses
Stuff
are
like
series.
that don't
bad. They
matter.
were injured. We
He
need
was.
rest. Like, come on.
Yo, John,
That's
BK.
why we
Oh
just
my
That's
That's
God,
what the
why.
bro.
Yo,
Nets
AP,
do?
you
What the
hear
Nets
this,
say?
AP? You
Yeah,
hear
I hear
this?
that.
Maybe a DJ making
Let's
I
excuses
hear
had a
it.
like
lot of
many times
excuses.
to butcher
I had
these
a lot of
guys.
excuses. First of
You
all,
an
So hold
so
on,
wait,
hold on,
idiot.
hold
Read
on.
all
the
right,
Can I
so
ask a
wait,
question?
comments.
AP,
Remy, you
AP,
just
don't say
said the Knicks
nothing.
not
AP,
winning
don't.
this year. All
AP,
right, go ahead.
Mikal
AP,
Go
needs
hold,
ahead,
hold
go
on,
piss
ahead.
hold on, hold on, hold
breaks.
on.
Like,
Jonathan,
come
don't say
on.
nothing. Don't say nothing. AP, do not save Jonathan. So Jonathan, when we lost to the Bucks because we was injured, is that an excuse?
At the end of the day, we lost because Katie's foot was on the line. That's why
Oh
we
my
lost.
God. So if we didn't have if we had Kyrie out there, we would have won, right? Right?
Probably, but at the end of the day, you have to pivot, right?
Probably.
Nothing's perfect. Let's remember, nothing's perfect in the NBA. You have
Yo,
to pivot.
Yo, what
No,
are
so
you
it's
what? So
yo
what
more.
are you
yo,
It's
you see
talking
more.
how he
about
Wait,
then?
deflects,
wait,
What
wait,
bro?
is
wait,
perfect
wait. It's
then?
more. First of all, we would have beat them if Joe Harris would have made some
Listen what I'm
shots,
saying.
bro. I
AP,
ain't gonna lie.
AP,
If Joe
this you gotta
Harris
talk.
would have
You
made
gotta
some
talk.
shots, we would have
AP, you
been.
gotta talk slow for Jonathan. He just said his
Oh my
excuses for
God,
the Knicks, right?
DJ, you
AP,
making
let me
excuses
finish,
for them.
John.
You're
John,
saying
I'm
they
not
were
talking to you right
injured
now,
and they
bro.
need
Hold on, hold
rest.
on,
That's your
hold
excuses.
on, Jonathan.
And now you're
Don't
saying
cut
the
me off,
Pistons ain't
Jonathan.
gonna put a fight up
You love to
against
cut
them.
somebody off when you're wrong, bro. So
No,
AP,
you do.
he just
You do.
hold on,
You
hold
do
on,
it
hold
all
on,
the
hold
time
on.
with
I'm
AP
not
when
talking to you
AP
right now,
tries to
bro. I'm talking to
talk
AP,
facts to
bro. I'm
you.
talking to AP.
Yeah, yeah,
So,
okay.
so stop talking to me,
Yeah.
bro.
Okay,
I'm talking to
DJ.
AP right now, bro.
You need a tissue,
So when
DJ?
he just said is excuses for the Knicks, right? Excuses for the Knicks all the time. But when it comes to
Hmm.
us, It's we just lost. That's it. We just lost, bro. We couldn't have KD out there, James Harden, Kyrie Irving, bro. Injuries happen, bro.
All
Okay,
right,
you still lost to the
All a part of
Pacers.
the game, bro. Like it's
all right,
crazy,
but
bro.
all
I
right.
mean,
Let's talk about
Like
this
what,
season. I
bro?
ain't gonna talk about last season.
How you gonna beat
sad,
the Pacers
man.
with role
Like,
players, bro?
yo,
All
But
right, so, all right,
You
yeah,
just
all
said
right.
the Knicks not gonna make it this year.
So
So
all
I'm
right,
kind of
the
confused.
Pistons doesn't have a prayer against the New
bro,
York
if
Knicks.
they,
Y'all guys
no,
agree with
no, I
that?
didn't say that. No, I didn't say
Yo,
that.
BK, we gotta stop
Not to
doing
cut you
Knicks
a
streams,
BK.
bro.
I
Because
didn't
all
not
it
to
is
cut you a
just hate.
BK.
It's
I
no
didn't
real
say they're
basketball
not gonna
takes,
make
bro.
it.
Oh
I
my
said
God!
No,
if
I
they,
didn't
We
say.
really
I
talking.
tried
Hey,
to
it's like
watch the Nets, BK. I
semi
couldn't do
facts.
it,
You
man.
BK,
I
I'm
couldn't
telling
do
you,
it.
bro. You can hear the hate in these dudes' heart when they talk about the Knicks, bro.
we're Brooklyn fans, bro. Like, come on, what do you want,
Yo,
DJ?
yo,
Come on.
funny,
This is some
if
All
I,
right,
big,
when I
some
go
sad
on
stuff.
Big
uh,
Fan Breezy, oh my god, bro,
yo,
this
listen.
nigga,
People
Bro,
said the
yo,
same thing without talking about the
Wait, hold
Thunder.
on, hold
Because
on. Yeah,
I said the
let me
Thunder
I'm
is
not
not
gonna lie.
ready.
Our fan
hold
base
on.
is
So
one of
let
the
me
worst
let me
fan
pose
bases
this
ever, bro. I'm
question,
not gonna
right?
lie,
Because
bro.
I'm not gonna count Ribby or Harlem in this because they Knicks and Nets fans. But if the Nets was in the playoffs, y'all don't think the Knicks would be rooting for us to lose?
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yes, they
All right,
would.
so Eugene
They
over here
would.
says
Why would they root
why?
for us if we playing in
hold on,
what, bro?
hypothetically, hold
No,
on, hold on,
no.
hypothetically. Let me ask the panel a question. Hypothetically, let's
Why would you
say
root for the Knicks? Why would you root for the Nets? That don't make sense.
if the Knicks do
The Nets
collapse,
could
right?
lose. They're the rival
Do you
team. Of
fire
course, they're gonna
Tibbs
root
then?
for the
Hold
rival
on.
team to
They're
lose.
gonna
Of
root for
course.
themselves. But what we saying is that when you talking about the Knicks, you don't gotta hate, bro. That's what we saying.
Yo, we
Yeah,
not.
so
All
calling
right.
out
Why we
OG and
got it?
Bridges is
The
hate?
Clippers is
So
not gonna
calling
lose
out
to
their
the Lakers.
defensive
All
issues
right.
is hate?
How is it?
Oh
How
my
is it
gosh,
hating
dude.
I'm
though?
gonna answer
John,
your
they
Wait,
gotta
question,
understand
God,
what we're
Every
BK.
talking about too,
stream
bro.
y'all
Hold
I'm
on,
gonna
on.
y'all
answer
hate
your
on the
question,
Knicks,
BK.
No,
bro. What
Listen,
y'all
no, hold on,
talking
hey
about?
yo,
hold
BK,
on,
hold
hold
on.
on.
Ribby,
John
I
Hey,
and
called
yo,
what's
out
it?
their
And
defensive
Gary got always
deficiencies.
hating on the
Wait,
Knicks. What are
wait,
you
wait,
talking
Ribby.
about?
yo,
Wait,
hold
wait,
on,
Ribby. I
y'all.
called
Let me
out
answer
their
BK
defensive
Don't do
question.
that.
issues.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
That's
Shut
not
up.
hate. That's
Bro,
calling out their
one
issues.
Yo,
microphone. I don't want to have to mute anybody.
hey, yo,
One mic, one mic.
BK.
hold on,
Let me
BK. Let me
answer
No.
just
your
pose a
question,
question,
BK.
right? If the
So
Clippers
listen,
face like
BK.
let's
Let
say
me
the
answer your
Clippers face
question,
the
right?
Lakers in the second round or whatever,
Yeah, no,
the
I want
Clippers
the
not gonna
panel
root
to
for
hear
the
it.
Lakers to win in
Harlem,
the
you go
first round.
first. But hold on. Hypothetically, right? Let's
Nah,
say if the Knicks do
I
lose to the
already
Pistons in
heard
the first
you.
round,
I'm
do
about
you
to
do
answer.
you,
So
do you
listen.
fire Tibbs?
So
He's
listen.
not
All
getting
right,
yes.
BK. I'm
fired,
gonna add
bro.
something else in it, right?
Yo, it's crazy.
Listen, I'm gonna
I
add
know,
something else into it,
really, I
BK.
agree with you
My man, a
1,000%.
Laker
I don't
fan,
want him
right?
fired. I'm just saying.
They
So if
probably
Golden
will.
State,
You see
This
how
dude
they
was
Yeah,
playing
running
they
right
around
now.
got
here
they
listen,
got
glazing
they
with
listen.
Mikal
gotta
Bridges, and now
they
If
it's
gotta
crazy.
Golden
fire they
State
gotta fire
plays
Tibbs, man.
They fired
LA in
Malone
the
and they was
first
up
round, BK,
500.
right?
I
So
don't think
listen,
Malone is safe, bro.
yo,
Hey,
whoever
hold
he
on,
got
AP.
said that he got fired.
If
Tiz,
the
put your money
Lakers
where your
play
mouth
Golden
is.
State in the first
No, I
round,
said they
BK, right?
had to.
I
I ain't
said,
say they will fire
nah,
Tibbs. I said they
Like,
have
come on,
to.
bro.
I said if the Lakers lose, it's an epic fail. If Golden State lose, it's an epic fail because they got
No, it's
Jimmy
not.
Butler to at least go to the Western Conference Finals, and they got
Nah,
Luca
that
to at least
nah.
go there. Hold on, let me finish, right? And they got
They
Luca to
traded
at
all
least
their
do that.
depth for Jimmy
So,
Butler though.
so the Knicks,
No, they
so the
didn't.
Knicks got Cat,
On a
right? The
majority, they
Knicks
lost a lot
got
of good
Cat to
players.
They
go
just traded
at yo. Hold on, let me
the
finish.
only
So the Knicks
I
got
got
Cat to at
They
least
lost 4
go.
players, AP.
four.
So
Or 3,
the
my bad,
Knicks
3.
got Cat BK just to at least go to the Eastern Conference Finals. If they get eliminated before that, I will fire Tibbs. If they go to the Eastern Conference Finals, I'm bringing Tibbs back. But they
All right,
have to
they
at least
not.
go
All right,
So
so
there
if
you
they
because they
beat,
got
if
Cat
they
to
beat,
at least have
hold
him.
on. If they beat Detroit, who they play next? They play Boston, right?
Boston. They play Boston. They
So
not
they
beating
don't match
Boston,
up.
bro.
Hold on. How you going to
They
fire
not
Tibbs if
beating
they don't
Boston,
match
bro.
up from a basketball perspective? They don't match up to Boston.
How you know we don't match up to
Listen to
Boston?
what I'm
How you
saying,
know?
Y'all
How you
BK.
know
don't.
the Boston
They
Y'all
not
don't
gonna get
got
match.
swept?
Cat.
Y'all
Y'all do
records
not.
say y'all don't match
Y'all
up
do
to
Listen to
not.
what
Boston.
I'm
No, no,
Y'all
no.
do
saying.
not
How
match up
y'all
to
know?
Boston,
How
bro.
y'all know?
Listen to what I'm saying,
What
BK.
team Boston play
Yo,
in the
Ribby,
Boston
first
is a
round?
records say we
championship
don't match
team,
up
bro.
No,
with
no,
them.
no,
Y'all
no,
do
no.
not.
What? No, listen, Listen, what
Hey
team do
yo,
Boston play in the first round?
They
Oh, we
play
don't know yet. We don't know
we
yet.
don't
We
know
don't know
yet.
yet.
yeah, it's a
We don't know
playing
yet.
game, so we don't know.
What
Same
teams?
with the
I'm gonna be
No,
We
we
don't
honest
don't
know
know
with
yet.
we
It's
yet.
in
don't
the
know. We
playing
don't
range.
know.
BK.
Okay.
BK,
But
like
I'm
I
But
saying
told
y'all
though,
you,
record,
how
bro.
y'all
how
record
y'all
say y'all don't
know
The
match up
Knicks,
well with
Boston?
Boston.
How y'all know
yo, BK.
that
The Knicks
Boston
could
could
beat
get swept?
Boston, bro.
Or
Hey, yo,
or
let me
can
say
Nah,
this,
can
BK.
man.
Let me just say this, right?
You said Boston.
like yo,
I'm gonna just say this, BK.
it's
Wait.
crazy.
Let me just say this,
Who's the
BK, because y'all
opponent?
niggas is capping right now. I'm tired of the capping. Hold on,
What's
yo.
the
I'm
record
tired of y'all
between them and
capping.
Boston,
When
bro?
the
They haven't
Knicks
beaten
just
Boston
played
at all this season.
hold on, bro. When the Knicks just played Boston, right, a couple nights ago, The Knicks was kicking their fucking ass, right?
Yo,
And if
And
dude,
they
that's
Boston
the
was
regular
lost,
just
nigga.
beating
season,
them, hitting a
man.
little prayer thing.
Yo, first of
Hold
all,
on, hold on, BK,
you
hold on, BK.
contradicting
It's
You're
not
not
yourself.
saying
You
If
that's
it
said,
the
contradicting,
wasn't,
nigga.
season.
It's a
wait.
if it
You
wasn't,
set.
just said, you just
if it
said don't
wasn't,
count the
hold on,
regular
if
season.
it
You just
wasn't,
said don't count the regular season. Now you count the
hold
regular
on,
season.
no, because y'all keep talking about the Knicks can't beat these teams. If
They don't
Tatum
match
don't
up
hit
with
that three,
Boston,
the Knicks
bro.
win, bro. So stop, bro. We was just beating Boston. We was just beating them. If
And y'all
That's
Tatum,
the
And
lost
y'all
if
that
regular
did.
game.
Tatum
Oh,
don't
season,
hit
y'all
that three, we
man.
beat them. What you
Y'all
talking about?
0-4.
What
Y'all
you
0-4 against
talking
them the whole
about?
season, man. Y'all
What are you
0-4
talking
against
about?
them
What are
for the
you talking
whole
about?
season,
If
bro.
Tatum don't hit that three, the Knicks
All right.
win. So
My
stop with
nigga,
the Knicks can't compete with these niggas. Stop it, bro.
If Kevin Durant was
Coulda,
behind the
shoulda, woulda,
line,
if,
we would
bro.
be in
Guess
the
All
we
what?
that
win
niggas
Guess
again,
said,
what?
nigga.
y'all
That's a
lost.
7-game series, not a 1-game
Bro,
series. That's it. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah,
Hold so now we going
That's the
off
hold
right,
on.
difference.
records.
bro.
It's equal rest, right?
And
And
that's
yeah,
what I'm
and
trying
you
to
know how
say,
I go
bro.
through these scouting
Boston gotta
reports?
beat them 4 games in a row, my nigga.
Hold on. You know how I go through those scouting reports?
I'm
Well,
not
they
banking on
break
no Jalen
they
Brunson
got
to beat
scouting
y'all niggas.
reports on
Nah,
all
bro.
the Knicks players, and they break your game down
First of
to
all, the Celtics. First of all, they got two players that could shut down Bronson. They got fucking they got
Jalen
It
Brown,
Holiday,
don't
and
matter if they break
they
their
Jalen
got
game
Brown.
no
down
three.
to the
They got three
molecules,
people.
bro.
They got Jalen
Yo,
Brown,
yo,
Holiday,
BK.
and fucking
You
what's
guys,
that
Derek
nigga
White.
name?
yo, BK.
Derek
Jerry
White.
White.
Yo,
So
BK.
y'all niggas
And
not
Tatum.
y'all
And
niggas
Yo,
don't
not.
forget
and you know
Tatum
so
too, bro.
crazy?
Hey,
All
yo,
right, so look,
BK.
listen,
You
do
guys
if
are
y'all want to
on
do me a
drugs.
favor, pull up the
You
Knicks
guys are
stats
on drugs
against
if
Brunson.
y'all think that Boston gonna just run through
You said put the what
Knicks,
stats?
bro.
Pull,
Y'all
pull up the
crazy.
Knicks stats
Y'all
against
crazy,
Brunson,
bro. Y'all crazy if y'all
and
think
pull up the
Boston just gonna run through the
against
Knicks, bro.
Boston,
It's not
the
gonna happen,
matchups.
bro.
Oh, you
See how
talking about
much
the
points
matchup?
he averaged
I know, but he can't
Boston.
score all the
Like,
points,
come on,
You
man.
bro,
That's
don't
the
can't.
do
thing.
that, bro. Y'all
First
can't
of
do
all,
that,
they
bro.
going.
These dudes
First of
think this is
all,
2K. This is one man show.
yeah.
Like, yo,
My
like,
nigga,
yo.
yo, Boston. First of all, Boston
And
got
I'm
too
gonna
much
give you
chemistry.
another.
The fuck,
And not
they're
for
Oh,
nothing,
squad
Wimby.
than
Hold
this,
on, hold
That's
on.
what
nigga.
I
Wimby.
said,
yo,
Nick. That's
bro.
what I said.
Yo, AP,
I
yo,
don't.
AP,
If we
you know
win the
what your
season, I mean, this
yo,
playoffs, I mean,
AP.
this thing,
Yo,
cool.
player one is funny, bro.
Hey, yo, Ribby, hold on for 1 second, Ribby, right? Yo, AP, you know where you and BK fuck up at, bro? I'm gonna tell y'all where y'all
But
fuck up at.
All
You
right, I'm
niggas
listening.
think in y'all mind, right? And y'all delusional mind, y'all think Boston can't get beat. That's where y'all got shit
no, who
fucked up
said?
at.
I
Wait,
Y'all
said
let
no.
think
We
me
them
said the
niggas
report.
Knicks.
Hold
No,
on.
undangeable,
I
bro.
said.
That's
I
That's
said the
directed
that's
at me.
where
Knicks
y'all
Hold
can.
got
on,
shit
man.
fucked
Hold
up
on,
at.
AP.
Them niggas
That's
is not
directed at me.
unbeatable, bro.
Hold on. Let me defend
Them
myself.
niggas,
Hold
no,
on.
it's directed towards you, AP,
Yeah,
and John,
I
because
get
all
that.
y'all
All
niggas
right, so
think Boston
Boston, hold on.
unbeatable.
Boston got 5 guys, right, that can give you 30 at any given time. Drew Holiday can get you 30.
You gotta do
Porzingis
that
can get
four.
you
You gotta
30.
do that 4 games in a row, BK.
They
You gotta do
can do
that
it.
four
They
games in a
can do
row,
it,
my
though.
guy.
They can. And
Listen,
the
Yo,
thing
bro,
is,
but
listen,
stop,
hold on.
but stop,
They have
but
five
stop
listen.
acting
guys.
like they
Listen,
unbeatable.
they're
They not
five
Hold
starters.
unbeatable,
on.
bro.
Hold on.
We not saying
They
they
not
unbeatable. We
unbeatable,
saying they could
bro.
beat the
Stop
Knicks,
it.
nigga. I ain't say they
I
unbeatable. I
mean,
said they could
Yo,
beat the
I mean to
Knicks,
be
the
fair
nigga.
Yo,
Knicks,
though.
the
Boston,
Hold on,
Knicks
listen,
hold
could
on.
beat them too, though. The Knicks
Boston
could
has the
beat them
best
too.
starting 5
But
in
Not in
but
4
NBA
hold
games,
history right
bro.
now.
but
They do.
hold on. To be fair though, bro, they did do it
Stop,
all
bro.
last season, all last playoffs, bro.
I will say this. I think the
That was
Cavs have the
last
best.
season.
I,
We
I will
talking
say
about this
this. Wait.
season.
I'll
We
say this.
talking
I think
right
the
now, bro.
wait. Hold on. One
So you
second.
think that goes away? They just lost that ability, bro.
I
And the
say
way, yo, bro, because the way y'all be talking is like, yo, Boston gonna
No, hold on.
steamroll the
AP,
Knicks.
hold
Y'all
on, hold on,
They
niggas
hold
is
on.
got,
on
listen,
drugs,
Nigga.
bro.
Boston,
Y'all crazy.
Wait, hold on. I'm not
Boston has
saying
the
I,
best
I don't
starting
think. Hold
5
on.
in
I don't
NBA
think
history,
Boston.
man.
I
I
don't
They
think
ain't,
do.
nah,
Boston's
I'm
like
not jacking
unstoppable. I
that,
think a
bro.
team can beat Boston.
Yeah, but
I
he's
I,
think they
I,
can
That's
beat
what I'm.
Boston.
I think the
Bro,
Cavs could beat Boston.
yo,
Wait. One
The
second. I think the
Cavs.
Cavs.
bro, you know
Wait, one
what's
second.
crazy?
Hold on, 1 second. I
You
think
said
the
the
Cavs
Cavaliers,
could
bro.
beat Boston potentially because Jalen Brown, that knee is not healthy right now. He got injections today. Worst
Oh,
case
so
scenario,
now
they get
you counting
injections right
injuries.
before the
Oh, now
playoffs.
he counting injuries.
Because he's the second. Wait, he's one of the primary primary
Now he's counting
stars.
injuries. Yo,
Oh my
nobody up here
god.
be calling Jordan on his BS, bro.
No, DJ, you're the one making excuses for the Knicks when they were supposed to be a
Stop
contender,
Yo,
that.
but
dude. If
he
Nobody
anybody's
calls him
but he
out on his
calling
BSing
you
them,
BS,
out
it's
bro.
you.
though. He calling you out though.
No, was he calling me
He
out? Oh,
right. He right though.
Even
He right though.
This
even
is
if Brown
crazy,
is
bro.
injured, like BK said, the Celtics still
Hold
got
up,
the Knicks
Jonathan.
number because Bridges
Jonathan,
can't
calm
guard
down.
Tatum,
Hold up.
bro. So
Calm down and listen,
DJ.
bro. You
We're
like to
playing no
overtalk
mind games
people,
on me
bro.
tonight.
Yo,
Stop.
he's bringing the passion. He's bringing the energy, man.
No,
Hold up,
I'm bringing
BK.
that. I'm bringing hardcore facts,
He's
and
not
DJ's
gonna
been
BK,
guard
BK,
complaining
hold
Tatum.
up,
all
hold up.
night.
Nobody's gonna guard OG.
BK, he's not
OG
bringing
gonna
passion. He
guard
just likes to
Tatum.
Yo, somebody
overtalk
throw
people.
a
So that's
box
what.
of tissues at DJ, man. He needs it more than me.
Hey,
Yo,
yo,
Jonathan,
John.
all we saying, hold up. Listen to what you
Hey,
just said. You just
hey, yo,
counted
John.
Jalen
I want
Brown's
to
injury,
correct
right?
you too, bro.
Hold on.
Is
You
not
just
And you know
guarding
what's
counted.
the
You
Tatum.
just
crazy? You know what
counted.
the
Tatum probably
crazy
be
thing is?
OG.
Ribby's actually bringing
Hold
context
on, hold on.
tonight. Saying
Let
his team
John
is
say
not
that
that good
DJ
right
go
now.
out of course, though.
Hold up. Jonathan, you just counted Jalen Brown's injury, right? But when we was talking about the Knicks
Jalen
losing to
Brunson,
the
Jalen
Pacers,
Brunson, Jalen Brunson.
yeah, Jalen. I mean, yeah, no, he said Jalen Brown.
You said Jalen Brown?
Yeah, Jalen Brown.
He said
Oh,
Jalen
okay.
Brown's
No, I
injury is
mean,
not. He said Jalen Brown got hurt, right?
yeah, he
But then
did.
when we was talking about
They
the
don't,
Knicks,
we're not
hold up,
counting. We're not
The
counting
knee
hold on,
that. We're
AP,
not
hold
injection.
on,
counting
AP,
that.
because y'all like to save John around here, bro. Then when he goes to the Knicks and the Pacers, the injuries, it don't matter. Stop being soft. Go out there and play. But they
He
had their
got
whole
you there.
roster
Oh, he got
depleted.
you there, Jonathan. I'm the mediator.
Okay, the Pacers still
4
won.
players
So
injured.
what
4
All
changes
right,
players
that?
all
I
injured.
had
right.
nothing to
Oh
do with
no,
All
that.
right, Jonathan.
listen,
Jonathan.
no,
So it
no.
don't
All right,
count. Hold up.
y'all
AP,
not
stop
getting
saving him,
John
bro. Stop
point though.
saving him, bro.
Wait, no,
So
y'all
Jonathan, let
John
him
point
speak for
is
himself.
they beating
AP,
the
let him speak for
Knicks,
himself,
nigga.
bro.
All right,
Stop
now the
doing that.
Cavs
Stop
is
saving him,
different.
bro.
Thank you, AP. Context. AP's got context tonight. I
What,
appreciate
bro?
that.
Hold up. How you gonna go from Jalen Brown's injury, but then the Knicks don't get no injury count?
Yo,
Yo,
Harlem, you
You've
hear
been
him,
John
right?
talking
funny
about
as
them
shit,
You
needing
yo.
hear him,
rest,
right?
but
Yo,
your big
yo,
thing tonight is that the
He's
Knicks
like,
need
John
rest
funny
That's
so
as
not what we
shit, yo.
said
badly.
though. We
It's
said
not even
hold on.
injuries;
When
it's
you
rest.
hold up, when you and Ruby was going
it's
at it, you
rest.
said,
It's
the
rest.
Knicks. Hold on, you
DJ, he's
said the
saying that
Knicks
because
and the
he think
Pacers
that
they
the
lost to the
Cavs.
Pacers
He's
only because
saying
they
that
just lost,
Like,
bro. You
man,
didn't
if the
bring up their
Knicks want to
injuries
go to
though,
Cancun so bad, man, send them right
DJ.
now if they
Jonathan.
need
But you didn't bring up
rest.
their injuries for
Yeah,
the Pacers though.
where
Why you didn't
the
bring it up?
the Nets are.
He's saying that because
Actually, we're in the lottery right now, so
he's saying that. He's saying that because
Jonathan,
We
all I
could get
want you
the
to do is keep
15th
that same
round
energy
pick.
for each team, bro.
actually
Bring up
maybe to get
injuries
a
for
top
each
six
team,
pick.
bro.
he's saying that because he think that the Cavs can beat Boston. Apparently, he don't think
Thank,
that
But he
the
thank you,
brought up
thank you,
injuries
Alan.
though.
That's all I
no,
was
but
saying.
Cavs
And
can
no,
anyway,
beat
that's
them.
all I
he
was saying.
never.
And
All right,
DJ thought he could try to make a point off of that. Stop,
no,
But
DJ.
he
he
just brought up
no.
injuries
God.
though, bro.
No, but
Oh my God.
he's
He
saying
said
that the
the
But you
Celtics
didn't do
injuries
can
that for
beat
the
brought
the
him.
Knicks.
Knicks though. He's
No,
saying they
DJ,
could beat the Knicks, but
he's
he
saying
can't beat the
if
Cavs,
Boston
nigga.
has an
All right, so
injury,
if
if Brown got an
Jalen,
injury, it'll probably work out
No,
in
he
terms.
said the
How does that
Cavs can
make
beat the
sense when the
Boston Celtics.
Cavs
He didn't
can't
say the
even
Knicks
beat
can
the
beat
Right,
them.
but
Knicks
it
though,
will work
AP?
out in the
Yeah,
Cavs' favor in the series because he think they're more equipped to beat Boston if he got injured, not the Knicks. That's why he said.
yeah, that's what he's saying. That
yeah, but see, if Jalen
The
Brown is
Knicks is
hurt
gonna
and
beat
they actually
Boston,
and the
man. That
Knicks,
nigga's
I'm
capping,
not
bro.
listen. If I'm the Knicks and
nah.
Jalen Brown is not
You
100,
want
I'm betting
you
on
want to put your
losing
money
that
on that.
series.
You want to put your money on that. You want to
Boston
put your
can
money
So
on
tighten
that.
it
John,
up.
so
I ain't
Jonathan,
gonna
if
lie
the
to you.
Knicks
I
get
got
hurt,
faith in
hold
the
on,
Knicks, bro.
Boston can
hey,
tighten their
hold on.
yachts
I
and
don't want to
team
wish
is
the Knicks get
on
hurt, but if the
team.
Knicks get hurt in the first round, second round, whatever, bro, I want you to come up here and mention the fact that the Knicks got hurt, bro.
I'm a Brooklyn Nets fan, DJ. What do I care about
I'm
that?
talking about if it's a topic though. If
Oh
it's a
my
topic, you're gonna bring it up,
gosh.
bro.
Oh man.
But
DJ,
You'll
you
do
know
it
what's
for
but
funny?
every
Jonathan,
talk about the
Topic
Bucks
on
when they
the
got hurt. You'll
on the
bring up, oh,
listen,
Giannis
closest.
listen,
got
listen,
hurt.
Jonathan.
The
You
Knicks.
are a Brooklyn Nets fan, but you're here, baby, talking about the Knicks though.
Oh my
Exactly.
God.
Go on the
You
Nets
We
can't
talking
pod. Go
hate,
on
about
the
bro.
other
we
podcast.
talking
Go on
about
BK
Hold
we
on, hold on.
talking
podcast.
about
BK
the
and these
Knicks
dudes,
getting
Nah,
beat
BK,
though.
these
We
don't
dudes
do
talking
save
about
that.
the Knicks
John's
getting
life,
beat though.
bro.
Don't do
These
that.
dudes will save John's
You
life
ain't gonna
every
try to
time,
you
bro.
ain't gonna try to
Every time.
bail out. You a Nets fan too.
No.
Yeah,
Hoops ain't a Nets. No, wait.
no,
Hoops is not a Nets fan.
no.
He likes
Yo,
Knicks
yeah,
content for some
I
weird
swear
reason.
y'all acting like y'all ain't Nets fans
We
either. I
paid
swear to God, y'all
$4, bro.
defend the Knicks more than
You
y'all
ain't gonna
defend the
start a Knicks
Nets, man.
podcast. Don't do that.
Who's
You
that?
did not start this as a me. You ain't start this as a Knicks podcast. You can't say after
Yeah,
John. You
facts. It
coming
was just
that
a
Brooklyn Nets podcast. Wait,
What
wait.
does
When
that
I
have to
came
do
to
with the
work
Nets,
on the
bro? The
show, it
Nets
was
is
for
the
No,
Brooklyn
we
Rockets,
Nets
said
basketball. So stop it, Hoops.
y'all defend the Knicks more than the Nets. I swear to God, I be
bro. How
thinking
can we
y'all niggas
defend a
is
garbage
more.
team, bro?
Listen, y'all niggas defend
Yo,
like
bro,
I said, y'all
yo,
niggas ain't
bro,
diehard Nets fans, man.
AP,
Y'all ain't
how can you
diehard Nets
defend a
bro,
fans,
garbage
Yo,
bro.
this
team, bro?
facts,
is
AP,
ass,
facts.
All
bro.
Speaking
right,
of
we
some
What
garbage.
are
flip-flop,
you
We
speaking
talking
of
go.
about
some
right
Listen,
now,
flip-flop.
wait,
bro?
DJ. We
What is
garbage
there to
by
talk about? There's
design.
no topics, bro.
DJ, we
There's no
garbage. We
there's no
garbage
nothing.
by
There's nothing.
design, though. We garbage
Hold
by
on,
Yo,
design,
yo,
BK,
though.
yo,
BK,
yo,
correct me if I'm
AP,
wrong. If the
AP.
Nets end up playing,
As soon as
hold
Ben
on,
Simmons left, this guy became a Knicks fan.
hold on,
Seriously,
hold on.
that's
Yeah, I
what
swear to
happened.
God. Yeah, you're right about that. I ain't
hold
gonna
on.
lie.
BK,
You
BK,
definitely could miss.
Yo, you
BK,
give me some good players and interesting
BK. Is there
topics.
any news about the
It's
Nets right
called a
now, bro? Are
lottery,
we in the
They,
news?
BK
they,
Hoops. Like you don't believe in the lottery.
It's
Stop,
garbage.
bro.
I
No,
believe
it's
in good
not. You don't
players.
watch college ball. Stop it.
I
John,
do
stop
watch
saying
it.
that
That's
shit
why
is
I'm
trash,
saying
bro.
it's
No,
I'm
you
garbage.
tired of you with
don't.
this.
You watch
You
a
don't
few
watch college
highlights
ball
and then you say
ball
this is
crap,
The Nets
bro.
bad.
is not going to be good.
Yo, John don't
yo,
even know what he be watching. He don't even know
yo,
what the
Exactly.
spit
Like
Addison
I
is,
hate
bro.
when niggas
Yo,
say
the
that,
Nets
bro.
is
Like
not going to
yo,
be good for
All right,
years,
all
No,
right.
you
bro.
know what's funny because you
Let the
guys don't know
college
what's wrong
it's
with
not
players.
your
even. It
Knicks
wasn't
One
even
mic,
team.
about me.
Let
It's
the
about
yo,
you
college.
watching
yo,
college
yo,
ball. Like,
yo.
come on,
One
bro.
mic,
We
man.
don't know. We don't know what the college players gonna do this year, so we can't say they're gonna be nice or garbage,
But
bro.
wasn't
So,
JJ
bro,
Redick a great college player and he was an
wanna know what's
average
funny,
NBA
right?
player?
all right.
Hold
Well,
on.
what's
You
the?
want to know what's funny, right? In 2019, around that time, that's when the Nets was in the playoffs with that D'Lo run.
And
2019,
we
the Knicks was trying to
lost.
get
Like, what are you
Zion.
talking about?
So what's the point? What's the deal?
This man's
Y'all
going
niggas
back
got
in
the third
time, bro.
pick
That's not now.
when
Like,
the
what you
last
talking
time
about?
y'all was trash.
Yeah,
So
y'all got y'all end up getting y'all end up getting what's this nigga
niggas got
name?
RJ. You got
R.J.
RJ.
Barrett.
y'all was trying to get Zion
Barrett.
Yep.
that year.
Yeah,
And we,
y'all was
and
trying
we
to get Zion. Y'all was rooting for Zion. Y'all had watch parties to see if y'all get the #1 pick. Now
niggas
all of a
didn't.
sudden y'all dissing the
Hold on,
Nets.
hold on, hold on,
Yes,
hold
y'all
on. All right,
did.
let me ask you a question because I think you just like you trolling or something like that. Because
I'm not.
who told
Y'all
you
ain't
that?
have watch
Who told
parties.
you that we
Y'all ain't
had
have
watch
watch
parties
parties. Yes, they did this.
that we for
Yo,
Zion?
yo,
Like
I
we
swear
Yeah,
to
didn't.
I like
Like
God.
come
Ribby.
on,
I like
bro.
Yo,
Ribby, man.
Like I think
yo,
like
no,
you
no,
just
no,
like
no,
y'all be
no,
just
no,
like
no,
saying shit
no,
just to
no,
say
no.
it,
I mean,
We're
bro.
not
AP, you
saying
do speak
shit.
like you speak for everybody, bro. How you
No,
gonna
no.
miss watch
I
parties?
once
Trying to get
again,
Zion, though. I
it
don't
was
know about the watch
ESPN.
party.
First of all, it
Zion
was on
was the
That's
ESPN. All the
ESPN. That's
Knicks
not Knicks
fans.
fans.
No, no, no. Listen, it was Knicks fans. It was the Knicks fans on ESPN voting for Zion, waiting to
But
see
that's
if they
not
get
them having a
Zion.
watch party. That's them just joining a live
They
stream,
didn't
bro.
have watch parties. The other podcasts didn't have watch parties to see if they get Zion.
You talking
The
about a
Knicks,
select
the
group. Not
Knicks,
every Knicks fan
no,
has a
no,
podcast, bro.
It's watch
The
parties
Knicks
for
podcast.
lotteries, bro.
The
It's
Knicks
watch
So
parties.
every
podcast
It
Knicks
was
was
fan
waiting
Nick
has a
for
podcast.
podcast.
Zion.
I'm on every Knicks podcast, so I didn't see it. So what are you talking
You
about?
ain't, you ain't see a watch party on the draft on the
Listen to
lottery
be all
day.
right.
On the lottery
Listen.
day, you ain't see it.
No, no. Listen. To be
But
honest,
not every Knicks fan was
we
clamoring for Zion, bro.
in my
That's
opinion,
who they was
we was
clamoring for. Who they was
John
taking for
Morant,
then?
John Morant,
Ja.
other dudes
All
too.
right, all right, all right, cool. Y'all got R.J. Barrett. What's the difference?
Hey, fuck it.
RJ Barrett's gone though.
RJ Barrett.
Exactly.
No, no. But I'm just
Yo,
We
saying,
it's
y'all
got
didn't
OG to
get,
bullshit.
replace him.
y'all
That's
didn't
not
get in the
true,
top
Ribby.
two.
That's
Y'all
not
didn't get
true.
in the
Because I
top
just seen a
two.
video on ESPN.
Yo,
They said
yo,
All right,
man.
can I
RJ
ask you a
Like,
Barrett
question?
was
player,
on top
Jonathan,
30.
player one,
When did the last
straight
time
right
y'all had
there, man.
the top two,
Yo, player
top
one, he don't
five,
even know
top
what a
what?
All right,
peanut head is.
but
He don't know
all
what a
right,
split
but
X
So
is,
stop
bro.
doing that, bro.
Ribby,
Like, come on,
ESPN.
bro.
Ribby,
I actually
Ribby,
do
Like,
look on
I
different
hate when
Ribby,
sports
niggas do that,
articles
Ribby,
and
bro.
research.
Ribby,
I do
Ribby. That's the
research.
point we trying to tell you, Ribby. We are going for the top. We gonna be just like we gonna have watch parties and all that. We gonna hope to get
All right, let me,
the
all
top two
right.
John
So
pick,
Jonathan
listen,
nigga.
can't even tell me
because
what players do
I'm,
when they
I'm,
come
I'm,
off the
I'm, I'm,
screen, bro.
this
Oh
how
my gosh,
I'm gonna get you right now because I already know
Jonathan,
what's gonna
hold on,
happen
Ribby, real quick. Jonathan, what
when
is a split
when
action?
y'all get the 10th
you made
pick
excuses for the Knicks tonight,
and
bro. At least
John
Ribby brought some
come on
context.
live
That's
saying,
the crazy
"Oh
thing. At
Jonathan,
my
least
what is a
Ribby
God,
split
we
action?
admitted
got
to
the
Thank
you
you,
was
10th
an
thank
pick,
you,
idiot.
thank
fire
you, player
so
one.
much."
Thank you, player one.
Come on,
Yeah,
bro.
of course. Listen, Ribby, I'm not denying that. We all gonna get mad if we don't get the
Everybody,
top
hey,
pick.
BK, you heard
So
it?
Ribby,
it is
Everybody
what
agrees
it
with
is,
player
bro.
one.
I didn't hear. There's too many people
hold on. Let
talking.
me put
I
this
was
for
I was trying
Everybody
to get
agree with
Harlem
player
the link.
one. John don't know
BK
basketball.
and Ribby.
Oh, I know. I'm just
Wow.
saying.
Okay,
I'm just saying
DJ,
that.
wow.
Let me ask
That's just
you,
wow.
right? Ribby,
I
Yo,
put
yo,
it up
yo,
there.
AP.
2019, right?
Some
In
guys need some
2019,
tissues
Yeah.
up here, man.
hold on,
I
Ribby.
got a
Hey,
box ready. I'm
Jonathan,
throwing
Jonathan,
it at him.
Jonathan,
Take
real
that
quick.
tissue.
Hey, hold on.
Let me ask this. In 2019, y'all
Hold
got
on,
the third
LM, hold
pick,
on,
right?
LM, real quick,
If
bro.
you if
Jonathan, can you
y'all
wipe the
went to
glaze off your
if
lips?
the Knicks got the
No,
10th
DJ,
pick
can you
in that
wipe the
draft,
tears
y'all would
off
have
your
had the
eyes
Yeah,
third
after
hold
pick.
on.
tonight, man?
Hold
Here's a
on,
Y'all.
y'all
tissue.
talking.
Hold on.
Hold on,
Hold on.
y'all got the third pick in that draft, right? If
You got
If
RJ.
y'all did all of that
DJ,
year,
the Knicks need rest.
hold on. If
Yo, be
y'all did
quiet.
all of that year and y'all got the 10th
Yo, John,
pick,
shut up,
you
bro.
wouldn't be tight.
Yo, DJ, you get cooked, bro. Stop.
First of all, you
I
know what
mean,
happened? The Knicks thought they was getting
somewhat.
KD. The Knicks thought
Yo,
they was
John,
getting KD,
we could do
Kyrie,
this
and
all stream, bro.
Zion. The Knicks
We
was
could do
No,
this
talking
we
till the
did
day
about.
we not,
not.
bro.
Yes, they
Yo,
I'll
did.
cook you,
yo.
Yes,
bro.
they did. Yo, look,
Y'all
look at the
really did.
internet. All
That's it.
they had pictures of KD and Kyrie with Zion
Yeah, that's a fact,
as
bro.
a picture,
They
bro.
did
That
want
they
3 of them.
definitely
Y'all
was.
did want all three of
Definitely
them. Y'all
was.
did want that.
That
It
was
didn't
y'all
work out
tanking
that way,
year.
nigga.
That was y'all tanking year.
That
2019.
was y'all taking it and y'all had cap space.
But what
So
does that? But AP,
don't
what does
sit.
that have to do with anything, bro? That's the past.
No. We just saying while we tanking now, we hoping for the best. We not saying we go.
Yeah,
There is
we're
no
gonna have
Well,
to
best.
keep on
son,
Like
hoping.
I said, this draft is
Well,
trash, man.
have
You
we
know
have a
don't
what?
nice
know. We
Top
take.
don't,
four
son.
will
We
Have a
don't
start
nice
know,
to
take.
bro.
settle
Have a
with
nice
that.
We can,
take.
You think
AP,
it's
That's
AP.
all I
Guess
gotta
what? We're
say.
gonna have to keep on hoping
that's
because
not
Exactly.
All right.
Have a
Well,
nice take.
shit. That's all we could do is keep the hope alive. We tried
That's all we gonna have.
we
That's
tried
all.
to
That's
build
all
the
you're gonna
Nah,
have,
superstar.
bro.
listen. I analyzed it. The Nets are
If your team,
doomed,
hold
man.
up, BK. If your team is
Yo,
run by Joe Tsai
AP,
and Sean Marks, bro, you
BK, how
doomed,
long did
bro.
that
yo,
take you to
AP,
analyze the team? 5 seconds?
No, I'm
yo,
just
AP.
looking
I'm
Yeah,
not
at it,
trying to
exactly.
be
man.
funny.
And even
Yo,
like
y'all niggas talk
Chat
bad on the
GDP
team.
agrees, man.
Y'all talk
They
bad on
ain't
the
gonna be
team.
relevant for a long time.
Wasn't the Knicks
Yo,
ran through
BK,
the
our
same
team is ran by
situation?
Yo,
Sean Marks and
listen,
Joe
bro. Let me
Tsai,
just
bro.
say this
They
right,
And
should
your
bro.
team
Well,
is
I
ran by
mean,
that
they
Dolan
ran
guy.
by.
Yo,
Dolan got
for
cat. What y'all
for
got? What y'all
anybody
got,
that
bro?
don't,
Actually,
yo,
Dolan has the NBA hate
Dolan.
his
You know why
guts,
this
but
is
okay.
crazy?
Yeah,
Hold on,
yeah.
hold on. They
for
got cat. They got
anybody that
OG.
don't
They
like
got
the
Mikal. They
Knicks,
got
And
Jalen
My
Brunson.
defensively,
nigga,
They
they're
got
doing
way
that's
too
nothing,
many
not
niggas,
DJ.
that's
And
bro.
not a
defensively, they're
that's
doing
not a
nothing. 0 and
championship
10.
team,
Hold
bro.
on,
0
hold on,
and
hold on,
10,
hold on, hold
bro.
on.
You
Stop.
know
Jonathan,
why
all
this
I'm saying is
you know
yo,
that
why
we
this is
can't
AP,
speak to
nasty
the
work?
Knicks because, like, yo, bro, all we got is Cam
Yo,
Thomas.
you know why this
But
is
bro,
nasty
we put
work?
up
Exactly.
wait,
Yo,
wait,
hold
wait,
on, hold on,
Exactly. Cam
you know what's
Thomas.
funny? You know what's
hold
funny? Our
on.
team, our team is a C minus roster. We've had way more competitive fights against the top teams. Well,
Let
you
me
be getting blown out by the top teams. What are you
let me
yo,
talking
say
about?
this, right?
What are you
That's not
talking
even
Yeah.
true.
about?
They
Let
don't
me
get
say
blown
this.
out
Y'all
for
never,
lying, bro.
yeah, nah,
Yo,
y'all
yo,
Jonathan's
never,
a
y'all
real
didn't.
homer, bro. Like
The
he's
Knicks
a
The Knicks
didn't,
don't
the
get
Knicks
blown out
No,
every
didn't
no,
game,
even,
bro.
Remy,
You
we
trying
have
to
the
two
Knicks
change it?
didn't
parts in
even,
overtime, man. What are you talking
the
about?
Knicks didn't
Jonathan, they don't
even,
get
the
blown
Knicks
out
didn't
every
even
game,
beat the
bro. You
Bro,
sound
the
crazy.
Knicks didn't even beat the Rockets this year, bro. That's
yo,
kind of
listen,
sad,
But
dog.
he
Yes, we
just
did. What
AP.
are you
How he gonna
talking
lie and say
about?
they never they always get
yo,
blown out?
Are
to
you
be
Nah,
from
serious?
New York,
the Nets
yo,
beat the Rockets twice. They 2-0 against the Rockets,
Oh
Oh
man.
yeah, and
no.
we
So
beat the
you saying hold on.
Warriors. We
So
beat the
basically you
We
saying
beat
Kings.
the
the
We
Knicks
beat
gonna beat
more
the
Warriors.
teams than
Rockets.
they
Bro,
did.
y'all
We beat
talking
the
about the end
Warriors.
of the season, bro.
That's
Y'all
crazy.
The
yo,
sound
beginning of the
let me
dumb.
just say
season.
this
That
to
was
you,
in the
bro.
beginning of the season. We beat the
Yo,
Rockets.
listen,
He said the
Let me
Warriors. That
yo,
was in the beginning of the
AP,
season.
let me say
Oh,
this
to be
all
from
right.
New York and not be a Knicks
let me
fan, you
say this
should be
to
drug
Ribby and them
tested
though, right?
immediately,
All right,
bro.
so you not a Nets fan then? You not a
I
Nets
can't
fan,
even yo, I
Harlem?
lost all
I'm
Oh,
just
you
respect
not
for
a
saying
Nets
AP,
to
fan?
bro.
not.
He over here vouching for
Hold
I'm
on,
Jonathan,
saying
bro.
to
That's
not
crazy.
like the Knicks used to be drug
Harlem a
tested.
Nets and a
No,
Knicks
no.
fan.
Listen, listen,
I
listen,
like
hold on.
both,
listen.
Let me pose this
Since
but
though.
when
to
Hold
be
AP is
but to
drinking the
be from
Jonathan
New York
Kool-Aid.
and not like the
on,
Nets,
let
you
me
should
pose
be
this.
drug tested, bro.
Nah,
That
All
let him
I'm
shit,
talk. Let
saying
him
he just
talk. Let him
vouching
talk.
for
Let
his
him
man,
talk.
bro.
Let me talk. Let him talk. Let me talk.
You know why
that
this is
shit,
nasty
that,
work? Hold on, Harlem. You wanna know why
that's
this is
Yo, AP,
nasty
crazy.
I'm
work?
Oh,
disappointed.
let him
Yo,
talk.
Harlem
I'm
and
not
Ribby,
even.
the
Uh,
both of y'all,
uh,
right? Y'all been Knicks fans through thick and thin, right? Losing seasons where y'all was trash, all that, right? Y'all still fans to this day, despite the
yep.
losing seasons, despite all that bad management. Y'all ain't give up on the Knicks. They winning now, right? So why is
Yo,
it when Nets fans is
I'm
having
not
all
telling
Exactly.
niggas to give
Thank
up.
you,
Thank you,
bro.
Yo,
LM.
Thank you,
Thank
bro.
you.
LM,
Thank
Thank
you. Y'all
yo,
niggas.
you.
Y'all
I
niggas
LM,
didn't
is.
say
hear what
nothing
I'm
Yo, y'all
about it.
saying.
niggas is not.
Yo,
See, I
LM,
understand Ribby
yo,
because Ribby
LM,
is a
you ain't
Knicks
hear what
fan,
I
but y'all niggas
said.
is not Nets fans, bro. Y'all
Nah,
niggas is not
wait,
Nets
wait. You know
fans,
what I
bro.
appreciate about Ribby? He
Yo,
is a Knicks fan. He doesn't hide that. He
Yeah,
doesn't pretend to be
he
half
doesn't
and
hide
half.
it. Yeah, that's
I
why. That's
respect
why
that from
Ribby, you give
Ribby.
him props.
I
But y'all
respect that from
niggas,
Ribby.
y'all niggas is not Nets fans, bro. I swear to God, y'all niggas not Nets fans, man.
Yo,
yo,
Harlem,
bro.
you gotta do you want to respond to that?
Yeah, I do want to respond
Harlem
to that.
pleads the
Yo,
fifth.
bro. Yo, bro, at the end of the day, to be a New Yorker, you can like multiple New York teams. The thing I don't respect about New York people is that niggas feel like you have to pick a side. That's nasty work.
That's
You
always
can
been
like
New
the
York,
That's
Giants
though.
and the
always
That's
And
been
I
always
New
like
Jets,
been
Cam
New
York.
bro.
York.
Thomas.
That's
Bro,
always been New
That's
York.
all. That's
nah,
always
that's
been New
not
York,
though.
bro.
No,
Yes, it
that's
is.
how y'all niggas
All
operate.
right,
Yo,
so
bro,
all right,
it's
so let me
plenty
ask
of
you a
niggas
Hold
that
question.
on.
Can I ask you a question? Can I
stop
ask you a
it,
question,
bro.
Harlem? Can I ask you a
Stop it.
question?
Y'all
Why
niggas is
Lakers
crazy.
fans? Yo, can I ask you a question? Why Lakers fans will go for Golden State? They in the same state. Why they don't root for Golden State
Or the why the Lakers
Well,
fans
Yo,
don't
well,
root for
stop. What's
yo,
good,
Boston?
man?
or
bro.
Sacramento, bro?
That's
Why
that.
they don't go for
What I'm, what
Sacramento,
I'm,
bro?
what I'm trying to tell
They may
you
not
is
they don't
right.
root for them teams, but they be going to them
Why
games
the
though,
Clippers
bro.
don't root
No,
for
You
no, No, no,
sit
they
here
don't.
and
They
Yes,
say,
they
hate them.
do, bro.
First of all,
bro,
yo, the Warriors fans hate the Laker fans, bro. Are
No,
you
I'm talking about.
bro,
You
you
crazy?
just said the
can't,
Lakers and the Warriors.
yo,
How come
Yes,
it's
the
hey,
hate?
Lake,
yo,
the Warriors
AP, what
fans
I'm
hate the Laker
But
saying,
you just
fans,
mentioned the
bro.
Lakers though.
yo,
Lakers
AP,
fans be in
what
that
I'm,
building,
hey, yo,
bro.
AP, what I'm
No, no,
saying
no.
is
The
this,
you talking
right?
about the
Yo,
bandwagon fans?
we went off into a
Hey, yo,
tangent.
listen to what I'm saying, AP, right? And
I be seeing them at the
I
games, bro.
keep bringing this up to niggas, right? And niggas gonna be mad, but I'm gonna speak a fact. When the
Yeah.
Nets had KD and Kyrie, right?
Mm-hmm.
Niggas always say,
Epic
"Yo,
failure.
bro, Nick fans don't fuck with Net fans, right?" I'm about to give you niggas a fun fact. When they
Okay.
had KD in them, and the Knicks ain't make it to the playoffs. When the Nets was in the playoffs, you know who was front row? the biggest net fan of them all, Spike Lee. So don't tell me,
All
nigga,
right,
that
you
Knicks
naming
fans.
one
No,
nigga.
no, no,
You
no, no,
naming
no,
one.
no, no,
Wait,
no.
you naming
No,
Knicks
one
fans
no,
are
nigga,
no,
bro.
crazy.
no, no.
Well, first of
No,
Crazy,
all,
no,
the
no.
Knicks,
man.
the
No,
Knicks,
no,
the Knicks
no.
fans
I don't
was
want to hear
hoping.
it.
The Knicks
I
fans
don't
was
want to hear it,
laughing.
bro.
They was
I
laughing
don't
when
want to
Kyrie
hear
got
it,
hurt.
bro.
They was
He was
laughing when
there.
Kyrie
Stop
hurt.
saying
They
that,
was
bro.
But
Stop
the
laughing.
saying
point
that. Stop
is,
saying that.
They
but the
wasn't
point
laughing at no
is,
injury, bro.
he
Like,
What are
was
you
yo,
talking
like
there.
about?
Yes,
you're
it
trolling,
was.
bro.
That's the
Yes, it
point.
was.
Who
He
was
was
doing it? AP,
there.
name the names,
So
bro.
niggas, no.
Exactly.
What
So
you
people
mean?
keep saying.
Didn't go there
So the
Name
point
the
I'm
representing
making,
names.
AP,
their
is this:
sentiments, bro.
is this. Y'all gotta stop with the niggas. Gotta pick a side. You can like
How
the
y'all
Knicks. You can
niggas?
like
Y'all
the
First
be
of
over
all,
Knicks.
there
y'all
acting like y'all
trashing.
speak for
First
all
of
the Knicks
all,
fans,
y'all
bro.
trashing. Y'all trashing the Nets now. Y'all
Y'all be
niggas
acting like
talk
y'all some
about y'all
ambassadors or
like we
something, bro.
should
Y'all
like
be
Yo,
both
trolling.
bro.
teams. Y'all
Yo,
saying
bro.
we should like both
I'm gonna
teams,
give
so y'all
you.
trashing them.
If you really knew the
I'm
history
gonna
Wait,
do
of
so
it.
so
y'all
you
Hold
saying
on.
fans,
so
So
AP, you saying they
regardless,
was laughing,
so
right? So Ribby was laughing
regardless,
at Kyrie
Patty.
getting
No,
hurt?
I didn't know.
Yo,
First
bro.
of
Let me
all,
just say
we
this.
can't have a podcast back then, so I'm not talking about. We're not
Hey,
talking
yo,
about
let me
the
just
niggas
say
on
You
this,
here.
only
AP.
talking
Right?
about a
At,
select few. You acting
at
like it's
the
the
end
whole
of the
A
Knicks
day,
team.
select
Everybody.
few, select few. It
hey,
was
It
yo,
more
at
wasn't
than a
the end of the
select
everybody,
few,
day,
bro.
bro.
right?
really, if you knew the
As a
history
New
of
Yeah,
Yorker,
how
see,
right?
tell you what,
Yeah, the
and
selection
listen,
was probably
and this
10.
is why I went over to the Knicks, man, because like this, there's not gonna be any type of interesting
Yo,
topic.
BK, stop this
Oh, hoops,
turncoat
stop it,
shit. Yo,
hoops.
BK,
You gave up his
BK,
Ben
stop this
Simmons
turn.
left,
Yo,
man.
just
Stop
stop.
it,
Yo,
stop it,
BK,
stop
just
it.
if you want to talk about the Knicks, cool. Don't sit there and trash the Nets.
I mean,
Kick
we
us
Yeah,
want to
while
we
we
want to
seriously,
hear
down,
your
man.
bro.
thoughts,
Stop
bro.
Don't
this.
do
Yeah,
that,
stop
I
bro.
this
Don't
trust
do
the
that,
Knicks for
bro.
years. Hold on.
No,
When
no,
the
no,
Knicks,
don't.
when
All
the
right,
Knicks
but you
got
know what?
all
Are
those
you a
good
Knicks fan?
pieces, I was
Are you a
laughing at
Knicks
that.
fan? Are you a Knicks or Nets fan,
He's
bro? Are
talking
you a
about
Knicks or Nets
content though,
fan,
Yo,
AP.
bro?
He's
I'm
not
a
gonna be a
No,
Knicks
business
now
fan,
fan,
I asked you
bro.
a
man. I'm a
question, bro.
businessman.
Oh, so
I
all
like
right,
that.
cool,
I'm a
cool. All right, cool. You a
businessman.
businessman? I don't want to hear you pushing. I don't want to never hear you pushing the Nets no
He said
more,
I'm a
bro.
Yeah,
businessman.
Yo,
yo,
AP,
that's
AP,
I
crazy.
hold
AP,
Yo,
on.
the only
I
reason,
think all
yo,
Hoops
the
Brooklyn
only reason,
sponsors left.
yo, the only reason, the
Well,
only
hold
reason,
up.
Sponsors
What
the
left.
only
AP,
reason, the
the
only
whole
reason you
thing is
talk,
that
the only reason you hate the Nets now because we got rid of your man Ben Simmons. That's it.
No, there's just nothing. There's nothing
you know
interesting to
what,
talk about, man. Like
No,
Yeah.
what's
I
All
like Ben
right.
you know
Simmons.
what's funny? If we
You
still
like
had,
Ben Simmons?
Nah, yeah.
Yikes.
if we still had the trio, BK
Ribby.
would be up there right now.
Oh
Nah,
man,
it's
bro, come on,
trash.
bro.
The
Nah,
Yo,
Knicks,
nah,
that
nah,
dude
for
has got
real.
is the
is
Bernie
dirt.
Madoff for basketball, dude, with that contract. Come
Yeah.
on.
I don't know. Player one even for 6 years, man. I just don't see it, man.
But BK, I think they don't understand is the fact that to talk about the Nets is so boring, bro.
It
Like
is. It's,
It's
it's
not
boring.
All
boring.
right.
For,
All
listen,
right.
for you
Listen.
guys, it
Listen.
might
Listen.
be. For
The
Brooklyn
Knicks is
content
really
AP,
trying
creators,
First
to
of
it's
actually
all,
boring.
first of
compete, man.
all,
They're
first
trying to
of
be
all,
good.
AP, you
They
know
may
about this,
listen.
right?
They may have made some bad decisions with the
Hold on,
OG
hold on, hold on, hold
and
on.
all right,
trade.
yo.
BK,
First
BK,
of all,
what AP need to
it's a lot
understand,
to
what
talk
Who?
AP
about,
and John
bro.
need to understand is, bro, there's
Who
nothing to
made bad
talk about
decisions
with
with
the
the
Nets no
OG?
It
more,
is
bro.
shit
Right.
to talk about. It is shit to
EJ,
talk
if
about the
that's
It's
the
not,
Nets.
case,
it's not,
why
Why
it's
does
want
he
to
not
have
talk
the
shit to
about the
most
talk
Nets?
about.
likes on
It's
TikTok?
a
Bro,
good
First of
it's
trade.
all,
It's a
boring.
good
Tell
trade,
me,
but
first of
the money
all,
that he's making.
AP, tell me right now what's to
first
talk
of all,
about, bro.
who's a boring team to talk about is the Heat. The
But
Miami Heat is a
AP,
boring team to talk about.
tell me
All
what's
Whoa,
to
right,
Nobody
talk
hold
talks
on,
about.
about
hold
the
on,
EJ,
hold
Miami
on.
Heat, bro.
You're
Nobody
whoa.
talks about the Miami
Whoa.
Heat, bro.
picking.
Nobody talks about the
Hold on, hold
Miami
on, hold
Heat,
on, hold
bro.
on,
I don't know
man.
why he had
Like
to mention the Heat. That had nothing to do with what we
the
talking about.
Heat,
Because they
the Heat is definitely more interesting than the Brooklyn
no
Nets are.
right now.
Yeah,
Hell no,
hell yeah,
no,
I
they
think
not.
the
yes.
Nets is less
First of all,
interesting than
they
hold on.
stuck in the middle, bro. They not even they don't have
But
they listen.
they
They
not
stuck in
on
the
the
Yo,
middle.
same tier of the Nets though, bro.
the only Nets,
All right. Listen,
I
we
was
talking about
looking for the
interesting to
Nets.
talk
Hold on,
about.
hold
They
on.
not.
But
Hold
they're
on.
not on the same tier of less to talk about. They're
No,
not the same
no.
thing.
But listen, some trash teams you could talk about because they so
AP,
bad. It's good to
you
talk
trying to
about.
defend the Nets so hard. Listen
Nah,
to
there's
what we
nothing. It's
saying,
just
bro.
no. It's boring, man. It's the wait.
It's
I mean,
nothing to talk
the
about.
All
There's
only
right,
no news. There's
and the
nothing.
Miami Heat ain't boring.
And he
nope.
trying to
They're not
talk about
boring.
teams,
BK,
bro.
you know why you
AP,
say
listen to
it's
what we
boring,
saying,
hoops?
bro.
Because you can't find good topics to talk
AP,
about.
what
That's
is there
why.
to talk
It's
about? You
not
just said
the
there's stuff to
only
talk about,
good
right?
topic was D'Lo
Yo,
wants to come back to Brooklyn. Who cares?
D'Lo, get D'Lo out of here. He has nothing to do with our
First of all, he
future.
don't have nothing to
Stop.
do.
Oh my
I
Hold
mean,
on, hold on,
I'm
God.
hold on,
just
hold on.
saying. I mean, listen.
First
I
of
want
all,
fresh.
listen. I'm gonna
I
tell you the
want.
interesting to talk about the Nets. Fire Sean Marks is interesting.
We already
Oh,
did
why
those.
the
How
Nets?
many
No, all
videos
right,
I did that
no, you talk
already?
about.
Hold on.
Listen,
I want me to
all
beat
right,
the
are
same
we?
drum. It's not
No,
gonna
no.
happen. So
All
I'm
right, you
not
always
happy.
all right, and
I
you been
make
doing
my
that way.
videos
Hold on,
on
wait,
there.
You want to talk
and
about the
you ain't
same
do
topics
that,
we already
and
went
you
over,
ain't
bro?
do that. And you ain't do that with Claxton and Cam Thomas the whole season. You been trashing them. You got way more videos trashing
You
them
mean last
than Ben
season?
Simmons video. No, this season. You
No,
got way more videos
I tried
Cam
to
trashing
Thomas
Cam
criticize
already
Ben
Thomas.
hold
Simmons.
up. He didn't do
No,
that many
no.
Cam Thomas
You
All
videos.
want to
right, yes he did. Yes he did. Yes he
Not
did.
this
Don't
year.
lie. Don't
Not
yes he
this season.
did. Yes, he
Cam Thomas
did.
barely played this
Yes, he
season.
did.
You
All
wanna
right, he
hold
still
on,
made
hold on,
still
AP,
made videos. Yes, he
hold on,
did.
AP.
I
You
just
wanna
listen. I was a news
hold
article
on.
that came up.
This is
Oh,
years ago.
exactly.
This
Yes,
is
he
years
So
did.
he's talking
ago.
about. So he's talking about the days that
He
he
got
did
a
the
whole
contract
bunch
thing,
of
bro.
No,
the
no,
one
no.
thing
Once
I
again,
know.
he talked about Cam Thomas a lot this
Hold
season. Don't
on,
say
but
he
No,
this
he
is
did
didn't.
the
not.
one
He
thing.
didn't
He
even
didn't
play
play.
a lot, bro. He
All
didn't
right,
play.
so yo, you know what? Let's go through your shit and press on your search engine for your own videos. Put Cam Thomas. You gonna see how much videos pop up, bro.
I
You
thought you were
talk
talking
about
about
Cam
last
Thomas a
season, bro.
lot, bro. No, this season too.
Hold
Uh,
on.
let
The
me
one
You know
thing I
what?
will. The
Yo,
one
first
thing
of
I
all,
will say.
I
me and
saw
Harlem
more
had to
Claxton
talk
videos
more
this season than last season.
The reason why I'm
about our
disappointed
shit.
is
Huh?
because the one thing
I
I
didn't
did
really, like
the one thing
honestly,
I
this
did
year
will
I didn't
say
really
is
do
that
that
this
many
year
videos though,
really
man.
be sticking through
Yes,
their
you
team
did. You did a
to
lot
Yeah,
of
I'm
watch
talking
what
about
videos
they're
this
there's
year.
doing.
not
Like
many, not how it
you
was
got
last season. You're
dudes
saying
like BK that's now talking bad on niggas, and if we are doing
the
good, then
content
we
is not
gonna
the
be
same,
back.
AP.
Like it's
That,
nasty work, bro.
yo, LM,
Yeah,
it's all because
BK.
his favorite player left for Hollywood, man.
I
This is all it's
know.
about.
'Cause first of all, you ain't
This is
talking
all about
about Ben
spite.
Simmons. Ben Simmons is the worst player we could have possibly
AP,
got for
can
No,
I
James
say
listen,
something,
Harden,
listen,
bro?
bro.
listen. He
I'm
made
not.
the
Hold
Nets
on. I'm not even
relevant,
gonna.
man.
Hold on.
No,
I'm
Like,
he
not.
didn't. He never made us relevant. Stop it. Stop
Yo,
lying, man,
Ben
to
Simmons
people.
did not make
Stop.
us relevant, bro. Ben
Hold on,
Simmons never
BK.
made
Hold
us
on,
Stop.
AP.
relevant, bro.
So you
I'm
don't
not
agree
even
that the
under.
only
I'm
time we
not
was in the
even.
news was when Ben Simmons was
I'm
it
not
was
even
Ben
saying
Simmons
that you
related?
can't
All
say
right,
no,
but it
Ben
it's
was
Simmons
not.
is
No,
bad.
relevant.
So
First of
Drew
all, it
Timmy
was
is
bad
making the
news.
Nets
It was
relative,
bad
right?
news,
Hold on,
bro.
wait. You know
I'm
what?
not saying.
Hold on. I did a video, and
I'm not
I
saying.
said, listen.
Drew
I did a
Timmy.
live. I did a video. I did a video on the live. Why Ben Simmons was important to the Nets, whether he's healthy
Oh,
or
he
not.
is
Hold on,
never
hold on.
Nah,
important
nah,
to
Hold
this
nah.
on.
He's
team.
not. He's
The
not
Did
only
important,
time
nothing
bro.
to
Ben
help
Simmons was
us.
Nets is with
Stop it,
Ben
Hoops.
Niggas
Simmons.
so like
I
fanned
said it.
out,
I
bro. They
said it
act
with
like the Nets is
accuracy.
so
I said
interesting,
once
bro. There's
Ben
nothing to talk
Simmons
about.
leaves his teams, watch all the views from all the podcasts.
No, no. You know what
Oh
stopped
my
all the
gosh,
views? You know what stopped
this
all
is
the
wild.
views? You start making
So hold
fucking
on, hold on.
videos, bro.
Hey, so we
That's
talking
what
about the Nets,
happened.
right? Hold on. BK, this is what we have.
You
This is what we gonna
taking
do, bro.
vacation, talk about you tired, you talk about you coming
This
on.
what
You ain't come on for
hold on.
like 2 weeks
AP,
later,
AP,
bro.
AP, AP,
That's what
Man,
happened.
AP.
Nah,
This
that's
what
not
we
what
gonna
happened.
do.
yo,
BK,
That's
BK.
it
This what we
did.
gonna do.
Yo,
That's
AP
exactly what
funny
AP,
as
happened. Cause
hell,
we
yo.
was looking for you, and you was gone for like 2 weeks
yo,
talking about, oh, I
BK,
was
BK. All
busy,
you
or
gotta
I had to
do is
teach
right,
my
BK.
how to coach my
Since
girls how to
we
play
just talking about with the
basketball. All
Nets,
this
this
is a wild
bullshit,
question.
nigga.
This is a wild question. Did you start your show when Simmons came to this team? I always want to ask you that.
Yeah. Cause I ain't gonna lie. The
so
first time I
BK, so
clicked on
BK,
this show
since
was you talking
hold on,
about
hold on,
Ben
hold on.
Simmons, bro.
No,
That's
I was doing before
crazy,
Ben Simmons.
yo.
So BK, all you
He
gotta
has it.
do is right
BK
for
You
your
been
next
you
doing this
said
I
show
have
for like
another.
2
I have
years.
another channel. Hold on. I have another channel called. Well, it's called Sports to the Wire, and I was doing
but
Nets
I,
content.
and you was talking about Ben Simmons
Jonathan,
there too, right?
Jonathan and
When
AP come up with
Kyrie and
topics from
KD
now
was in the
on, bro.
playoffs and everything.
It's not even come out. He just said Ben Simmons was the most interesting thing we had on this
Hold on,
team,
AP,
He
and that's
is.
Yo,
horrible.
bro,
No,
can
no,
I
he
just say
didn't.
this, yo?
AP. You just
I
said
just want to say this
you and
one
Jonathan
thing,
just said there
right?
is stuff to talk about with the Nets, right?
I'm gonna
It
be
is stuff to
For
honest
the
talk
with
next
you,
about,
bro.
nigga.
no, for the next streams, right? How about y'all come up with the
It's
topics,
plenty of
bro?
Nets channels out,
I'll
I
right?
come out
actually,
with the
I
topics
actually
I'm
all
work
the
on a
time.
different podcast, DJ, where we talk about Brooklyn
Yo, AP,
content. So
let me
I'm
say
good
this,
there.
yo.
There's no
It's
Brooklyn
plenty of
content to
Nets
talk about right
channels,
now, bro.
AP, right?
Yes, there is.
What is it?
And the only Nets
You watch
channel
Yo,
the
that you
videos?
probably get, AP.
Ella want the link, BK.
Hold on. I'm getting it.
Yo,
Hold on one second.
listen.
Jonathan,
The
answer the
only
question.
person
What
that's
have we
probably
like? Name me something that we haven't
really
covered
loyal
that we
to the
could do, bro.
soil
I
is
cover it on
probably
the
Breezy,
podcast.
bro. If you look, yo, bro, if you look
Bro,
at all
I'm
these
talking
other
about the
net
topic, bro.
podcasts, none of these niggas talk about the Nets because the Nets is dog water, bro. I'm
First
keeping it a
of all,
buck.
this
I
nigga
Breezy
talk
the
about
only
the
one that
Nets on
told
the
me.
BK Nothing Nets
no, no, no,
podcast.
no,
Relax.
no, no, no. Listen.
Yo,
Jonathan,
You
you're
talking
going
about
over
the
there.
net?
We're talking about topics they
yo,
never
John,
did,
Listen,
no
bro. We talking about
disrespect,
over here, bro.
but the content that you and Gary talk about is boring too, because y'all just talk
No,
about
yo,
teams.
stop, yo.
Nets
It's
is
where I
the
draw the line.
shit.
We create content just because
You don't
Hold
like
That was
it?
on.
fire.
Don't me and
That
Matt
was
We're
Don't
both
fire.
gonna
talk
say it
about his
was
white
real.
Y'all got
boyfriend,
like 5
man.
people in the chat, bro. Stop it.
Yo, what'd you say,
Don't
Rim?
nobody want to hear that shit, bro.
You
John,
heard what I
John, it
said.
be
Like,
like 5, bro.
Nah,
I'll be
I
over
heard
there
what
on
you said
Gary
from a
stuff, bro. It be
screen.
like
What'd you
5
say?
people in the chat, bro.
Don't talk about your white boyfriend.
Yeah, shit. You want to slap me again, man, with your invisible hands? Get out of here,
Fuck,
bro.
nigga.
Yo, wait,
Yo,
wait,
yo,
wait.
I got
Chill,
this
chill,
kid so
chill.
pissed. He like, yo, I slapped you, John. I slapped you with the boxing gloves.
Yo, that's
Yo,
not the
Nah,
thank
man.
you.
swirl,
Player
bro.
one said it right over here. It says y'all need to let go of your emotions and think logically. Who brings in more attention,
Yo,
Claxton or Cam
hold
Thomas,
on.
or a
BK.
three-time all
BK, did y'all
NBA
just hear
player
that,
who's
bro?
on a
That just sounded
Yo,
team?
like a
wait. So,
swirl, bro.
wait. Harlem, you agree with that? You think Ben Simmons was a draw on our team?
Yeah,
Yes.
No, no. I said Harlem. I said
A
Harlem. I said
draw.
Yeah,
Harlem.
How
yeah.
is
Who
he a
else we
Yeah.
talking
draw on
about?
this team?
do I
Come
think
on.
Ben Simmons was a draw? You know not to
Yeah.
ask me that, bro.
no,
You
no,
know
no.
Ben
All right.
Simmons
Listen,
was
All
a
right.
not,
draw.
Okay.
listen,
Okay.
listen,
That
listen.
nigga
No,
From
no,
faulty,
no. Don't do
you,
bro.
that, BK. Don't do that,
of
BK. Don't do
I mean,
news
that,
in the
BK.
media
perspective.
though,
Like
AP,
if
who
you
was they
take
Listen,
it,
talking about? Just
listen,
real talk.
and it was trash. And when Shaq was trashing them, Stephen A was
I
trashing
But
them.
that's what
know,
he
but
said
If
though.
that's
you
That's
what
want
what
to
he
talk
said
I'm
about
though.
saying.
That's
that,
what he mentioned.
You
oh
have
yeah,
mainstream
I
guys
agree.
talking
Listen, no,
about
but
that.
no,
Hey,
it
AP,
was they
AP,
was
what
talking
you're not
about
understanding
him.
is like
y'all do know
you're
that
trying
the
to
You
true
say
saw
like
measure of
that,
a
AP?
y'all do
They
know that
wasn't
the true
talking about the
measure of a
Nets. They was talking
fan.
And
about him stealing
regardless,
money.
listen. He
They was
was
talking
on
about
the
him
net.
stealing money. They was talking
Y'all
about
do
him stealing money,
It
bro. The
was.
Nets was the back
y'all do
topic,
know that the
bro.
true
Oh
measure
yeah,
of a
he
fan
was.
is
he's saying that's the
support.
only
Y'all do
player
know
that they
that
was
the
really
true
covering
measure
from
of
the
a
Nets. That's what
fan
he's
is
saying.
supporting your team throughout the low moments, right? It's not
They
just the
not,
high
yo,
But
they
moments.
was he
not,
talking
yo,
about
Elam, yo,
Thomas? Was he
Elam,
talking
they
about
not Nets
Claxton?
fans, bro. BK Hoops is definitely not a Nets fan no more, bro. I
Yo,
don't even
AP,
no
they
Nets
don't know
contact, man.
the
The
grind
one
we've been
thing,
through the last few
hold
years with
on.
this
The one
team. They
thing,
don't get it.
hold
Yo,
on.
yo,
They
The
don't
John,
get
you
one
it.
thing
sound
that I
yo,
will
come
give,
on,
the
bro.
hold
You
on.
sound like you sound
Yo,
weird,
The
DJ,
one
bro.
thing
stop
that
it,
I
bro.
will give,
Stop it.
the one thing I would
Yo,
give
you be
Knicks fans
glazing, bro.
is
Like the
that
glaze is
they
crazy.
supported
We
their
know
team
tissue.
through the
Stop
Yeah,
it.
highs and the
yo.
lows.
Yo, I swear to God, the
That's the
Knicks
one
fan
thing
could
I
be
would
the
say.
worst. The Knicks fan could have the
Yo,
worst season.
Knicks
They
could be
support
five
their
and
team. They
Knicks could
support
be
their team to the
5-50 and
Yo,
fullest,
still
listen,
be
bro.
listen,
3
listen,
through
listen,
thick and
listen,
thin,
listen.
bro.
I support
First,
the Nets as a fan, right? But as a
He
People
has
be
to
on this like they
win
podcaster,
emotional.
seasons
I
Like
no,
they
though.
no,
can't
emotional.
no,
support them
no,
because
no.
But
When the Knicks,
you would
no,
never
but the
hear
Knicks,
they're
wait, when
understandable.
the Knicks,
hold
wait,
on.
the Knicks podcast, when they had a trash team, they were supporting their team to the death of it,
I
even after they
know,
had trash players, bro.
Yo,
but
y'all
So don't
funny in
listen,
the
give me that
comments, bro.
bullshit,
Hold
bro.
on, hold on.
Exactly. Did you
Y'all
see
funny
how
in
the
the
Knicks?
comments,
Did you
bro.
see how the Knicks lineups was looking most years?
I know that.
Like,
Listen,
And
for
they was
whatever
supporting
reason,
their team, bro.
The Knicks are the draw, and it's what
No,
it's what
no,
gave
no,
all
them.
no,
right, but they
no.
were still supporting the
They were
team,
supporting their
BK.
team, bro.
Yo, when
They
the
used
Nets
to
was
show it
doing good,
to
I was trying to get
they used to
people
show
over
it
there.
to
That
them
was
as
Nah, nah, don't get
no,
Hold
nah,
on.
don't do that. Don't do
don't do
that.
that, BK. You
BK,
lying,
let me ask
BK.
Yo, people in
Ellen
the
a question.
yo,
Let me
BK,
ask
people in the
Ellen a
comments is
question.
Hold
laughing,
on.
bro. When John tried to get
BK,
hot
don't
shots
say
out
nothing.
soft.
BK, let me just ask AP and LM something. The last two shows, right? Don't rebuttal yet. Just hear me out. The last two
Mhm,
shows, BK did a net show. The last show
mhm.
and the show before, right? Is
And the
the
show before
issue?
that, and the show before that.
Hold on. So if the last three prior shows he did a show about the Nets, why you guys so mad that he's doing a show with the
Hold on,
Nets?
that's not the
No,
point. That's not the
no, no, no,
point.
Bro,
That's
no,
not
no,
the
no.
That's
We
the
did
point.
point,
not.
bro.
I'm
First of
Y'all
We
all,
niggas,
not
bro.
arguing. We not
First of all,
arguing that.
I'm not
Y'all
arguing.
mad
I'm
soft.
not arguing.
telling
Listen, I'm
We
not
not
arguing. He
arguing
did it.
that. We're not
First of
Y'all
all,
arguing
niggas
that.
did it, bro.
he could do a OKC Thunder show for all I care. I'm not mad about that. It's just I'm mad about him trashing the Nets, kicking the Nets while they down.
he's not
I
And
have
no
to
kicking
be.
the
Knicks
I
fans
Nets
do
gotta be
Calm
that.
real.
down,
I
bro.
gotta be honest
No,
with you. I
BK,
gotta be
no, you
quite honest.
doing
You want me to
no.
lie?
First of
He's
all,
not
Pick up
you
a
you
hold
doing
on.
trashing the
that.
Nets,
You
Let
doing
me
that.
AP.
hold on,
You doing
AP.
that
He
to
not
Let me
appease the
put it
trashing
to
the
Nets.
Nets.
hold on. Let me put it.
The,
Hold on. Let me put it to you like this. Let me put it to you like this. If the
How can you
Knicks
make
was
making it
bad
having,
content
true.
into good content, bro?
hold
That don't make
on, if
sense.
the Knicks was having our season right now, if the Knicks was having our season, are you gonna come up
Yeah.
here and be like, I don't want to watch these bum ass niggas? Fuck the Knicks. I want to talk about the
Yo,
Nets, nigga.
This
Are
nigga
you
say
are
Yeah,
you
you
you're
want
not
to
gonna
be
gonna
do
are
bum
you
that.
though,
really
yo,
bro.
gonna be
hold on,
saying that?
wait. Yo, bro, let me just say this, right? Y'all have to listen to what people say. So I'm gonna speak on BK's behalf because y'all
Nah,
didn't
nah, you
catch it.
Can't speak on BK's
He
Yo,
said,
behalf,
let him
bro.
finish,
Yo,
AP,
let
because y'all like
BK
to talk
speak
and
for
pause, bro.
himself
Let
he
him
on
said,
this
finish.
hold
one,
on,
this flip
hold
floppery.
on.
Y'all like to
In
hold up, John. Y'all
BK's
like to talk and
defense,
don't listen. Let him
and
finish,
hold
bro.
on,
No,
in
you do.
BK's
You do. You
defense,
don't
right?
listen.
In
Let him
John, what you
finish.
BK's
say
Let
to
him
that
defense,
finish.
shit?
Let's stop being rude. Let him finish. Let him
and
finish. Go ahead, Hawk.
BK's defense, BK basically
Watch
said,
your
yo,
lips, John.
listen, I like
No,
the
you
Nets,
don't.
but I'm a podcaster. So from a
No.
podcaster
He
view,
just said
if the
BK is not a
hold
Nets
on,
fan,
listen.
bro. BK is
Hold
not a
on,
Nets
listen what I'm saying.
fan.
Listen,
So
it's clear. Hoop's a flip flopper.
from a
Hahn's a flip
rating
flopper.
standpoint,
Yo,
This
let
stuff
him
going
finish.
on.
Jonathan,
So,
shut up, bro.
yo,
so
DJ,
from a
stop, bro.
rating
Let
Talk
him
standpoint,
too much,
finish. Let
bro.
him
to
finish. Let him
anything
finish,
question,
man.
Ellery,
He's
it's
running
like,
your damn
bro,
mouth
you
like a
can be a
woman.
fan of
You need a
somebody,
tissue. You need a
but if
tissue,
the
bro.
team is
You
not
sound like a
doing
female,
good, you're
bro.
gonna talk about
All I'm trying is you.
who has
No, no,
Listen,
no, no. All right, listen.
I'm
You
respecting the Knicks
Hold on,
hustle
let me
right
ask
now,
you
man.
you,
would
yo,
you would
BK,
never,
are you a
you know
Okay,
BK?
how
Are
you
y'all
you a
know
like
that's
Nets fan?
invalid?
Yeah,
y'all like talk.
You would never see a Clippers podcast talking about the Lakers just made the playoffs. Let's talk about them and what they doing.
Yeah, you
Get the
never
fuck
see
out of
that,
here.
nigga. You don't
You
Nah,
see
would
that
they
from
never
do
see
be
that.
they
you
do
do
be
not
I
talking
see
about
mean,
it.
beat
yo,
them in the playoffs.
listen,
That's
player,
one hundred
yo,
player
percent.
one said it
All right.
exactly, man.
No, no. You a
The only time the
turncoat,
Clippers
BK
missing the
hoops.
first
You
of
a
all, they don't even be
turncoat.
hold up. First of all, there's not even that many Clippers podcasts, bro. There's not that many
Yes, it
Clippers
is.
fans.
Yes, it is.
Yes,
Yes,
it
it is.
is.
It's
Yes,
No,
it
like
there's
is.
not
We
that
four.
just
many
had
It's
Clippers
like
one.
fans,
four
bro.
We
big
just
ones,
had
bro.
one.
Yes, it is, bro.
It's just not
Yes, it
The
is,
that.
Clippers
bro.
fans
It
barely
is
got
Clippers
fans,
No,
bro.
podcast.
you just don't look for it. It is Clippers
First of all, I
podcasting,
listen
bro.
to
yo,
a
Big
one
yo,
a
It
one
AP,
is,
podcast,
bro.
but there's not
yo,
that
It's
many
AP, let me
fans.
say
podcast.
They don't
it
got
It's
to
fans.
you,
podcast
AP.
for every team, bro.
AP,
Believe it or the
This is what I'm
nonsense.
saying,
Wow,
bro.
DJ,
They don't
you
have a
gotta
big
chill
fan
out,
base,
dude.
bro.
AP,
Their fan base is not
you
big,
and
bro.
LM my guys, right?
It bigger.
But you and LM is like
It's not bigger than the
2
Nets. No,
out
it's
of
not.
15 Nets
Listen,
fans, bro. It's only like 15
I
of
doubt
y'all
it.
niggas, bro. It's not a lot of
No,
y'all.
there's actually over a lot of Nets fans in different parts of the country, man. I don't know where you got that from, dude.
They don't be in
In
Barclays.
different parts, yo, bro. Let me
Man,
say this,
all over
right,
the
bro.
world. We
Listen, I'm
everywhere.
gonna give
Brooklyn
y'all
fans everywhere.
Everywhere but
hold on. Let me
Barclays.
tell you.
Everywhere yet.
Hey, yo, hold on, Jonathan. You
I
know,
forgot
Hold
Gary
on.
literally
Pete
Let
and
me
I,
say
wait,
this. Hold on, let me say. Let me
hold on.
say this because I was
Yo,
at the
Ruby.
game this season. Hold on, let me say this because I was at the
Yo,
game
Ruby
this
really.
season, right?
Hold on, let Ellen
I
go,
was
let
at the
Ellen go,
game
let
this
Ellen go.
season. So let me say this, right? Harlem,
Yo,
because
Ruby and John got to go heavy on this stream, bro.
I live in Brooklyn. Feel me? So I'm right down.
Give
I'm
it
right
chance.
from downtown Brooklyn. So I went to a game. I met Nets fan. I met a Nets fan who was from Spain. I met Nets fans in that building. I was from California. Like they pulled up to the stadium to, how
Man, they
trash
just
this
like our
team is.
colors, bro. That's it.
Like they pulled up to the stadium. Yo, I was like, yo, who you pulled up here for?
I'm gonna
We
tell you
trash.
what's so
Yo,
funny,
I like
LM, right?
watching. I like watching. Clowney or Trendon
Exactly.
Watford.
They
I think
pull up
they
to watch one
trash,
player,
but
bro.
Yo, LM, I'm
they
gonna say
still the
some
fans of the team in general. They
yo,
made
LM,
us.
I'm gonna say some
They
shit
like
that
the
you and
colors,
AP
bro.
is
Stop it,
gonna
Ellen.
argue, right? Yo, LM, right? I'm gonna say some shit that you and AP gonna argue, right? But this a fact,
Nobody rooting
right?
for them damn Nets.
I guarantee you, bro, right? Right? If niggas put up a poll, right? I guarantee you it's more niggas in Brooklyn that's Knicks fans than niggas from Brooklyn that like the Brooklyn
okay,
Nets.
Facts.
I
okay,
Facts.
so
guarantee you. Facts.
okay, because the
The
Knicks
niggas
been
that live in
around.
That's
Brooklyn
not.
live
All
That
live
might
right,
in
all
not be
right.
Brooklyn.
true.
Is that
That might not be
first
Yo,
of all?
true.
Ellen.
Now
Listen,
that's
listen,
fact. That's
Ellen.
fact.
listen.
That's
Pause for
facts.
this.
That's
All right,
Pause.
facts.
all right.
That's
I
an
Who you?
live
opinion.
in
That's
Wait,
an
Brooklyn.
wait.
opinion.
First
That
of
is
all,
all
who you?
opinion
All
right
right,
there.
who you polling,
That's
Harlem? You
fact, nigga.
polling the
I
young
live
niggas?
in Brook. I
You
live in
polling? You
Brooklyn. That's
polling?
not. This is
Listen,
fact.
listen.
That
Now
is
what
no,
they?
bro. What is he
Yo,
talking about?
Harlem,
The niggas in
Yo,
Brooklyn
Harlem,
ain't
if you,
Brooklyn fans,
yo,
Harlem.
bro.
Not the
unless
young
you
niggas.
currently,
Not the young niggas. Not the
Bro,
young niggas,
they
bro.
just like the gear, bro. They not really
unless
rocking
five
with
of
the
y'all
Knicks.
No,
on
no.
here,
Listen, they don't like. They not Knicks
unless
fans at
five of
all,
y'all on
bro.
here,
But I talk
unless
to people,
five
they
of
be like,
y'all
"Oh,"
on
I be
here
like, "Yo, you a Nets fan?"
currently,
They be like, "Nah, I just
hold
like
on, unless five
wearing
of
Knicks,
y'all
bro."
on here currently live in Brooklyn,
I live in
currently, I'm
Brooklyn.
not
I
talking
live in
about used
Brooklyn.
to, but
I live in
currently
Brooklyn right
live in
now.
Brooklyn,
Bro,
that is
half of us
not
do,
the
bro. So what are you
case.
talking about?
That is
Bro,
not
that's
the
facts.
case.
Yo,
If
I
we get a
mean,
if
Most
we
of us
get a
up here do,
poll
right?
in Brooklyn, it's
Not
Not
everybody
everybody,
up here
Joe. Not
live in
everybody.
Bro, I'm
Brooklyn.
from
I
It's
know
only,
Brooklyn,
it's
like
like,
only
all
me.
no,
day,
It's
hold
bro.
only
on,
me and you and
hold on, man.
LM. It's
Like,
only me
see,
and you
all right,
and
yeah,
LM.
fuck
yeah,
you.
thank you.
I thought
Hold
Ruby
on,
was. I
let me
thought
talk,
Ruby
let me
did
talk.
too.
It's
Come
the
on, man.
NFL, right? NFL is about the teams. NBA is about the players. We have no players. I said when Ben Simmons left,
that's not
Oh
true.
my
Yo,
gosh.
it's no Ben
That is
Simmons
not
fans,
true.
bro. Ben Simmons, you the only Ben Simmons fan
no,
on here, bro.
it wasn't
On
about me
Earth.
Yo,
being.
seriously, AP, fact of the night, man. Yo, give AP a trophy for
Yo,
that one, man.
I
yo,
ain't
BK,
gonna
you
lie.
only, you
BK,
the
hold
only
on, hold
Ben
on, hold
Simmons
on, hold on,
fan
hold
on
on.
here, bro.
BK, you might be the only Ben Simmons fan on Earth. I'm not gonna
No,
lie.
no,
Yo,
Nah,
listen,
nah,
listen, guys.
it's
This is
other,
true
nah,
fact.
it's
This is
other
true
Ben
fact.
Simmons fans.
BKY Hoops is Ben Simmons' personal financial attorney. This has been proven in
John, you the
multiple
only
That nigga
shows.
Cooper.
said his
Yo,
only
John, you the
fan
only
on
Cooper
earth.
flag
That's
Glazer,
crazy.
bro.
What does that have to do with the conversation, DJ? Remember, pay attention. We're talking about Ben Simmons. Not talking about
Hold
Cooper
on, hold
Flag.
on,
We're
hold
talking about
on.
Ben Simmons.
Everybody, listen.
I'm
Everybody,
losing
listen.
brain
Everybody,
cells
listen.
hearing
Hold
some of
on,
this
hold on.
shit, yo.
John,
Yo, Ella, it's so hard, man, when DJ's crying about the Knicks
hold
needing
on, hold
rest.
on, hold on, hold on, hold on,
It's
hold
It's
not
on.
even.
it's
It's
wild,
not
man.
even
Jonathan,
that.
Jonathan, hold on,
BK
hold on.
said some
Everybody
wild
Yo,
listen.
shit
why you
today.
John,
keep talking
please,
about the
Yeah,
please,
Knicks,
John, I'm
bro?
begging you, bro.
no,
Like,
we
No,
not
because he's talking
even.
about Cooper Flag.
Bro, why you
Wait,
just said that
Ribby. He's
out your
talking about
mouth,
Cooper
bro?
Flag.
Get that our nuts out your mouth, bro. Chill
Bro,
out.
everybody throwing nuts is you. Everybody throwing nuts is
Like,
you. I
bro,
don't know what
keep
you're talking
trolling, bro.
about.
Like, for
Yo,
real,
Ribby, I
bro.
snatched your crowd. Ribby, I
Like, you
snatched
have
your
a
crowd already.
problem.
Stop it, stop it,
Like,
stop
for
yo,
it,
John,
stop
real,
you
it.
sound
bro. I
soft,
will
bro.
punch you in your face, bro.
No,
Like, for real.
Yeah, okay, okay, okay. Right to the screen. Right to the screen, Ribby. Right to the
We don't need
screen.
a
This
Ribby.
man
Let's
said I'll
talk
snatch
basketball.
your
No
crown, bro. You
violence.
got
Chill
like
No
out, bro.
violence.
Xbox like
Yo,
chains, bro.
beat him in basketball. No debates. You don't have to get
Thank you,
violent.
thank you.
Talk
That's all I
violent.
come here to
So
do is debate.
that's it.
Everybody wants to
You
throw
know what I mean?
fists, man. Grow the
Bro,
up, dude. Come on.
listen, on the court, I will smoke you in the on. Let's. Oh my god, bro.
John, you have
Oh my
John,
god.
you don't even look like you play basketball in your life, bro.
He
Okay,
don't.
DJ.
You
He
Okay.
play
don't.
soccer, bro.
Nah.
He do not.
Yo, John, hold up, John, you
yo,
play
yo,
soccer, bro. Stop it.
yo. Wait,
Oh my
yeah.
gosh, you guys are hurting
First
my
of
little
all,
feelings. Oh my gosh.
Jonathan, we know.
first
Hold
of
on, Jonathan,
all,
we know you was on the swim team, bro.
All
Way to
right,
go,
come
bro.
on.
No, you know what's
nah,
funny?
nah, nah.
AP, when they don't want to debate
Right
you,
now,
it
hold
goes
on,
these
man.
little
Yo,
verbal
yeah, I
words,
swear, yo,
man.
let's keep
Like,
it.
come on.
Why y'all want to take it personal when we talking
Y'all know
basketball?
John
Talk
was getting
basketball, bro.
back strokes in the
Y'all
pool,
can't
bro.
beat
said
them in a
the swim
basketball debate.
team.
Y'all
It's
can't
all
beat them
good.
in the
It's all good. Yo,
basketball.
yo, AP,
That
AP,
ain't the
it's all
person
good, AP.
thing.
It's all good, man. This
John,
break
just
got
Y'all
go
beat
get
can't
the
anyway,
beat.
pool. We
bro.
know you was on the
Y'all
debate
can't
team, bro.
beat. Y'all can't beat John in the basketball debate. Really?
John, we know you was playing tennis, bro. Let it go.
It's all
Oh
good.
man, come on.
AP,
Y'all
AP,
can't.
it's all good, man. This is a learning lesson. It's all
John,
good.
wipe
That's
your lips.
sad. That's
Wipe your
sad,
lips, John.
bro. Y'all can't beat John in the basketball debate. That's
Nah,
crazy.
you
John,
know what?
then
You know what it is?
wipe
You
your
want
lips.
I'm trying to look for the video that I
Hold on,
did.
AP. I
Yo,
want to. Yo,
AP, I'm
he don't
starting
know
to
what a
feel
split
like
action
you
is,
need to
bro.
be
He's
paid
slow. You don't know
security
what it
for this
is, bro.
nigga, man.
All right, so kill
Uh,
him like that. Why y'all gotta kill him with personal shit? You know what I'm saying?
That was Ruby
All
that
right,
It's
went
all
so
he wants
personal.
to
that's
do.
the
It's all he
question.
wants to throw. It's all he wants to throw,
That
man.
that was Ruby that went personal. And why you sticking up for John so much, bro? What he paid you?
No, I'm no. I want everybody to talk about basketball. I want everybody to
Oh,
defeat
now you
everybody
want
on some
everybody to talk about
basketball.
basketball.
Yeah, yes. Even nigga, I didn't even. First of all, I didn't even agree
Yo, it's real
with
funny when it comes to John. Everybody want to be
no,
peacemaker,
no,
bro.
no, no, no. With you, hold on. With you, I was peacemaking. With what's the name was coming at you? What's that?
Yeah,
Yeah,
What's
Bro,
that?
he
DJ,
don't
don't do that. Yeah,
understand.
SL.
DJ, don't
When
do that.
SL
That's nasty
when
work.
SL was coming at you, niggas
Bro, he
wanted
don't
to
even
could
speak
be
English,
Yeah,
bro.
bro.
basketball,
Let
We
him
were
talk,
bro.
saying the
bro.
same. We were saying the same thing to ourselves. Keep that shit basketball. That was some wild
Yeah,
shit we
because
Hold
were
up.
he was
saying because he
taking
Hold up,
it.
hold
wasn't
up.
doing all
He
First
that.
of
was
all, that's
taking
because
it
SL
another
is a
level,
trash out,
nigga.
bro. John just don't know basketball and he thinks he know everything, bro.
Oh
Right,
man,
All right, but we just wanted to
But
keep
did
it
I say
basketball.
I
John,
But
know
y'all keep it
everything? Like, come
basketball
on,
though.
man. Come
but
Hold
on,
up.
John,
John
I
but
was
the
just
thing
keeping
told
it
you
is,
that.
basketball
Why
though.
you
hold on,
telling
but
me
the
that? That
thing
was
is,
Ruby that said something, bro.
we just
let
saying
me
because
let
we just saying that
me ask you
nobody
something.
on here should be taking things
Hold on.
personal or
Did the
anything,
Nets have
bro.
a chance to get like Jalen Green? I
It's
mean,
just
they were
funny
having
when
problems there.
it comes to John. Everybody want to, that's
Yo,
All
cool
right,
though.
all
No,
right.
BK, let me
we did that for
ask
you
you,
too,
BK,
bro.
hold
That's what
on.
we said.
Nah. I'm gonna let it. Hold
BK,
up.
you
I'm
just
not
brought this
softening.
up,
I just wanted
BK.
to
So let me
keep
ask
the
you this
same energy
question,
for
my guy.
everybody,
Bro,
bro.
everybody in here
Yo,
has
listen.
Yo, LM,
stood
all
up for
screen
one another
you
at
been
some
helping
point.
John, bro. Nobody want to hear that, bro.
Oh man,
Yo,
yo,
it's
why
all
do you
All
gotta
good.
throw LM
scream.
like that? LM is
Yo,
just here to talk basketball. You want to throw him under the bus? Stop, dude.
Yo, John,
hey,
I just
Stop.
want
BK,
people
let
to
me ask you
It's
this
glaze
not
and
one
even
bro.
under
question,
the
Stop.
BK,
bus.
right?
I advocate for everyone on here, bro.
Can I
Let
ask
me
you
It's
a
ask you
not
this,
question,
right?
DJ?
John.
DJ, why do you got to use the term
Yo,
glazing in your
hey,
conversation,
yo,
man? What the
John,
like?
let's just
That's
move
weird.
on.
Yo,
That's
John,
Yo,
weird.
John,
All
let's
right,
move
let's
on.
move
Yo,
let
on. Let's
LM
John,
talk
speak, bro.
basketball,
yo,
man.
John, let's
Like,
move on. Let's move
because
on.
people pull up to the
BK, let me
show
ask
and
Yeah,
you
Like
a
it's
that
couple
like,
swirl in
questions,
my ear,
BK,
bro. You
please.
sound annoying.
yeah,
Hey,
man. I
yo,
don't want
BK, I'm gonna ask
AR to
you
come
two
back and scare
questions.
you away, DJ. So let's
All right,
move on.
He
Let's
scared
move
me
on.
away.
let's move on.
Hold on, hold
Let's
on.
move on.
How he
Yo,
scared me
hey,
away
yo,
if I
let's
was
just
still on
move
the
on.
stream, bro? That don't make sense.
Yo,
All
hey, yo,
right, come on,
BK, let's just
basketball.
move
Talk
on, bro.
Yo, John, you sound
basketball.
soft,
Yo,
bro.
BK,
This
let
guy,
me
this
ask
guy's
you
So
trying
two
to
what's
do
the
his
questions,
next
BK.
topic?
accent, man.
Yo, what's the
Stop.
next topic?
no,
Hey, yo,
we,
BK, let me ask
I
you
saw
two questions, BK.
a quick question.
Two questions,
Oh,
BK.
Yo,
God.
BK, you
All
gotta
right,
stop bringing scrubs on the stream, bro.
listen, BK,
Nah, you
right?
gotta
Good.
elevate
So
your
last,
game. That's what it is.
You got swim
so
team
last
players on
time
the
we was
screen,
up
bro.
here,
Stop.
BK,
All right.
right?
Yeah.
So last time
Yeah.
we was up here, me, you, and AP picked who we had in the West, right? I said OKC, he said Lakers, you said Houston. So here's my two questions for you, BK. I'm gonna ask one after the next, and then I want you to answer. So the first question is on the Rockets in the playoffs, who's the number one option, right? That's the first question. The second question is, right, when you
Who's the
look at
number
the
one option on
playing,
what team?
The
wait,
Rockets.
Houston, hold on.
Okay.
And the second question is in the play-in, right? It's gonna be the Kings Mavericks, right? And I don't know the other playing team.
Nah, we don't
If
know yet because it's not final. Like
no way,
whoever.
I know that.
Okay.
So I think let's say, and this is my opinion, BK, right? And I want you to debate me on this. Sacramento, they have terrible defense. I won't I won't debate that. But they have a great offense. They can score.
I
If
don't think no, I
Sacramento
don't think
somehow
Sacramento making it, bro.
hold on,
Sacramento
if
They
or
playing Dallas.
Sacramento
Sacramento.
They're playing Dallas.
and let me finish though, let me
I
finish
like
No,
though. If
Sacramento in that
and let me
yeah,
finish
but
Dallas
though.
ain't
and
been
then
playing
they
good though, right?
gotta and then they, yeah, they the 10th seed and the
Let me finish
Sacramento
though,
Kings
EP.
is the ninth seed.
But
But
like
If
that
if
Shangoon in a half court set, I would say Shangoon. But I would
I
pick.
mean,
Yo, John, get off my nuts.
if
I would.
if Sacramento plays Houston BK, right? If they somehow play them, Sacramento gonna upset them. Watch what I'm telling you.
Nah, you
Zach
crazy?
Levine,
What?
Zach
nah.
Come
Wait, you
on,
said
man.
Levine.
Get off
it's
his
gonna
game,
No,
upset
did
man.
you
who?
Nah,
see?
bro.
Did you see what a man Thompson did to Steph Curry?
He said to the
Hey, yo,
Rockets.
BK, let me say
Yeah.
something, BK.
He sound
Hey, yo,
crazy.
Nah,
BK, listen
that's
to
the
me
playoffs
carefully.
though. You
Listen to
can't.
me carefully,
Nobody
BK,
believe in
and
Zach. When the last
anybody
time
could
Zach
debate
LaVine have
me
been in
up
the
here.
playoffs?
Zach LaVine is better than everybody on the Rockets, bro. Facts.
What?
Nah,
Everybody.
Hey,
nah,
He's better than everybody
nah.
on the Rockets.
He's not better than Sengun. He's not better than
Yes,
Jalen
he is.
Green. No, he's not,
Yes, he
bro.
is. He better
First
Yo,
than
of
it's time to
all,
Sengun.
wrap this
He
show
better
up,
than
first
man.
of
Sengun,
all,
We
bro.
really went off
Y'all
that one.
first
crazy,
of
bro.
all,
Hold on.
Y'all
Correct me if
crazy.
I'm wrong, AP. Has Zach LaVine ever been in the playoffs?
he
Yeah,
did,
yes.
he did, he
Yeah,
did,
he
but he
did.
It
not
was once,
good.
right?
He
It was
not
once,
Two
good.
right?
times.
Yo,
Yeah, he was
He
with
EP,
the
went
what's
there
Bulls.
good,
once,
man?
He
right?
was with the Bulls and
And
yeah, the
Lonzo, right?
Bulls. Yeah, with Lonzo
Yo,
and them.
bro,
But
I'm
I
telling you
And
wouldn't
right
since Lonzo
now,
say
left,
bro.
and since Lonzo got injured, what has he
I'm
done?
telling you, I'm
they're
telling you
not
right.
good. They're not good. I don't
Listen,
think.
bro.
First of all,
If
I
Zach
you
don't
LaVine
even
has
think
haven't
been
they're
better,
going.
bro.
watching
Come
Zach
on, bro.
Levine,
They're
hold
not
on.
gonna
If
beat.
you haven't,
Yo,
if y'all
Harlem,
haven't
the
been
highlight
watching
of Zach
Zach
LaVine's career was when he
Levine,
was in the dunk contest, bro.
if y'all have not been watching Zach Levine on the Kings, y'all not qualified to talk to me, bro. I only
Bro,
want to
nobody
talk to niggas
believes in the
I
that been
did.
Kings,
watching
I
Zach
bro.
Yeah, we
did.
get a
Levine.
lot of
I'm
shows
just
this week.
saying.
Easy E.
I
God
did.
willing.
I've
First
been
of
watching
all,
Zach
They like
Levine.
that ninth
He been
seed, bro. Nobody
cooking.
care about the
first
Kings,
of
bro.
all,
They
I'm not
trash, bro.
talking about the bottom feeders. I don't think. First of all, I don't even think the Thunder or the
First of all,
Rockets
the
making
Kings
it
are
to the
gonna get
Western
is
Conference
gonna get
Finals,
Yo,
bro.
smoked.
yo,
First of all, the Kings is getting
yo,
smoked in
AP,
the
you
play-in.
talking about
The
bottom feeders, right? But this
no, the
why what you
Thunder and the
saying
The
don't make
Knicks
Rockets is
gonna
sense.
not
make it to
making
the
it,
Hold on,
finals,
bro.
bro. It
Who do
stays.
you got?
You
AP,
said
who do you
bottom
got them
feeders,
making it?
but this
But
why
you
I
said,
but
but
got
AP,
listen,
I
you
listen,
got
said they're
listen,
gonna beat
either
the Kings though,
AP.
I
bro.
got either I got that Lakers and the fucking either the Warriors or the fucking Clippers making it to the Western Conference
Yo,
The
Finals.
bro, the
Clippers,
Clippers, yo,
Wow.
bro, the Clippers
Yes, the
not even
Clippers.
beating Denver. The Clippers not even beating
not beating
Denver.
Denver,
Nah,
They
bro.
nigga,
just
Kawhi's
went
healthy,
there.
nigga.
The
Kawhi's
That
healthy,
don't
Clippers
mean
not
nigga.
nothing.
beating
First
Denver.
of
You
all,
tripping,
Zubac is
bro.
a monster, bro.
He's
Zubac
a
is a
monster.
he
Hold
had
on,
a
Zubac may be a monster,
Yo,
but that don't
AP,
mean he
let me
could beat
ask you a
Jokic.
question, AP. Yo, AP, let me
go
talk to
ahead,
you specifically, my nigga, right?
go ahead,
Because
go
like you
Nigga,
ahead,
got
go
a lot
relax,
ahead,
to
bro.
say. When
go
Lou,
ahead.
when Kawhi Leonard went to the Clippers, right in 2020, stay
I
with
know
me,
we're
my
not
They
nigga,
like
talking
right?
about
team
back
baseball.
then,
Like,
bro. We're not
hold
talking about
on,
back then,
hold
bro. All
on, no,
right,
no,
go
no, no,
ahead.
no, no.
Actually, he got to
No,
the
no,
Clippers in
I'm
2019,
bringing
Harlem.
that up because when he went to the team, right? Remember when Lou Williams and the nigga, what's his name, was in the video and Beverly was like, "Yo, Kawhi just won us a chip." They was up
All right,
3-0,
what they
and what
gotta
happened?
do?
They
What they
lost to
gotta?
Denver
Once again, I'm not
because
talking. See,
Denver
you
got
keep talking
better.
about
Denver got
yo, bro.
better.
You talking
Denver
about
got
they
better, bro.
not
They
since
got
no, they
better.
got worse since then.
They won a
They got
They
championship. What
worse
are you
got
since
talking
then.
about?
worse. What?
They lost
Yo,
Bruce
bro, you got
Brown.
Jokic.
They lost Jeff Green. They lost
But
fucking
Bro,
AP,
you got
how
they
old is
lost
Jokic.
Kawhi? And
KCP.
hold
They
on,
lost
how old is
Bro,
Kawhi?
KCP.
you
AP,
got
AP, how
Jokic.
old is
No,
Kawhi?
no,
You got
no, no. It's
Jokic
not
putting
even
up
how
60
it's
plus
Kawhi.
triple.
First of
Kawhi is
all,
injury
Bro, you
prone,
got
bro. He's not gonna
Jokic
first of all,
play
all
putting
until
up
he
right.
get
So
60
healthy.
wait,
point
wait, wait,
triple
wait, wait.
doubles.
So
What?
whose roster is better? Whose roster is better? The
The
Clippers or the
Nuggets.
Nuggets?
Denver
No,
roster
nah,
better, my
nah,
nigga.
nah,
Stop
nah.
it,
No,
bro.
it's not.
You can't
The
even
No, it's
name
not,
Clippers is
positions
bro.
on the
cooked, bro.
Clippers, bro.
Yes, I can.
The Clippers is
Outside
cooked.
of okay,
The
okay,
Clippers
bet.
is cooked.
Outside of Zubac, Norman Powell,
The
and
Clippers is
Okay.
Kawhi
cooked,
and James
bro.
Harden. Who else?
Nick Batum. We got fucking
Stop it.
Stop.
He's washed.
hold
That
on,
nigga's
no, he
super
Pause.
not.
cooked.
No, he
Stop it.
not. No, he not.
He's
No, he
super
not. You
What's
cooked.
ain't
that
see him
song?
Stop
play,
it.
bro.
Hold on.
He's
What's
You
that
super
ain't see
song?
him
cooked.
I'm
play,
yelling
bro.
why
He's super
Batum
cooked.
in. Come on, bro.
AP, you
No, he
capping,
not.
bro. I'm not
No,
gonna
he
let you
not.
go out
No, he
like that,
not.
AP. I'm not
Bro,
gonna let you
yo,
go
You
out
ain't
bro,
like
said
you
that.
Nick
lying.
He's
You
Batum,
super
bro.
lying,
Nick
cooked.
bro.
I'm
Batum
not letting
38
you
years
go out
old,
like
bro.
that. He's
He
super
not
cooked, bro.
38. He
He's super
36,
cooked.
but
He's
no, he
No,
super
not.
he's like
cooked.
37,
Bro, back
38 now,
Ben
bro.
is super
No,
cooked, bro.
no, he not.
Hold
He
on. Wait,
36.
wait, wait.
Name
Batum
somebody
cooked.
else.
Ben Simmons is cooked. The other nigga on yo, bro.
Well,
The
they
other
got
nigga
Ben
on the
Simmons. Hold
Clippers.
on, no,
He can't even.
wait.
Let him
So
answer.
wait,
Hold on.
hold
Let him
on, hold on.
answer.
You got
Who
Ben
else is on that
Simmons.
roster, AP?
Ben Simmons.
Ben
You got
Simmons is cooked. Batum is
Hey,
cooked.
hold on, Harlem.
Don't
Hold
can't
on,
make
Harlem.
Dunn
Let him
can't make
finish.
a shot to save his fucking life. Nigga, stop it, bro. The only person they got off the bench is Bogdanovich. That's it, nigga. Everybody else
Yeah,
is
Bogdanovic.
cooked.
My nigga,
Garbage. That's it. That's one person. That's
AP, you
one
lacking
person off
right
the
now. You
bench.
slacking
Stop
right
it,
now,
bro.
bro.
Stop it. You cooked, my nigga. Stop, bro. Them niggas is
name the
cooked. They going
niggas.
home in
Name
6
the niggas. All
games.
right, so can you name the
They
niggas on
going
the
home in
Nuggets?
6
Can you
games.
name the Nuggets roster?
They
Can
got
you name the
Christian
Nuggets
Braun,
roster?
Peyton Watson. They
That
Yes.
nigga
got
said,
Watson over there, Peyton Watson.
garbage, garbage.
He's not garbage. What?
Yes, they are. He
Christian Braun
barely
is what? Is
played.
garbage?
Garbage, yes. Go ahead.
What?
Who
Oh
else?
my
Who
god.
else?
How do we?
He not. Go ahead. He not better. That's not
Which
better than the
nigga? Hold
Clippers
on.
roster. Go ahead. Keep going.
He's better than
Wait,
their
Keep
whole
going.
bench.
He
Is
better than
Russell
Powell.
Wilson?
He better
That
than
he's not
Powell.
coming
Yo,
off the bench. He starts.
is Russell Westbrook trash? AP?
Norman Powell doesn't come off the
Yes.
bench. He starts.
Yes. Very trash.
Russell
He's
Westbrook
He's
not.
trash?
trash.
AP? Come on,
He's
bro.
trash. He's
Come on,
trash.
AP.
You
Come
He's
gotta
on,
be.
trash,
AP.
bro. That guy
This is
missed
the
an
last
open
time
He
layup,
Kawhi
better
plays out
than
the
nigga.
second round.
AP.
He better than
Yo,
who?
AP.
He
He
better
better
than
than Nick
who?
Batum. He better than Nick
Come on. I
Batum.
mean, you
Russell
naming
Westbrook
one
ain't
nigga,
He
trash.
is.
bro.
He said that.
You ain't but one nigga, bro.
Stop it.
Yo,
You ain't
hold
but
on, hold
one
on.
No,
nigga,
So
bro.
so
I'm
hold
That's
on.
just
it.
So BK. I mean,
no, 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 no,
AP.
no.
AP, you got
I'm just bro.
Kawhi playing the whole series.
Westbrook is better than the whole bench, bro.
So
Huh?
he banking on Kawhi to play a whole series. That's what he's saying.
Westbrook is better than the whole bench. Is he not?
Nah, no, you're not.
Westbrook
Yes,
is
he is,
garbage,
bro.
man.
He's not. He's not.
Westbrook is
First of
better than the
all,
whole
you
Clippers
you think
bench.
about the old. You think about the
Nigga,
old Westbrook.
this been Westbrook's best year in a whole while. Niggas talking about he
Yo,
garbage.
bro,
They got
Westbrook
him
is
playing
better
good in
than
Denver.
Yo,
Facts.
Listen,
LM,
well,
the
why they
nigga
Nah, I ain't
blaming
gonna
him
lie.
AP
then?
is
Hold
telling
on.
me
LM, that's not
Westbrook
true because he
is
was
better
playing
than
well
the
in the
Clippers
Clippers.
whole bench.
Yeah, he was
Westbrook is
playing well
better
on the
than Dunn.
Clippers, nigga.
Right,
But
but
he
he
Yo,
was
playing
playing
yo,
well.
well
and
in
We
he
talking
Denver
about one
too.
First
game
of
though, AP.
all,
He's been
first
playing
of
well
all,
all
they got.
season.
Oh yeah, my fault. They got done. They got done. You got
Done.
what's
Dunn is
that small
trash.
forward
Hold
name?
on, hold
What's
on.
the small
You just
forward name? They
named
got the
done, so
nigga.
you're done,
Hold on.
bro. You're done.
No,
You're
they
done,
got
bro.
what's the small forward name? They got the
This
nigga
is
from the
crazy.
Mavericks. What's his name? I forgot the nigga name. They
AP,
got him. So,
AP,
yo, listen,
AP.
listen. They better than
This
the
Dunn
Nuggets
nigga
roster,
can't make a
bro.
shot to save his life, bro. The
Nah,
nigga
This man
can't
bro.
make
banking
a
on
shot
bum
to.
knee Kawhi, bro.
He can't make
Yo,
no
listen.
shot. I
Once again, y'all
watched him.
niggas. I said a healthy
Yo,
Kawhi,
stop,
bro.
He's
bro.
not.
A
That's an
healthy
if.
My
He's
Kawhi.
never
nigga
healthy. What are you
Kawhi is
talking about?
one
All right, he's
nigga,
healthy
bro.
now.
He's
He's
No, he's
healthy
one
not. He's
now.
not gonna
nigga.
play in the playoffs. He
All
don't
right.
play in the
He was
playoffs, bro.
Yo,
healthy. Yo,
once
AP,
again.
let me
AP,
ask you a
AP, he
Once
question.
never
again.
plays in the
Was
playoffs,
Kawhi
bro. He only
Leonard
plays like
healthy
a
in
couple games and
2020,
that's it,
AP?
bro.
Was Kawhi Leonard
All right.
healthy in
Why
2020,
nigga, y'all
AP?
niggas name it once again. I said
Was
this
he
year,
healthy?
bro.
Yo,
Why y'all
AP,
niggas?
It's
Why
answer the
gonna
y'all?
be
question.
different.
Was
Listen,
It's gonna
he
I
be
can't
different.
healthy
argue.
in
Listen, I
was he
AP,
can't
hold on,
healthy
hold
in
on.
argue.
AP,
2020?
how
Listen,
many
I
games
can't
did he play in the
argue. I
playoffs last
can't. I
season,
can't
bro?
argue. Listen, I can't
AP,
argue.
last season,
I
how
can't
many games
argue
did he
over
play in the
years.
playoffs?
I can't argue
Yo,
last season, bro. I can argue this season. Now,
How
if he
can you
get
argue
hurt
this season,
again,
bro? He
listen,
was
because
healthy
if he
going
get
into
hurt
the playoffs
again,
last season. So what's gonna
but
be the
we
difference?
say you talking about last season. I talking about this
so
season.
AP,
AP,
listen what I'm
Listen,
saying.
so AP,
This
so
season,
you
right?
think the
He's healthy,
Clippers
right?
is
Going
gonna
into the
beat the
playoffs.
Nuggets?
Last season,
So
he's
you think the
healthy
no,
going
Clippers
into
gonna
the
beat the
no.
playoffs.
Nuggets,
What's gonna be the
AP?
difference?
I don't think the Clippers
I'm
gonna beat
asking
the
you a question,
Nuggets.
AP. You think the Clippers is
The
gonna beat the
Clippers is
Nuggets? Yes or no?
washed, bro.
First of
Kawhi
all, the
need to
Lakers
retire.
going.
Harden need
First
to
of
retire.
all,
He just need to
Yo, AP,
the Lakers
yo,
gonna
yo,
play the
AP,
Nuggets if
stop,
they
yo,
do get
stop
past
going in
that.
circles, AP. Just
I'm
answer the
not going in
question. Are the
circles. I'm
Clippers
not
gonna
gonna.
beat the
the
Nuggets?
swim.
Yes or
Hey,
no?
Ribby, the
They
swim team
can't. They
players
Shut
can't
dropped
the
beat
off
the
fuck up.
finally,
Suckers.
bro.
They can beat them. I don't know if they're gonna beat them. They can beat them though. I don't know if they
Okay,
are gonna beat them.
cool.
All right,
All
you
right.
asked me.
So
Hold up, we
that
getting off the topics. You asked me who I got my top two teams in the West, and I said the Lakers and the Clippers. That's,
and I
that's all I
said
said.
the
Or the
Clippers is
Warriors,
cooked.
and I said the
Them
Warriors.
Knicks,
So
all right. So
that's my
all
three.
right,
That's
cool.
my
So
three right there. Yeah. Now y'all can
so
answer
I
because
got
I
the
know I've been
Nuggets in
arguing
6.
that.
I got the Nuggets
You,
in 6, right? And I
so
got
you
the
got the
Warriors
Nuggets
in
going to
7.
the. So you got the Nuggets and the Warriors going to the Western Conference Final. Okay. All
No,
right.
I got OKC winning the whole West, nigga. I already told y'all that. I'm just talking about the other
Okay, see.
matchups. What I
All
got,
right. Oh,
I
you
got
can
the
name three. You can
Warriors.
say the Nuggets, Warriors, and the
It's
Thunder,
gonna be.
nigga.
It's
Not
gonna have to be
well.
those three though. It's gonna be
Well,
have to be.
I got the Warriors beating the Lakers in 7. That's gonna be
They
a
might not
7
even
game
they
series.
might not even play the Lakers. Because if the Clippers win, the Nuggets, I mean the Warriors drop to the 7th.
They're
So
not
I
dropping,
don't
bro.
Tomorrow, you mean?
yes, if they lose tomorrow, they drop to the 7th.
I
If they
think the
win,
Clippers
they
will be in
drop
the
to the
play-in.
5th.
I'm not gonna lie to
No,
you,
no,
bro. It's the last game of the
The
season.
Clippers could
A
go
lot
to
of
the
them niggas
6th.
is not
No,
playing
I'm
no
saying I think
AP.
they're gonna lose that game that they play. Who they playing?
The Clippers.
No, I'm saying who is the Clippers playing tomorrow?
The Warriors.
I think they're gonna lose that game, bro.
I got a
Who?
question.
The
So is
Clippers.
everybody gonna play in that
I
game,
don't
AP?
know. Yes. It's important. They don't want
Are
to
you
be in the
sure?
play-in. So yes, I'm sure. I'm sure. They
Bro,
don't want to be in the play-in.
nobody
So,
trusts
all right.
Kawhi, bro. Like
Hold on,
Kawhi ain't been trustworthy since
wait.
Toronto.
Once again, it's not even. I'm see.
So,
My thing is, it's not even Kawhi
so
only.
let
It's
AP
fucking
explain.
Zubac. First of
So you
all,
really
right,
banking
God.
on the old
Hold
James Harden
on.
and the
Yo,
old
AP
Kawhi
explain.
Leonard?
So
Yo,
I
AP
watched the
explain.
team,
AP.
bro. I explain.
Yo,
What you want
Bro,
me
them
to
AP.
dudes is
explain?
washed, bro.
Yo,
I got
AP.
it.
So
Got it.
explain. if the Warriors win, they in 6, and the Clippers is
And
in 7,
yeah,
explain it.
they insist they go
They
through
got the
6 to
tiebreaker
5.
basically.
Yeah, if they could go unless it's a 3-way tie, that's the only way it's a different tie.
I
But
think that they hit the tiebreaker right
first of
now.
all, after Timberwolves win 2, they're gonna be
Yeah,
a
the
3-way
Timberwolves.
tie
I
if
think the
Western win.
Timberwolves, Lakers. Because if the Lakers
So
lose, who they play tomorrow? Because if the Lakers lose, I think
And
they
the
the
play the
Lakers,
Lakers is
Clippers.
nah, the
already in
Lakers,
it though.
Lakers
They
is,
already
is
in it.
stuck at 3. They stuck at 3, so they
Yeah.
There
good.
was another team.
Um,
Who was the other team they
no,
mentioned? I know it was
you talk about the
Timberwolves.
Timberwolves
It's
and
the
the
No, I
fucking
Nuggets.
remember it was there was
Nuggets,
another team.
Clippers,
the Nuggets,
Warriors,
Timberwolves,
and
Clippers,
Minnesota.
Yeah, it was
Warriors,
the
and
Nuggets
Minnesota's.
and Minnesota. Yeah,
Yeah.
And the Nuggets play who? I forgot. The Nuggets play
I don't know who the
somebody
Nuggets play.
trash. They don't play
I
nobody
don't think
good.
the
I don't
Nuggets
think.
is gonna play tomorrow though.
Nah, they do. They do. They
I'm
they
talking
don't
about
want to
I don't think
drop.
that they
I
They
think
No,
the
they
not
don't
Nuggets is
playing
want
the
to
their whole
fourth.
drop.
I think the
squad,
Nuggets
bro.
is the fourth seed
No,
right now.
because if the Nuggets lose, they could drop to the play-in, and they don't want to do that.
Or the fifth
So
seed. I think
Oh,
that
for
is the
real?
Nuggets the fifth seed.
yeah, because in three-way ties, the Nuggets will lose in a three-way tie. So
It's
they don't
about
want to
it's
lose.
about tiebreakers though too though. Ain't you feel me?
Yeah,
Like
yeah, three like
you
Literally
actually
like
all you got to worry about with the Lakers is just Luka. Really, that's really it.
no,
I
no,
think the Warriors.
they resting their players. They good. They
No, I'm
not even
saying in the
playing.
Yeah,
playoffs. I'm talking
Oh,
about
okay,
playoffs.
okay.
yo,
Yeah, we talking
AP.
about the ties though.
The
Yeah.
Warriors. I
Because I
just
don't
seen
trust
it
anybody
earlier.
else on the Lakers.
Warriors own the tiebreaker over the Timberwolves, and I think they own the tiebreaker over the
Yeah, I know who
Clippers.
Jimmy gonna turn into in the
Yeah, but
playoffs,
once
bro.
again, Harlem is
Come on.
different in the three-way. In the three-way tie is different. They don't go by that.
Hey Jimmy, y'all.
So
Hey
I'm gonna be
Jimmy,
you
honest
gotta
with you, AP.
remind them why you carried the
I
Heat
don't
for all them
think
years, bro.
I don't think they actually gonna let the Lakers play Golden State, which I think is bullshit,
yeah,
and
yeah.
I think it's
That no,
politics
I
behind
don't.
it.
I actually don't want that either because I want
Why you
them.
don't want
I
that?
want because
No, I
I
want
want
that.
them as separate
I
series.
want that. I
Nah,
want
nah.
LeBron
It's
to be
too
No,
on
early.
I
his
want
ass
No,
and
LeBron out of
eliminate
here,
no,
bro.
ASAP,
no.
nigga.
First of
Patch
all,
them
I
niggas
want
up.
no because the Lakers
I
gonna end up
wish.
winning that series, and I want the Warriors to go to the second round.
They're
So I
not
don't
gonna
want
win
them
that
Nah, I'm
series,
not
facing.
gonna
bro.
say that.
Let's
How
say
you,
y'all, bro.
how
LeBron
you
is
figure the
48, bro.
yo,
No, it's
AP?
not
My
about
man's is
LeBron.
from
It's about
LA,
Luca,
right?
nigga.
Luka's not gonna
Yeah.
take down the whole squad, bro.
My man's
Man,
from
nobody cares
LA,
about no
right?
fat ass Luca, man. Get out of here, yo.
Oh,
Like,
yo,
nobody
I
cares
listen,
about
mean,
yo,
no
y'all
fat
AP,
ass.
nigga.
yo,
Himself.
Oh,
AP,
my
AP,
listen, if
man's
we
from
had Luca
AP.
LA,
on
Hold
right?
on,
our
hold on.
team,
Hey,
we'd be
real
a
quick, hold
playoff
on.
team.
AP,
No, he won't.
Yo,
name me
AP, my
somebody
That's
else
man's
outside
what.
of
from
Luka, because
LA,
Luka's
right?
not gonna get it done by himself, bro.
No,
And he
I
a
no. We
diehard
of
Laker
course
fan,
nobody
right?
say he gonna get it done by
Now
himself,
the
but you
Lakers, hold
Yo,
on,
saying
hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. The Lakers have too many like
The
offensive
Warriors
and
role players are
defensive
better than the
limitations.
Lakers
I
role
don't know.
players,
I don't
bro.
know, man. I
what you
don't know,
mean?
but
They got the Lakers got
nah, they got
a
just
decent
like
team.
LeBron. Listen, LeBron and Luca can't
They don't
score
play no
all the
Y'all
points,
defense.
think the
yo,
and they don't
Nuggets
play no
still going?
defense.
Y'all think the Nuggets still
The
going
Lakers don't play
going to do
no
what they
defense,
do
AP.
with that
First
new
of all, they
coach?
don't even have a coach, nigga. So
hey
who the
yo,
fuck? How the
BK,
hell
let me
y'all
Now
say
gonna
this to
listen,
you,
they
win?
BK,
have
right?
players, man. Like LeBron
Hey
is
yo, BK,
old,
let me say
man.
this to you,
My
BK.
nigga,
You
yo,
said
y'all
out
niggas
your
say
own mouth, right?
LeBron is better than half of these niggas in the
No,
league,
I
bro.
know, but you
What?
can't ask him to score 100 points a
Yes,
Yo,
game.
AP, LeBron is on that
Nigga,
Yo,
Heat,
he ain't
bro.
gonna
AP,
score 100 points. He got
he
Luca,
don't
he
need to
got
score,
Reeves,
nigga.
he
He
got
got
all
AP,
these other
AP, don't use
players.
what?
that,
hey
bro.
yo,
LeBron is on
BK,
that
let me
stuff,
ask you
bro.
a question, BK.
If he
All
on
right,
that
so look,
stuff, then
right?
shit. He gonna end up being
So
good if
listen,
he on
right?
that stuff.
Yo, listen. I was talking to my man's BK, right?
They got Bronny on
He
their
said,
roster. You
yo,
really think they going far?
he from LA, right? He a big time Laker
Come
fan.
on, AP.
He said that he thought Austin Reeves, because I said Austin Reeves a role player, right?
He's
He
garbage,
said,
He
man.
is. He is. He's not garbage,
he
bro.
said, nah, he
Nigga
not a
said he
role player. He
garbage.
a star, right?
Garbage.
Like, come on, BK. You sound
So
crazy.
we
He better
compared
than
Reeves is
half
Derek
not
our
White,
squad,
right?
garbage,
bro.
bro.
Hey, yo, BK,
Garbage.
look. So
If
we
Austin Reeves
Niggas
can't
compared
drop
Derek
20
dropping
points,
White.
let's put him on
40
the team,
games this
Nah,
probably.
season talking
Reeves
about
is
he
not
garbage.
garbage, bro. He not
You
Yo,
garbage,
sound
bro.
BK,
crazy,
listen.
BK. You
Hold
sound
on,
crazy.
Yeah, like
let Harlan
what?
make his point. Hold on, let Harlan
How
make
Hey,
his
was
point.
yo,
hold on? How was he garbage if he averaging like 20 something points?
He's whack,
we
man. He gives
compared
up a 20
Austin
rebound. He's
Nah.
Reeves.
whack, though.
First of all, if
Hey, yo,
Luca
What?
was on
BK.
the Nets, we'd be a playoff team, bro.
Nigga, he arguably the
Hey, yo,
third best
listen.
player on that team. How is he garbage?
We compared
Trash.
Austin
You know
Reeves
BK don't know
to
ball.
Derek White, right? So I told him I thought Derek White is better than Reeves, right? So when he
I
looked up
mean,
the
Derrick White
stats,
is a
right?
defensive player. You know what I'm saying?
Wait. When he
No,
looked up
Austin
the
Reeves
stats,
is
right?
more skilled, bro.
Austin Reeves averaged like 20, right? And White averaged 16. Now, if you was to put Derek White on the Lakers, right? I would have more faith in Derek White showing up consistently than I do Austin Reeves.
Yeah,
I'm
he's
not saying
he's
Austin Reeves.
Come on, yo.
I'm not
First
No,
saying
of
because
Austin Reeves
Austin
all,
is
Reeves is more
garbage.
Austin
skilled.
I'm
Reeves,
just
Derek White
Austin
is
all
trash.
Reeves,
Look,
Austin Reeves is a third option. Of course, he
Wait,
gonna get easy
hold on. That's
looks,
not.
nigga.
But AP, Derek. The thing about Derek White is he's not skilled like how these other guards are skilled, bro. He's not
I mean,
Yeah,
skilled
he's
enough.
a
Austin Reeves. Hold
defensive.
on. Oh, sorry.
nah,
All right,
bro.
hear me out. Hear me out. See, the problem with
Offensively,
Austin
Nah,
Reeves,
BK, there's no
BK.
way you about to make an argument
I'm
that he's
not
skilled
saying Austin
offensively.
Reeves defense, but like, all right. So again, he's slow, low, right? He has flat feet. He's a
You can
cone
still
on
call him
defense.
trash though, bro. You sound crazy.
And he doesn't have the physicality to match up with like bigger.
So you only
like,
talking about
wings.
defense, bro.
And he doesn't have the foot speed to get out on the 3-point line, like to chase guys with the 3-point line.
Bro, you just talking about defense, bro.
He's what? Listen, offensively, he's trash, man. I mean, he's
Wait, who's trash offensively?
How is he? Hold on. How is he trash offensively? He averaging 20 points.
Garbage, man. Yeah, that's because LeBron and Luka's there to take all the attention.
He was
don't
doing
say
that
trash,
Luka,
bro.
What are you talking about?
Don't say trash, bro. Austin Reeves
if he's a
is
third
pretty
option,
good, bro.
if he's a third option,
Media hype, man. He's back.
Hold on. BK,
Yo,
he was averaging 20-something points before Luka got to that team. What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
but LeBron is there though. That's what I'm saying.
LeBron,
It
half
So
the
takes a
time
lot of
LeBron
what?
wasn't there.
influence
What
for
are you
him.
talking
What
about?
does LeBron got to do with Reeves?
Oh gosh, man.
Hold on. When LeBron, hold on.
yo,
AP, correct me if I'm
hey,
wrong.
yo,
When
y'all
LeBron was
not,
hurt, Reeves was
hey, yo,
still
y'all
averaging
not
20-something points.
comprehending. Y'all not comprehending what he's saying.
Even when
LM,
LeBron
what
was
you
No,
hurt, he
just
was
all we
averaging
said.
all
20
we
points. How you
saying
gonna say he's
is,
trash
Yo,
when LeBron
I
was
say
hurt?
Lamar,
this: the Lakers
I
got
get what he's
firepower,
saying,
nigga.
but it's inaccurate.
No, they
Yo,
don't.
Yo,
hold on,
bro,
Ellen. I don't.
yo,
Somebody gotta
bro.
explain this to me, bro. How you
The
gonna say
nigga
he's
said
trash
the Lakers
offensively if
got
he's averaging 20 points?
firepower. Hey,
They
let
don't
me
have
ask
no
y'all
The
a
Lake,
firepower,
question.
man.
the Lakers don't got
Hey, yo, AP.
firepower.
Nope.
They
Hey, yo,
got
AP, I'm
offensive
about to get
power.
on your case,
Yeah,
AP.
that's
Yo, hey, yo,
firepower.
BK, don't say nothing. BK, don't say nothing. I'm talking to AP, bro. BK,
Yeah.
don't say nothing, please, bro. Don't say nothing. Yo, AP, I'm gonna ask you a couple
I'm losing
questions.
brain
Just
cells,
yes or
bro.
no. Just
Yeah.
yes or no. Yo, DJ, don't say nothing. Gabe Vincent, right?
hmm
What role player on Boston is Gabe Vincent better than?
Who
Nobody.
said Boston? Wait. I said I'm talking about the Thunder, bro. I'm talking about the Thunder. I ain't said it was gonna be Boston. That's different. I
No,
said
no,
they
no,
could
no,
beat
no, no,
the
no.
Thunder.
No,
I'm
he's saying
just
the
saying.
Lakers and the
You said they got firepower. So what
They
I'm
do.
saying is, when you look at they
offensively.
bench, right?
I
My
said
nigga
offensively.
Vander,
Offensively, they
yo,
don't
bro,
have more. Listen, they don't have more
hold on,
than
hold on, hold
Boston,
on.
bro.
Yo,
So I'm
AP,
not
let me ask
saying
you a
more than
question.
Look
Boston.
up
AP, hold on,
Yeah.
AP. Hold on.
wait.
All you got to do is look
You
at the
telling
numbers.
me
They when
Vanderbilt is
AD left, they
firepower,
got
AP?
better offensively, bro.
Hold on,
No,
DJ.
no.
You
Listen,
telling me
listen.
Vanderbilt is
Who said
firepower, my
that?
nigga?
Who said
He's
that?
not
I ain't
saying
said.
that,
Did I
bro.
The
say
Nobody's
nigga
that?
the
saying that. What are you
Lakers.
I
talking
never
about?
He a
said.
role
Well,
player
I
for
never
the
said.
Lakers.
I never said
He's
the
a
bro. I
role
said
player
the.
for the.
Yo,
You
you
never
They
talking
said the
got
about?
role
I'm
players,
not
bro.
firepower.
You
What
just
talking
said the
about.
role
firepower?
players.
So what
I never said
firepower?
the role play. I said fucking you got Luca, you got LeBron James, and you got Austin Reeves, nigga.
And Rui. Rui's putting up numbers
So
too.
Yeah,
three
and
niggas.
Rui.
Hold on, wait. So three niggas is gonna beat the whole team.
4.
This
Rui
nigga don't
Hachimura,
drop.
bro. He
No,
puts up
I said
numbers.
So three niggas is gonna beat the whole
offensive
team.
firepower. Do you
That's
know
all
it's hard to
offensive
first of all
firepower, bro.
Yo,
the
bro.
Rockets can't create offense like that, nigga. They
Hold
have
on,
to play by team,
When the
nigga.
Warriors had Klay Thompson, right? When they had
This
Steph,
shit.
Clay, and KD, right? That's 3 people that gave them offensive firepower, bro. That's what he means.
My
Yes.
nigga, stop it, bro. Stop it. Them
And
niggas
Rui gives you
also had
15
a
points. So that's
team.
offense right
So
there.
all
They
right,
also had a
so
team.
who
They
got
had a team
firepower? Who got
behind them niggas,
firepower on
DJ.
the Thunder then? Who got firepower on the Thunder then? Can you
Outside
name
of
it?
Shea.
The Thunder as a team has a better
No. I
team,
said
bro.
who had fat. Listen,
He
listen to
said
the question.
offensive firepower, bro.
Offensive firepower, bro.
All
Because
right,
it's hard to score in the playoffs. Who
Don't
got
name
offensive
Shea,
so
because everybody
firepower?
knows Shea gets his free throw,
so
get his free throw
so
thing, bro.
so
He a free throw
so
merchant.
so you taking Luca, LeBron, and Reeves over Chet, J Dub, and SGA? So
Bro, J Dub don't do
right?
nothing in the playoffs,
SGA.
even last year,
Nah,
bro.
he said offensive
Wait.
firepower. Is he offensive firepower?
Absolutely, he gonna give you 20. Chet gonna give you
Nah.
20.
Okay, but
Mm.
hold
SGA
on.
gonna
Nah,
give you
But when
20.
we say
Chad is not giving you
What?
20, bro.
hold
In the
on, AP,
playoffs,
Chet not
nah.
giving you 20.
So Harlem,
Yo,
you
this
just
is a
said
Nah.
J
joke,
Dub's gonna
bro.
give you 20, right? But you didn't give that
He gonna
credit
give you
to
20.
Austin Reeves when he gives you 20.
Bro, I said he named three players. I
He
said
named
three
4,
players.
bro. He
Listen to
said
what I'm
Rui
saying.
Hachimura.
Listen to what I'm trying to say. I said three players are not gonna be the team. You know what a team means? As a collective.
No, they have
Three
listen, they
niggas
have
is
a
not
good
gonna
No,
be
team
they
a
have
though.
a
They
good
have
team.
a
team,
good
but
team.
offensive firepower, the
Bro,
Lakers is
the
better
Lakers
offensively.
as a collective team are not better than the Thunder as a collective team. So if you was to take the role
I'm
players
not trusting no
on,
team that
hold
got
on,
Shea on
DJ.
there,
If
bro.
you take the role players of the Lakers, comprehend what I'm saying. If you take the guys outside of LeBron, outside of Reeves, outside of Luca, if you take them niggas out of the
Okay, you can say the
equation,
same thing. You
the
can say the
hold
same
on,
Once
thing with the
again,
OKC Thunder, bro.
right,
who's
and that's what
stopping
I'm saying to
LeBron?
you.
Who's stopping LeBron on the Thunder? Who's stopping LeBron
Bro,
on the Thunder,
again,
nigga?
you're not listening. If you take
But
Chet,
you can say the same
if
thing with
you take,
OKC though,
hold
Harlem.
on. If you take Chet, right? Chet and SGA are the main two guys. LeBron and Luca
And,
are the main
and
two guys.
SGA, what is and SGA is a
Hold
free throw
on,
merchant, nigga.
hold on. Let me finish, right? So if you take
That's
the
where all
two
his
stars
points
on
come from.
OKC and you take the two stars on the Lakers, right? They're gonna do their job. Now you have the others, right? You have J Dub, Isaiah Joe, Casey Wallace,
Isaiah
this
Joe.
nigga, that
He's a
nigga.
street bro. They just
I just
spot up
think that
shooters. They
they're
just sit in the corner.
okay. So let me ask you a question, DJ. Right? Since you think you know so much about basketball, right? You
Isaiah Joe
think?
does sit in the corner. What he don't move,
Hold
bro.
on,
He's just a
hold on.
shooter.
Since you hold
He don't
on,
create
since
for
you know
himself.
so much, right? Hold on. Pump your brakes. Since you know so much, right? Name 2 niggas on the Lakers that can outshoot Isaiah Joe and Wiggins.
Bro, did you not just hear what I just said, bro?
My nigga, don't give me a speech. Name 2 niggas that can do the same
You
thing that
just
they can
said
do.
offensive firepower. Outside of them 2 dudes and the other 2 dudes, Isaiah Joe is just a shooter, bro. Same thing goes for the Lakers.
Yo, that's
All
the
right,
fact
all
that I
right,
made
all
Actually,
you.
hold
right.
on.
Listen,
If you
They're
watch the
role
Houston
players.
game, if
wait.
you
We
watch,
just
They're role
named. We just
players.
named. We just
They're
named the
role. That's
3. We just named the 3 top
He
offensive
just
firepower for
he
the
named
Lakers. Can
Isaiah
you
Joe
name
as
them?
Isaiah Joe's out here
Yeah, he's
creating and
not.
getting
All right,
about
I'll give you
13
SGA.
points a
Who
game.
else? Who else
Yo,
besides?
bro.
Name 2 more
Yo,
players
bro.
besides
You're missing
SGA.
what
You
I'm
can't name them,
saying.
bro.
I never said Isaiah Joe is a star. You niggas don't listen. Y'all talk, but y'all don't listen. I'ma
We
say
said
it again.
offensive firepower, bro.
I
We
He's
didn't
said
talking
say
about
star.
Luca.
offensive firepower,
Listen what
bro.
I'm
Outside of
saying,
his
right?
shooting, what does he do?
I'ma say it again. I'ma say it again because y'all don't listen. I said Luca and LeBron are the main stars, right?
And then you
They're
said
gonna do
Shea
their
and
thing.
and
And then
Chet.
hold on. I said Shea and Chet are the main stars, right? I said you scratch them niggas and then you go role players because the role players you're gonna need them. I said the role players on
I'm
OKC
not
are
trusting. I'm not
better than the
trusting him.
role players on the Lakers. Then I
No,
said Isaiah Joe and Wiggins,
nah, they're too
they're
young. I don't
shooters.
trust the
Hold
young
I don't
on,
players
trust.
that
I
hold
don't
on,
much,
trust
AP,
bro.
OK's
hold on,
role
AP,
players, bro.
hold on, AP, because y'all niggas don't listen. I said Isaiah Joe and Wiggins, they can shoot. They're good role
That's
players
it,
that can
bro.
shoot.
Like
Listen,
that's
once
And
we
then
trying to
I
again,
tell you.
said,
That's it.
we said, oh,
okay,
listen
so
to the
yeah,
DJ,
but
you
argument.
said that.
Hold on.
you have to have more to your arsenal than that, man. Like,
Exactly, nigga. They don't
I'm
have
talking
offensive
about, yo,
firepower,
bro,
nigga.
I
Which
just
one of those
named
niggas could
2
create their
role
own
players.
shot? If
Just
they
shooting
create
don't
their
do
own,
is
all
not
right. We
offensive
just
They
named.
firepower,
can
bro.
shot.
First
They
of
can,
all, they
Wiggins
can't
don't
create
create his
their own
own shot.
shot,
What are you
nigga.
talking about?
He don't create his own shot, nigga. More than Luca and Reeves,
Wiggins
nigga.
don't create. Bro, you keep talking
More than
about, I'm
Luca.
not talking
He don't
about
even
We
have to
said
ball
stars.
for as
offensive
long as you think he
firepower,
do, bro.
bro.
I'm not talking about stars. I'm talking about role players, bro. The stars ain't just gonna win you the game, my
All
guy.
right,
You
nigga,
keep
but my
talking
nigga,
about Luca. I'm
we
talking
said
role
fire. All right,
players.
the argument was firepower, nigga. We said who got more
The
firepower. We
Lakers
said
got
the
more
Lakers got
I'm only
firepower,
one
bro.
nigga.
The
nah,
Hold on.
Lakers
nah.
got 2 niggas. You think 2 niggas is gonna be the whole
Then they got
OKC
like
team?
they got
They
Reeves that
got
gives
a
you
whole bunch
20.
of role players,
Rui
nigga.
gives you like 16, 17
They
Bro,
got
they
points, bro.
Gabe
role
Like
players
Vincent,
So
Gabe
is ass,
so
bro.
Vincent,
hold on.
Gabe
To be fair,
Vincent.
They
OKC is
role
better at
players is
getting
ass,
OKC is
bro.
better at getting stops than the Lakers though. I think that's one
you
thing
talking
they got
about
over.
defense
We
now. You trying to
defense.
change the
We
argument.
said defense. We
Bro,
said firepower,
OKC
nigga.
is a better team,
Now
bro. That's what I'm
Nigga,
trying
now
you
to
LM trying to
tell
said,
change
you,
the
yo,
argument,
man.
bro.
listen, you blame, see, look, you moving the goalposts. You
What?
said
No, that's
better
LM
team. We
moving the
said,
goalposts. He talking about
no,
defense now. We talking about offense, bro.
no, we talking about,
Yo,
Harlem
bro,
said better team. We talking about
yo,
firepower's
bro,
offense,
offense,
nigga.
OKC got a better team, bro. All
Let's stick to
around
Nah,
the
one
nah.
topic.
board, they
We
have a
talking about
better
offense, not
team.
no team, not no
That's what we talking
defense.
about. Offense,
You
they got
said,
a better team.
nah, not offensively, nigga.
OKC got better role players than the Lakers, bro. This is
All
facts,
right,
nigga.
so who's
This
averaging
is
besides
facts.
SGA? Besides SGA, you could cancel SGA and Luke out. Who's averaging as much as LeBron James on the OKC Thunder? Nobody.
Nobody.
Nobody
Chet
close.
is gonna give you 20 a
Chet
No,
game.
gonna
What are
get
you
hurt,
no,
bro.
no,
He's
he's
talking
not. No,
fragile,
he's
about?
bro.
not. No, he's not, bro.
Oh
No,
my
he's not,
god,
bro.
this is
He's not
crazy.
averaging.
This is
Is he averaging? What
crazy.
is he averaging right now? He's
Like
not
Right.
averaging
17.
20 a game.
I
Wait.
think he's like averaging
Wait.
Yo,
So
16,
you are
17 points right
wait.
now.
So
crazy,
hold on.
bro.
So well, hold on. So
BK, pull up how much Chet is averaging, bro.
y'all saying if the Lakers and
One second. Hold on.
OKC matched up,
Hey,
y'all got the Lakers.
AP. How much
The
you think
late
Chet is averaging right now? He
yo,
about to pull it up,
these
bro. How much
niggas
you
is
think he
on
averaging?
Yeah,
drugs,
he
bro.
probably
They
like
think the
Wait, hold on.
Lakers
Y'all,
16,
gonna
man.
beat
hold on.
OKC in a
So y'all saying
7-game
if
series.
the Lakers and OKC matched up,
Crazy.
DJ and AP, y'all got the Lakers.
Yes,
I
I
got
got
the
the Lakers, bro.
Lakers. I got the
I don't trust
Lakers.
young
Y'all
teams,
niggas
bro.
is crazy,
I got
bro.
the
The Lakers
Lakers.
can't beat OKC, my nigga. Y'all niggas
I
is
don't
Yes, they
trust
can.
crazy,
OKC,
bro.
bro.
Yes, they can,
Nah,
bro.
they
Niggas
definitely
is-
can. I ain't gonna hold you. They can get
Nah, they
done.
cannot.
Like he
Depending
acting
on a
like
good
OKC
game,
is
they can get done.
unbeatable. Hold up. So when dudes
Yo,
come up here
bro.
talking about Boston Celtics is unbeatable, right? But he want to talk about OKC as if nobody
Yo,
can beat them.
bro, I didn't say they unbeatable. I said the Lakers can't beat them. Pay attention, young man. I said the Lakers can't beat
Nobody
them,
trusts
I
nigga.
think it'll be.
OKC,
I
bro.
think
I
it'll
don't
go
hold up.
seven.
The
I think
LM,
it'll
Lakers
I'll
go
tell you
can't
this,
seven
beat them.
though.
bro. I don't trust no team that got SGA on it, bro. I'm not trusting no team like that, bro.
Oh my
First
God,
of
yo, bro,
all,
this nigga need to be
SGA,
drug tested.
SGA is not gonna get those fouls
He
in the
averages
playoffs,
what was that?
bro.
15 points?
He's
Did you
not
say
gonna
15?
he's not gonna
What?
get those
Yeah, hold
he's
on.
not
Let me
gonna
get it right here.
he's
I don't
not gonna
know.
get
Yo,
those
AP,
foul
you
calls
wanna
in the
I
playoffs,
think
AP,
it
bro.
you
goes.
wanna
I
hear
think it
something
goes
funny?
7
So
though.
Harlem, he's
Yo,
pulling up the
AP,
stats,
you wanna
bro.
hear
Chet don't
something
average
funny?
no 20 points, bro.
You
Yeah,
was just talking crazy the other day, right? When the Lakers
yeah.
won, right? And did you see the
Mhm.
follow up game to that?
He averages
Well,
16 a
you talking
game.
about when Luca got kicked out the
You hear
game, right?
that? AP, he
Nah,
averages
nigga, I don't
16 a
want to see
game,
all
bro.
that. We was beating y'all
Look,
niggas
look,
ass
yo,
before
listen,
that.
listen.
Fuck
You hear
out of
that?
here. Stop
You
it,
hear
bro.
that? Chat is
Stop it.
averaging
Stop it.
Chat is
That's what
averaging
I'm trying to
15 points
say.
a game, bro.
Harlem, he
Chat is
don't average
averaging
20, he
15
averages
Y'all
points a
niggas
game.
16, bro.
capping, bro.
Chat is not averaging
Bro,
20 a game, bro, in the
outside of
playoffs.
Luca and
To be fair,
LeBron, bro,
AP,
y'all are ass.
to be
Niggas
fair, AP,
ass, bro.
you gotta see if Shaq can turn up in the playoffs. That
He
was
ain't
He got
touching
better.
nothing
He
in the
he's
not,
playoffs.
no, but he
did
never.
y'all
Niggas
watch? Hold
ass.
on. Did y'all see what Şengün did to him? I mean, he was
Who?
unplayable in that Boston and not Boston, Houston and
OKC and
OKC.
Houston.
Yeah, man. I mean,
All
Şengün.
So
right,
did
He
Shaq.
Shaq.
was, he was, I ain't gonna
All right,
front.
let
He
me
was
wrap. Let
cooking
me
Shaq.
wrap this up, man. I'm doing a
I ain't
lot
gonna
of
He
lie
acting
shows.
to
like
you.
Chet is the next best. Chet ain't no Wemby, bro.
Now I would
Nigga,
take
Chet better
Wemby.
than
I
Wemby.
think
Stop
Yeah,
it,
Wemby
no,
bro.
no,
gives
he
you
not.
more.
No, he not.
No,
No, he not.
He is.
No, he
please
Stop
don't
not,
it,
bring up
bro.
this
bro.
No, he
debate
not,
again,
bro.
bro.
No,
He's
he
not more
Yo,
not,
skilled than
bro.
bro.
Wemby,
You're
bro.
not
Hey,
better
yo,
than
bro.
Wimby, bro.
AP, you and
First
this
of
nigga
all,
DJ up there tripping,
no.
bro.
Yo, at the Thunder had
Y'all
Wimby,
up there
they will be
tweaking,
favorites
man.
to win the
Yo, word
Hey, I'm
championship,
not
two.
gonna lie.
nigga.
Yo,
Hold on, hold on.
AP, me and Harlem been
AP,
having
Y'all
this
niggas up
debate
there
since
tweaking.
forever, bro.
AP,
I'm glad
Yeah, I
niggas
I'm
starting
not
to
remember.
gonna
see the
lie, bro.
coffee.
No, I remember. I
Yo,
was there for that one debate. You
yo,
talking about fucking Cat is
Wait,
better than
AP,
Wimby?
wait,
No
AP.
way,
I'm
nigga.
All
telling
right,
you,
let me.
bro. That
All
shit
right,
bro.
is
all right. I'm gonna wrap
gold,
this up.
bro.
Yo,
Yo,
I'm
y'all
doing a
niggas
lot
up
of
there
Huh?
shows. Yo,
faking,
I'm
bro.
doing a lot of shows. A lot of shows next week. A lot of shows next
Nigga
week,
playing
man. We
once
got a
in
lot to
chat.
talk about, man.
Harlem ready to die for chat. Yeah.
That season's
Man, he
over,
ready to
man.
die for the
Nah,
whole
Tomorrow,
OKC
nigga.
hey,
Thunder
matter of
roster,
fact,
bro.
He better for
um,
yo, bro. Chet better, my nigga.
Yo,
That's
let me
it.
I
ask you a
never, yo,
question,
you vouching for
BK
the.
Hoops.
Shaq is
Is
never
chat
gonna be
better
better
than
than
Nah,
Wimby. Are
Wimby?
you
Nah,
crazy?
You
Harlem,
not
nah.
Harlem
better
be
than
out here
Wimby.
vouching for the
Yeah,
OKC Thunder
you
all the
Shaq
wildin',
time,
is
bro.
bro.
never gonna be better than Wimby. You out your
You
Yo,
damn
bro, you
wildin'.
know
mind.
what's so crazy? Yo, DJ, you
Wimby,
the same nigga that was in the comments agreeing with me months ago. Like, yo,
No, he
Chet better
Yo,
than
didn't.
better.
hold on. I don't
And
remember that. I
AP,
don't know
and you
what
the
you talking
same
about,
nigga
bro.
that said that. Hey, yo, bro,
no,
we was
no, I
on in the
did.
comments.
No,
You
no,
niggas is
no.
cat.
You
Yo, bro,
said
the
AP
only,
no.
never
We
yo,
agreed
no.
bro,
with
We
you
the
talk
though.
only
about.
nigga.
We talk about
Y'all
that
niggas
one
AP
lying,
never
game.
bro.
agreed with you.
I
Y'all
never
niggas
agreed with you.
lying.
We talk about.
Y'all
We
niggas
beat them that
lying,
one game.
bro.
I said
Y'all
Hold on, hold
chat
lying.
is
on. You
good,
talking
but I
about
never
no
say
AP?
better
You
than
talking
Y'all
about
Wimby.
me?
lying. Yo, bro,
I
the
stood back off
only
that, bro. I
nigga,
don't
I'm
agree with
bro,
that
the
no more.
the only
listen,
nigga that
hold on.
ever said
I mean,
Wemby was
both
better
of those
was
guys,
Ellen.
Hold on, AP.
have to get
Hold on.
stronger.
Harlem, you
But
talking about from last season, this season, beginning to this season, bro. Yes, I was saying that, but I don't believe that no more, bro.
All right, well, say that then, but don't act like you was always on the Wemby bandwagon,
But
my
I
nigga.
said
Like
that
you never
earlier. You just
said
didn't
Chet
hear
was
me.
better. All right,
all right, let me
cool. I'm
wrap
just,
this up, man. I'm gonna wrap this up. A lot of shows next week. I'm back.
yo,
I'm back.
I just started watching. I just
Y'all
started
No,
watching
plenty,
first of
Chet
y'all
all,
more. I
first
just
of
saw
all,
Chet
next
more, and I was
week
like, yo, nah, he not more
it
skilled.
should
He
be
not more
shows
skilled than Wemby,
tomorrow
bro.
too, nigga, because that's the shows
Wemby,
tomorrow because that's the final day of the season, nigga.
Yo,
So
this nigga
it's a
AP
lot
be
of
putting the
tie
pressure
breakers.
on BK, bro.
yo,
All
BK, I'm
right,
not
all
gonna
right.
lie, bro.
Yeah,
Yo,
yeah,
BK,
yeah, yeah.
Yo,
BK,
AP
you
be
got to
putting that pressure on.
BK,
Like, nah,
you
nigga,
got to bring
tomorrow.
people up here that actually play basketball, not been on the swim team,
Yo,
bro.
AP, you a fucking pig,
No, man, I
yo.
try.
No,
Listen,
listen, because
our
BK
point of
be
this show
fucking
is about
lazy, man.
channel. I'm trying to
Nah,
teach
BK just be
people about
bringing
the game.
scrubs up here, bro. Like what's up, bro?
Um,
You just let any scrub just come up here and talk ball, bro.
No,
Like they want to
BK
play
need to
ball
come
too.
on
Like
more earlier. BK need to come on more earlier, nigga, because
I was supposed
Hey,
to
yo,
go on like 10.
DJ.
I was asleep, man.
nigga, you
Hey, yo,
always, nigga, you
DJ, you and
always
the nigga
sleep, nigga.
John
What the
need to
fuck?
set it up, bro. You and John
I be
need to
sitting
set
on
that
I be laying down
one-on-one
on
up,
my
bro.
couch and I be falling out.
yo, hold
I
on,
ain't gonna
yo
lie,
Harlem,
Yeah,
DJ. You and him need to
yo
set it up. He
Harlem.
said he's 6'1", my
Hold on,
nigga. That's
Harlem.
what he
Me
said.
and Ribby
I
Ben
told
said
you,
that yo,
DJ.
if John went a 1-on-1, we could do that, bro. He
I
can't
told
play
you,
basketball,
DJ.
bro.
6'4", you said, right?
Like, come on, he's not like that, bro.
I told you, like 6'4", you said, right?
Yeah,
Nah, I can listen. I
6'4"
could tell.
versus
I
6'1".
could tell a hooper. Jonathan's not a hooper, man. He's definitely
yeah,
not.
bro. Like yo,
You
I
could
mean, you never know. You never know. You never know.
Yo, how y'all
BK,
do?
who
Nah,
Hold
you
up, John.
beating?
All you gotta
BK,
do.
who
Hold
on
on,
here
hold on.
you
All
beating
you
in the
gotta
one
do.
on one?
First of all, niggas
And
can
you
say you
still
not
haven't
a hooper,
played
BK
John
hoop.
Hey,
Yeah,
cool.
like
Hey,
what
cool.
you talking
Yo,
about?
bro,
I
Hey,
listen.
cool.
do
All you
though,
gotta
Yo,
do
man.
is
bro,
right.
Yeah,
BK,
but
who
yeah,
is
that's
beating
what I
How
in
do
the
you,
said.
one on
You
how do
one?
can.
you,
Yo,
how do you
Hold
think I
on,
know so much
hold
about
on,
the
hold
game
on,
though,
hold
man? Because
on,
I do play
BK,
basketball.
BK,
hey, yo,
who on here do you think you can beat in a one on one? Realistically,
Nobody.
I don't know. I gotta see how y'all guys. I gotta see how I match up against you guys,
Yo,
man.
BK, I'll smoke you, bro.
yo,
BK, I
I ain't
already know
gonna
you're
lie,
not athletic.
BK.
I'm gonna have a
Yo,
field
I'm
day
not
against you.
athletic.
It's
Nah, I'm
layups.
not.
It's
I'm not
layups
athletic.
all. If
BK,
Nah,
you
I'm
face
I
me,
not.
keep
it's
Nah.
it a
layups
buck with
all
you,
day.
BK.
I'm
BK,
not.
I ain't gonna lie,
I'm
you
not.
play
No,
well.
and let me try. I'm not
Yo,
athletic,
Hold
but
on,
I
hold on,
am
hold on.
skilled.
I
I am
guarantee you,
skilled.
I'm probably
I
the
got
most
you.
athletic in my
Bro.
crib, bro.
Bro, John fuck around, put you on a spin cycle, BK. I ain't gonna
Bro,
lie, that shit was mad
hold on.
funny.
John,
Oh,
yo, Harlem, have you seen
John did
Jonathan
some
over there
wild shit.
on Gary's show, bro? That man look like he drink mad beers, bro. Come on, bro.
I didn't say you don't know ball, Jonathan. I said you never played basketball. I said I don't think you ever
I'm
played
not,
basketball.
bro. I'm not gonna lie though. There's some niggas out there that drink mad beer that be cooking niggas though,
He
bro.
ain't
So
no
you
Luca.
know
He
what
ain't
I'm
no
saying?
Luca.
Nah,
Oh
yo,
man, now you
bro.
got a whole bunch of people
Yo, I'll
coming in
dunk on
now,
you,
and it's
bro. Stop
like
playing
about
I'm
with
to
me,
not
wrap
bro.
gonna
this shit
lie
up.
to you, my nigga. Like I kind of feel like John did play ball. I just think he did
He
what
was
he
the water
said.
boy, bro.
He was
Stop
a
it.
rebounding guy. He wasn't an offensive guy. But then again, a
John was
lot
out
of
there
these
grabbing
niggas that
Nah,
be
towels
on,
and
yo,
passing
listen.
shots,
I've been
bro.
hooping for so
you
long.
know
I
what
can
I'm saying?
tell a hooper, man. I don't know how
John is not
how
no
it
But I'm
is,
gonna
yo.
be
If you
but
honest
can't,
with
yo,
you. I'm
BK,
gonna
I'm
be
telling you right
honest
now.
with
If
you
you
though,
can't tell me what
BK.
a
Right?
split action is, bro, I can't debate with you.
In a game, John might have been a rebounder. But if you fuck around and put him versus DJ, John might actually like fuck around and surprise you type shit. Like, oh shit, you know
What?
what I'm saying?
Yo,
So
I
I'm
can't
just
believe
saying,
y'all really
like,
vouching for Jonathan, bro. What has this
I'm not gonna
become, bro?
underestimate nobody, bro, because like you don't really know what John could do, bro. He fuck around,
Bro,
get
I'll
out
dunk
there and
on
start
John, bro.
cooking you
Stop
for
playing with
real.
me, bro.
That should
Nigga,
be
fuck that.
crazy. He be
DJ
out there
said
start cooking you.
nah, screw that. DJ said he's 6'4". That ain't the
nah.
tallest
Plan
person
one. I'm
here.
gonna do more
Probably he gonna
shows.
get
I'm gonna do more
rebounds.
shows, man. I'm gonna do more
Nah.
shows.
Hey, bro, all I gotta do,
Yo, LM, I'm saying
I'll
he
have,
said
I'll
he's
even
six
hold up,
four. John said he's 6'2", so that should be a battle with a big type shit. You feel what I'm saying?
bro. I'll dunk on
I ain't
John,
gonna
bro.
front like John don't look like a jump shooter, but John look like he got a little post up. You know what I'm saying? He might
John
try to
got no
post you.
handles, no skills. Come on, bro.
I mean, it's
He not
I
possible.
even.
mean,
Maybe
Hold
he
on,
could
hold on.
set that up.
it's a
He not even
difference.
raw talent, bro.
If
Hold on,
he's
hold on.
6'2" and got some skill to his
If
game, I
John was
think
at least
he could
raw
get
talent, bro,
through.
I would go against him. He not even raw talent, bro. He just trash. Come on, bro.
Damn, man,
I'm
y'all
a
been treating Jonathan. Y'all been hitting
I'm
him
a
like a
I'm gonna keep
piata,
it.
man.
Hey, I'm not
I'm
gonna
gonna keep
lie,
it.
bro.
I'm hold on, hold on. I'm gonna
And
keep
the
it
way
real
you be
because
talking, DJ,
the
you
way I
better be
play.
nice, bro, because you be talking like you
I'm gonna
really
keep
like
it
that. I'm
real.
not
I'm gonna
saying
keep
that
it
you
Bro,
real
don't.
stop
though.
playing,
Like
yo.
like
I'm
my
telling
skill
you,
set, the way I be playing, like realistically, I'm gonna keep it real. I ain't the best shooter. All I really got is speed, bro. Like I'm fast as shit, so I'll probably speed by niggas, but I ain't really a good. I can shoot most times, but I ain't really a good shooter like that. I ain't gonna hold you, but I will speed by you though. Like that's probably all I
Oh
really
yeah, nigga,
got,
I'm
and I
fouling
can
the shit
dribble.
out you, bro. I ain't got time to be chasing speed against Alice ass niggas.
yo,
I'll be
Harlem,
on
God,
you
my
know
I
how
ain't
John.
hard.
fighting
I'll
you
be
no
on
got
my
speed,
John
bro.
disadvantage
Wall
because
type shit.
basketball's a
I ain't
cardio
fighting no
sport,
bullshit.
man. So you gotta
Yo,
disadvantage
I
the
Harlem,
right,
ain't.
huh?
hold on. BK,
I ain't
Harlem
got
think
nigga. I
I'm
got
joking.
bad knees
Harlem think
and
I'm
bad
joking when
feet,
I say
nigga. I
this,
ain't
bro.
chasing
I'm
niggas
probably the
around.
most athletic one
I'm
up here,
fouling
bro.
the shit out niggas. I
Yeah,
ain't
you
even
are.
gonna
I mean,
hold
but
you, bro.
you gotta have skill with along with that athleticism, footwork,
Oh,
and
I got
everything,
handles
man.
for sure, bro. I don't even got
I'm
to. I'm
talking
just shoot.
footwork, footwork,
Hold up. I'm
footwork,
shooting.
footwork.
Hold up. I'm standing. I don't even got to move with the ball. I'll just stand there and just shoot the ball on John's head, bro, on his dome, bro. And he's not
Yo,
like
King
that,
Ruby's
bro.
funny, man. All right, then we got this
Who here can
amazing.
dunk? Who here can dunk? Cause I can get up there.
I can't,
I can.
man. I
Bro.
can't.
Stop, yo, Ellen. I'm telling you, bro.
Hey yo,
I'm probably
BK,
the
I'm
most
not trying
athletic
to
one
be
up here,
funny,
bro. I'm
BK,
telling you.
but
I
yo,
think DJ can
like
dunk though. He's 6'4". I know you got hops,
I'm gonna be
but
honest
I'm
with
just
you,
saying,
BK,
like,
right? With you, I already know your game, BK, right? I'm gonna tell you your game right now. Yo, bro, I know BK. If y'all niggas could neutralize him from posting, cause BK a fat nigga, so I already know his tricks. He gonna try to real shit. I
Harlem
already know,
BK not
bro.
gonna be able to guard me. He
He
gonna
gonna
be out
no
of
no no no
breath,
no no
nigga.
no no no.
Nah,
I'm just
BK already
saying,
said
like
he
I
like
already
he
know fat
old now,
niggas
bro.
game.
Come on, bro.
BK 300. So what he gonna try to do? He gonna try to bully niggas. And if that shit don't
I'm
work,
blocking
he
that
ain't
shit.
got no game,
Nigga,
bro. It's over, my
if
nigga.
BK got try to
That
guard
shit
the
done.
perimeter, it's rats. I'm blowing by
Yeah,
him every time.
yeah. You got it. If you're gonna beat me, it has to be with jump shots, man. You're not gonna really
And
like
John, why you
overpower
hold on?
me.
John be talking about I be running off the show. Why you ran, John?
Yeah, he's still in the comment section too, man. No. I mean, I can do everything. I can handle the ball. I can shoot. I can post up. You
This
know,
dude
because
Yo,
playing with him trolling,
I
talking
ain't
about
I'm
some.
going.
a below
Hey,
the rim
yo,
player. So in order for me to play basketball and
LM.
be effective, like my footwork has to be
I'm
like,
not the best. I'm not the
Yo,
best
LM,
3-point
I'm
shooter.
not
You'll
trying to
catch
be
me in the
funny,
mid range
LM, but
area.
yo,
I ain't
bro,
gonna hold you.
you know how the nigga BK, he got glasses on, right? Nigga, nigga BK will link up with one of y'all niggas and take his glasses off. You know that nigga about to cook y'all niggas. Like, what?
I can play, man. I
Side.
coach the
Now
game. Shit, I coach,
that
right? I do coach, so
Yo,
I know how
John,
to
we
play.
already, yo,
I teach.
Jonathan, you in the comments, bro. We already told you. Me and Ribby told you, bro. We both will go on one on one.
Nigga, if BK on my team, I'm telling him get in the post. For you to unfear that nigga in the post. Look,
Nah, I'm not
I
Well,
ain't,
gonna continue.
listen,
I ain't have a beef with
hold
Mr.
on, hold
Winter
on.
though.
It depends on the. You can't just be posting anybody, right? If somebody
John, you saw it, bro.
bothers me, then posting up is not going to really work. You know, I have to have a
I'm talking about if you
significant
got a
advantage.
mismatch on
Yeah,
somebody,
yeah,
then
yeah, yeah, definitely.
I'm
I'm gonna post them up.
Right?
You know,
Yo,
but
gang,
if
we
it's
ain't
like
gonna lie.
if it's like
We can set
DJ
this two
and
on.
DJ can hold his
Yo,
own, you know, then I'm
yo,
like,
BK,
ah,
we
we
can
gotta do
set
something
yo
different now.
BK. We
but
can set this
yo
two on
Harlem,
tour.
usually
Me
the
and my
dude
nigga
cause
LM against
yo
you and our
Harlem,
DJ. We took y'all
yo
niggas
Harlem,
word.
Why I
like the
gotta be?
dude
Why I
like
gotta be paired up with somebody old, bro? That's messed up, bro.
for
Nah,
Harlem,
yo,
look, right? My
Come
friend
on,
is
bro. BK in
my man's is
retirement, bro.
my man's is around DJ height, right? Like he's 6'4", but
yeah,
he got skill, like he can dribble the ball and shit. But usually
yeah.
my other man's who's 6'4", like all he can do is shoot and rebound. So I'm only 6 feet, 6'1". So the niggas that be taller than me, they usually be like the rebounders and they
You
shooting shit.
skinny though?
But nah,
Are
I
you
got weight
skinny,
on me.
LM?
Nah, I got
Nah,
weight on me.
cause most niggas that's super fast is like slim niggas. You feel me? That's like Speedy Gonzalez ass niggas. Yeah.
Yeah,
Nah, I'm
yeah,
not
Like
they
skinny.
got
I ain't
yeah,
DJ
they
skinny.
I'm
I'm
sound
not
just
like he
like
skinny
like
I'm
a
just
though.
skinny. I'm
I'm
just
full.
not
like
skinny though.
Nah,
All right,
like
let me wrap
DJ
this up,
sound like
man.
he
Let
like
me
a
wrap it up.
full
Let me wrap it
skinny.
up.
no, I'm
Like,
not
comment,
skinny. I'm
All right,
just
subscribe,
skinny,
BK.
bro.
share the show. I'm gonna be on no Monday. I'm not gonna be on tomorrow night, but
I
Monday
got like
night.
a
Hey, yo,
whole
you
bunch
heard
of
what
like.
AP said? It's the final game of the season. Pull up tomorrow.
Man, nobody cares about no damn Nets, man. We're
And
not
But
they
who
doing
they
that.
even
facing the
playing
Knicks.
against,
They
bro?
facing
Bro,
the
just
Knicks
pull up on
tomorrow.
some
That's
I
not a
mean
basketball.
good
today.
game, bro. That's not. Hold on, Ellen. That's not a good game.
I mean
We not even
We know
talking
the
about
Knicks
that,
gonna win, but
BK.
still
We
though.
talking about just covering the last like games of the season and shit. We're not talking about the Nets. We're talking
Yeah,
about this
yeah.
game. And not
All
for
right,
There's
all
gonna
right,
nothing,
be
BK.
mad games on today.
listen, if I
Even
do
gotta
come on tomorrow night
yo.
tonight, it's only gonna be for like an hour and a half. I'm not doing
Yo,
two and a
John.
half
To be
Yo,
hours.
honest,
Jonathan. Show.
BK.
Yo, Jonathan. When you go on Gary's show, I know you got to show your swim team trophies, bro.
Yo.
I don't know, man. But actually, you know what? No, tomorrow. All right, so tomorrow night
I'm telling
because
you, he played soccer, swim. He was
there's
swimming.
a
He was
lot
over
of
there
Kevin
playing
Durant
tennis.
chatter to the Knicks. There's a lot of Kevin Durant chatter to the
Yo,
Knicks.
Yo,
John.
So
I
DJ,
ain't gonna
you a
lie. You
funny
probably
nigga,
play
yo.
lacrosse too, huh?
Yo, you a funny
hold on,
nigga, DJ.
hold on. Hold on. So tomorrow, tonight. So I'm
He
only
said
gonna
he
do an
plays on
hour
the
and a
golf
half,
course.
but it's gonna be on Kevin
Nah.
Durant. There's a lot of Kevin Durant chatter to the Knicks, and I'm telling
Man, KD
people,
need to
man.
retire. All this team hopping he
I'm gonna
doing.
say this to you though, DJ. I know it's only one player, but you can't sleep on them swim team niggas. Remember, Tim Duncan had a swim
Man,
scholarship before ball, bro. That and that's a fact, my nigga. And he
You
I
trying
ain't
to
can't.
gonna lie,
I mean,
retire
Tim
that's
soon.
Duncan
true.
put in 4 years of
That's
work.
true.
but
Yeah.
hold on, bro. He had skills
So you
though.
Look,
can't
Tim
sleep on
Duncan
them
was
swimming.
6'11" though. You
But he
know,
had
that
skills
nigga
though.
was
Nah, nah,
6'11",
nah. Fact.
250.
Yo,
He
come on,
was
bro.
skilled.
Nah,
You know what I'm
fact.
Yeah,
saying?
Harlem, he had
he put
skills, bro.
4 years of college in though. Man, you know what I'm saying? He
Yeah,
practiced. He worked on his
fact.
craft. All right, let me wrap this up over here. Like, comment,
Hey,
subscribe,
yo,
share
good
the show.
stream, y'all. Good stream,
Yeah, good
man.
show, good
Holla
Yo,
at
show.
y'all.
BK, I
And
told y'all
tonight
boys,
is
bro.
going to
All
be
right, on me,
Kevin
word,
Durant.
bro.
Kevin
KD
Durant to the
to
Knicks.
the
I mean, there's a
Knicks.
lot of people out there actually beating that drum. KD to the Knicks. I think you would flip OG and Anobi for KD. And
KD
we'll
been
talk
passing
about
around
it
like a
tonight,
blunt,
man.
bro.
Yeah, we'll talk about it tonight, though. Tonight. Keep the
I told
notifications
y'all
on.
boys in the comments, bro. It's smoke every time when I see John, bro.
That show will be about 11:40ish, 11:45 tonight.
Hey, yo, I
All right,
swear,
so
bro. Nobody hates John more than DJ and Ribby, nigga. Like them
now
two
I
niggas.
love Jonathan. Jonathan,
If
I
they
love
seen John,
Nah,
you. I love you,
nah, yeah,
Jonathan.
hold on. I don't hate Jonathan. I just don't respect that man, bro. I don't respect that man's basketball knowledge, bro.
yo,
Yeah, Jonathan can be really emotional, man. You know, I mean, he gets his talking points for
yo,
locked on guys, man. Like, I mean, come
He
on.
talk like a media head, bro. He sound like Brian Windhorst or something, bro.
Brian Windhorst, we know, is never a hooper, man. He ain't never played no basketball in his life, man.
yo, nah, he ain't never hoop, bro. What? Stephen
He be
A.
sounding
did
like
hoop,
Mad
BK. He
Dog Russo,
averaged like
bro.
Nah, no, he
1.2
never
points.
hooped before, man. Jason Whitlock already debunked that whole shit already, man.
Yo,
He,
Like,
BK,
he,
you know who
hey,
John
yo,
trying to be? He trying to be the next Mad Dog Russo, bro. That's what he
oh
trying to be, bro.
gosh, man.
I
Yo,
don't
be
think
your
he ever played ball
Jonathan.
neither.
Listen, here's what you can do: just study the game, man. Go out there, play, study the game. You know, listen to coaches like I did.
Jonathan, I'm telling you, the first thing you want to look up, what's the split action? Just tell me.
This nigga
All right,
crazy.
like, comment, subscribe, share the show. When you share, the universe
All
shares
right,
with you. Peace.
yo, DJ funny.